Young spray, big bad spray, nuffed up he man, check Google. Chemo! TMD, nuffed up he met, check Google. Shower man, big dog, no puppy, no poodle. GMD, get money daily, still frugal. RTM, top striker, see gave you the frugal. TMD, nuffed up he met, check Google. Shower man, big dog, no puppy, no poodle. GMD, get money daily, still frugal. RTM, top striker, see gave you the frugal. In my sleep, blood, I dream about murder. Wake up in the morning and I think about the bird. Boom. Welcome to the 11MILLZ podcast show, episode 26. Still in the mix. You don't know. Young spray. Big bad spray. As you can see, it's new settings. Myriad went mad, but it's all good because NOSTARS, you get me? NOSTARS, man's from North Star. So, no stars. Big up you lot though for still being here. Obviously, I could have had a break. There was a lot going on, to be fair. Let me just keep you lot updated. Basically, I've been kicked out, innit? Got kicked out of the last place. After all the years working with them, whatever. It was on the horizon, innit? Because they've been complaining since NOSTARS has been there. They've been complaining. They banned NOSTARS. And as you know, NOSTARS a snake, innit? Because obviously he's a snake. He's being sneaky. You're seeing him. He's DMing bouncer. He's going mad. You get me? Purple Lucky. He's DMing his bridging. But he obviously phoned me after annoyed, innit? Letting me know like, oh no, he was just trying to have a fight with Clue or some shit. And that's why he messaged my man. And basically, because obviously me and him had a thing on the episode where he moved to me, innit? Remember, I told you like that. I put it as the title. So it's nothing that I was trying to hide. But obviously you got a dickhead, Purple Lucky, thinking he's doing something great by exposing. But all he done was prove that he's got informer blood. Like, he's got informer blood. He's informing again. Imagine that. You said to a man, look, don't say nothing, but rare. A man that you thought was your friend, because clearly Mills thought he was his friend. So I don't say nothing. But then he ends up saying it. And I was thinking to myself, how comes this fat shit keeps talking about, oh, release the footage. Why don't you release the footage? Which I will be releasing, yeah? I'm in the middle of trying to sort out this Patreon account and the link, and I will be releasing that along with a lot of stuff. So make sure you sign up to that Patreon. He's giving me free promotion, the idiot. So, you know what I mean? That's all it meant to me, is free promotion. So even when Mills phoned me, I thought, blood, I don't care. Like, do you know what I mean? He's phoning to say, nah. He even sent me all the previous. He's like, look, I've done this. But to be fair, he went mad anyway. Even show him, like, you just went mad. Why are you even messaging my man for? Like, but I get it. Because remember, Clueless made some mad accusations about my man troubling his brother. So what it was is where me and him had the thing and I told him to fuck off. He thought he's never going to get back on RTM, which he knows is a big platform. So he thought, if he goes through Purple Lucky, he'd be able to get his point across or get this fight going or whatever. But obviously now he must know that this guy's just an idiot. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's an idiot. And one thing with me, yeah, I always do the opposite to what you think you're going to, like, I don't know what you thought that was going to do. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it didn't surprise me. I'll forgive you that. Because a few people told me, did you see what Mills done? Oh, snake. Which is justifiable. I knew why they were phoning me. But it really did not surprise me. He sat here next to me and said it's his dog, it's his bridging, and all this stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? So, do you know what I mean? He's phoned his bridging to try and whatever, and, don't say nothing. But I moved to spray. You could never move. Like, what, you moved to me and then what happened? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, come on. And he knows me. Like, see, like how you got Clueless that's scared to fight. And I'm not scared to fight anyone. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I'll leave blood on the floor. Like, please. I don't even want to start going mad, innit? Yeah? But it was nothing to me. It was water over a duck's back, as they say. Like, but I just thought, I'm letting people have to pay for this. If you're actually gonna see a madness, and in future, that's what I'm gonna do. Anytime it goes mad or too mad, I'm gonna releasing that on Patreon. I'm cutting it out. Do you get what I'm saying? And because you lot just keep seeing bare madness for free. And it's not even But anyway, big up you lot, like I said, for still being here. And the thing can't slow down, you know. It can't slow down because even Winners Talking, big up Pounds, but I've noticed they've taken a break. Do you know what I mean? They haven't posted for like 2-3 weeks or something. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So rate my consistency, because understand I'm doing I've been doing 2 shows a week, bro. It's hard work, you know, but alhamdulillah, it's turned into my bread and butter. And that's why in the long run, yeah, Myriad, yeah, I should even stop saying their name. I don't even need to give them no more promotion, because in the long run, it's going to hurt them. Because every month I've been giving them grands like an idiot. And I see a couple of you lot in the comments when I went mad or whatever. I'm going to read the comments from the last episode anyway. But it was like, oh, you need to get your own space. You need, and it's I think it's that time. But in the meantime, I will be using No Stars as family. Like, and that's the thing. People forget who I am, what this podcast represents. It's one of the biggest podcasts in the UK. I'll say the biggest, but I don't want to blow my own trumpet, innit? Why for that? But it's definitely one of the biggest podcasts, and no one can't deny that. We definitely, when we make everyone eat, there will be no ecosystem if there was no RTM. Everyone just reports on RTM. Everywhere I look, it's RTM or Young Spray. Everyone's trying to get me out of here every day. You got Crusto that was obsessed with, he was obsessed. He's still obsessed. Every single guest they get is against RTM. First they had the weirdo, then they had the fucking next weirdo, then they've got a next weirdo. Like, it's all weirdos, like, and it's all against fucking RTM. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm seeing Clueless now. Like, it's just, it's pathetic. Clueless has now become obsessed. Do you know what I mean? Every 2 seconds I'm seeing mentioned by Clueless, mentioned by, I don't even go in there. Like, you could show, like, you will never see seen by, I don't even go in there. I just, okay, like, you lot are sad. Do you get what I'm saying? To the point where everyone's doing it. Do you know what I mean? Even sinners now. And I sent Immy over there. I've sent Immy over there. Now you're using every fucking episode, but then you still want to mention my name. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? And I'm like, we're supposed to be cool. And even when I'm saying that to him, but bro, you're the man. And all right, cool, fine. Use my name, but that's all you get. I won't pull up. I won't do any streams. I won't do nothing. Just use my name, whatever. It's whatever. I get it. But RTM, we're still standing. We're still, do you know what I mean? And we're still going to bring you the content. And that's what I keep making, man. I keep trying to make man understand. It's the content. It's got nothing to do with where man record. And I've proved it every single time. This is like going to be, the 3rd time that man's moved. Big up Great Syndicate. And Great Syndicate, to be fair, big up Deeks and Cardo. Do you know what I mean? That went a bit sour for its own reasons, but not really. We're still cool. Do you understand? Because it's rude. And that was Rude Boy Corner, you know? Because the things what Myriad started complaining about, Deeks and that would never complain about. Man started saying, my man picked up tiny spray. Oh, no. Like, who cares? Like, nothing got broken. So like, a soundboard got broken when me and Mills was at the fight or whatever. That's what they said. I said I'd pay for it. Then all of a sudden, a chair got broken. They're just lying anyway, yeah? But that's cool. Bit of shouting. And obviously, you lot saw I went mad. So they're complaining about that. But I still feel like I was in my right. I asked for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Like, even with Pep, big up Pep. You know what I'm saying? No Stars. He's even saying, bro, like, we're always running over time, or this is something we've got to, do you know what I mean? Give and take, you know? And what pissed me off with that situation was that the person that was coming in, the person that was the next filming, I bring them there. They're there because of me. I'll say it now, it was Trina. And that's why you see now, Trina's was looking for somewhere else to film and all of this now. I see her, she put out a post that she's looking for somewhere else to film. And that was me being bad mind, to be fair. Because when they said, I can't film there, I said, all right, cool. But guess what? Trina can't film there either. That was me being bad mind, didn't it? Because I'm thinking, are you stupid? Do you think you're going to, and then you're just, but you're boxing food out of my mouth. I'm thinking I'm boxing food out your mouth. Like, the food that I put in your mouth. Why for that? But, do you know what I mean? I'm thinking you've gone mad. So, that's that. So I put my foot down. I said no. But then even after, I think yesterday, I phoned him. I said, you know what? Yeah, Trina can work there. You lot deserve each other. I don't care, type of thing. Yeah, because what it was with Trina, you know, Trina I didn't have no problems with Trina. It's only when she went on Winners Talking, I didn't feel like she needed to go on there. But whatever. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's how that went. Sorry, I just needed a drink, but cold water, comfortable sofa. I'm sure you can hear me well. So there's things in the other studio that weren't great. I see Tyrosa complaining about the sofa, and then Sinners wanting to use my name, Young Spree sofa. It wasn't my sofa. I pay money. Do you get what I'm saying? I pay for a service. Why for that? But this is why I've ended up here. No Stars, and this is where I filmed Tentic as well. And you know, there's always, and I've got bare other people that's tried to get me to film there, you know, and everything I do, I look at it from the road aspect. Remember, like I used to sell drugs. That's what I used to do. So I always makes transferable skills. So I even look at it and I think to myself, these lot are fucking stupid. Because if I have a youth that I'm giving Kansai and he's coming back with the money every month, he's cool. Every month I can count on that money. And that's how it was with me. When I checked my bank and I saw how much grands I've sent these lot over the years, yeah, like you wouldn't believe it. Do you understand? Grand, like 70 bags. Do you understand? Like I've given like, and I just think like, if I had someone that's always like, okay, maybe they might be a bit late one day, but it's definitely there. Like even from, you know, when man even started shotting and like you've got them crackers that go work. And you know, I'll take them all week long. You go work. You're going to pay me from your fucking money at the end of the week or whatever. But that's even a mad thing because I'm not no crackhead. That's a mad. But yeah, you get my point. You get my drift. So they should have been able to give me a bit of grace, innit? Because bear in mind, when I started off working with these lot, it wasn't popping. Like I'll blow my own trumpet. Why for that with that one? Because I'm not clueless his bridge and that really blows his own trumpet. So, but literally, yeah, I brang them all, like people wanting to work there because RTM, like there's not been 1 month that we've been there that we've got less than 3 million views. Do you know what I mean? And I know, like we was getting up to 5 million. Obviously now it's on 5.8, 5 million because of Frankie and Mills going mad. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But it's back up to that. Do you know what I mean? But I'm saying that was regular occurrence for man. So a lot of people wanted to work there. But like I say, man are gonna see in it. But it's gonna hurt them in the pocket in the long run because that's money that's not there. I would have just never done that personally. I don't feel like it was that mad. Well, okay, Mills picked up Tiny Spray. Like you want to tell me about Mills picking up Tiny Spray? Nothing was okay. We broke a little soundboard when me and Mills had a little. Now they're telling me we broke a chair. It must have been Mills. He's too tall and mad. So if anyone broke the chair, it's him. You get what I'm saying? But I don't remember any chair getting broken. I'll have to speak to him about that if he remembers. But I don't remember anything to do with a chair. Yeah. Then they want to tell me about OG shouting. Fam, I'm a fucking rude boy. We're rude boys. Like, are we supposed to talk prim and proper? Like, how about investing in a soundproof fucking room? So then no one, like this, look at where I am. I can shout if I want here. I can shout as loud as I want. This is No Stars. I can shout as much as I want here. And it's cool. Because it's soundproof. It's cool, I can shout. It's fine. No one's going to come running thinking there's a problem. Like there can be blood on the floor, they wouldn't even know until it's there. And Pep will come in there like, oh my gosh, what's happened there, Spray? Do you know what I mean? It's not, this is the rude boy corner. Do you know what I mean? And all it's done, it's made me have to think properly now. Because I'm thinking, you know what, all this money I'm spending, big up Franklin, the king of trainers, you know, big up Pep, like good people. Do you know what I mean? Man are like, you know what, fam? It's now's the time to get your own place. And that's what I'll do. I'll invest in that. I'll invest in some cameras. This is but I'll just let you lot know for the next couple of months, maybe you just work with me, innit? It might not be, because they did have a good return with Murad. That's one thing I will say. The editing was quick, rare. So with this, you might not, it's going to take some time, innit, to get used to it. But I'll get used to it and we'll persevere. Yeah, this is what we do. We're RTM, we're really the most. Like, and we'll leave that little chiefy corner over there. Good luck to you lot. Kinda. Do you get what I'm saying? But you're going to see, remember, I've taught people how to do podcasts safe, yeah? But I went through 2 years of not making a pound. You know, I was spending. I done a big move. Yeah, I robbed like some big food allegedly, and I was sitting on some money, and I saw that money disappearing, and alhamdulillah, I worked it out. And I showed people how to all these short clips and everything. I worked it out how to make money out of it. Alhamdulillah, you know. But all these people that they're seeing the influx of, because remember everyone wants to talk now, innit? Everyone and their nan wants a podcast safe, yeah. But what they're gonna find is sooner or later, even Pep knows, because me and him spoken, and he says, you know what? I put my regulars on a pedestal because I know how this thing is. People come and go. Why for that? But I'm saying like, not everyone's gonna be cool with just spending and not making nothing and just to talk shit. Because that's all I'm doing every week, just talking shit. But I'm getting paid for talking shit. You lot laugh, you lot, oh yeah, he's a crackhead, he's this. But I'm a very hard-working crackhead then, innit? Like, I'm a very hard-working crackhead. Like, give me that grace. You know, I do 2 shows a week. So, literally, I've got like 1 hour a week to smoke my crack. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking hell. I'm joking, obviously, but you lot gonna say whatever you say anyway. So what the fuck do I care? But yeah, let me go through these comments. I just needed to get all of that off my chest and let you lot know where we're at this moment with this show. The other show, RTM, will be continuing. I will be getting the guests. They will be getting treated a lot better. They will be getting cold drinks upon arrival that they don't have to pay for. Yeah, you can see they've left a sour taste in my mouth. Why for that? But it's all good. Because I just deal with people how I would like to be done. I wouldn't have dealt with my best soldier like that. Because that's how I look at it. I was their best soldier for years. Like, I'm coming with the money every week. Do you know what I mean? And I could have robbed you lot. How about that? You're a fucking plug that I could have just robbed, that I didn't even have to pay. I'm going mad. But yeah, safe, innit? Like, because now who you've got there? Like, who's there? Like, leave, like, let me not even go mad. Because, yeah, big up everyone that's still filming there. But I wouldn't film there. If you filming there because of RTM, leave there immediately. If you're, leave there, come to NOSTARS. This is the death row. Come to NOSTARS, bro. This is where you need to, like, forget over there. It's chiefy corner. You can't be yourself over there. It's mad. I need to be somewhere I can be myself, innit? So I'm here, innit? Yeah, and you're still like, you're gonna get this content. When next time, and MILLZ will be returning. I don't care if he's a snake. You lot can tell me all this shit. He's a snake. He will be returning. Everyone will be here and you'll see he'll be himself. We're gonna be. If he wants to pick up someone, they're gonna get picked up. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully it's not Frankie. No, I'm joking. Frankie won't have it. But anyway, let me go through these comments. Tiny Spray needs to stay far away from MILLZ anyway. And you big up Tiny Spray, but Tiny Spray, where is he? I think he's on holiday, but yeah, he uncollaborated everything. After MILLZ picked him up, I just saw uncollaborated by Tiny Spray. Let me go through these comments. I've got a lot on my chest, man. Why for that? Okay. Chronic is the only one making sense. Oh, here we go. You can't say everything is a R. It's true. This is how they get these rich men. Already a lot of things against to us. Let's not make it worse. Big up Kronsky. Oh yeah, I forgot all of that. Purple Aki and yeah, Spray admitted to grape and bare madness. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting. So this is gonna be filled up with madness. All right, cool. But I don't give a shit. I said what I said. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? I didn't say it like that. You know what I mean? I don't even need to explain myself because I'm a rude boy. Anyway, bam. Next one. Frankie, you ain't a gallus whatsoever, respectfully. You have man energy for ladies. You are pure wheat, Frankie. All right, whoever you are. Tell him that when you see him, he will do football hooligan stuff to you. Next one. Pum Pum needs to be on tap. And Mount too. Yeah, come on, credit with mad. But it's cool. Stretch marks on your bicep. You're not laughing at my stretch mark. I don't know where she got that from. Stretch marks on my bicep, but whatever. Oh no, he said it to her. I'm a madman. He said it to her. She had, he went mad. She had, stretch marks on her bicep. That was crazy still. Having stretch marks on your biceps is mind games. Hold on. What's dependent on Chronic's chain? It's the Truth clothing. Oh, someone answered it. The Truth. It's not even his chain. It's his cousin's Namit. You lot are so stupid. It's actually his chain, you arseholes. You know he done a move, right? I'm going mad, but allegedly. They've got 2 chains. His one's actually rose gold, you fucking arseholes. Namic's one is normal gold. Like Kron, he's done his rose gold thing. It's actually his chain. But you lot are such haters, you don't want the man to live. And even if it was, then it was, then did it. Like, so what? Why are you lot so on it? Next one, Kim is Leng. All right, mate. Have a wank. Why for that, actually? We need the rest of OG's story. We don't really, but I hear you. No, I'm joking. Now we do, because OG's actually funny. Someone timestamped Spray is going mental. So I must have been going mental at that timestamp. Next one, see how Kim calmed down when she realized she was dealing with badness. Calling out Kim's man to pull up. Come on. Tell your girl to calm down. Yeah. She saw make it like, because I can't take too much, my man. Like, okay, call your man. Because why are you here? Because my girl couldn't be sitting down with Young Spray. Young Spray is too cute for that. Why for that? But I just wouldn't. That's mad for me. Do you get what I'm saying? Why is my girl doing a podcast with Young Spray and his mates? Do you know what I mean? That's mad. So respectfully, your man's going mad. Anyway, so you even, he's got his Sky Dweller. Yeah, come with your Sky Dweller. Like, we'll go home with that. Come with your machine, anything you come with. We'll go home with that. Like, what do you mean? Next one. Astaghfirullah, please, respectfully, stop on the Dean thing. Respectfully, you drink and you're doing it, barefaced, and then giving false fatwa. Come on, do your... this is too long, I'm not reading this. But guess what? Fuck off. Why are you even watching this show if you're so on your Dean? And go to the mosque. Go and do something. Like, I'm going mad, but please, just allow me. Don't watch me, bro. Think about your own sins. Look into yourself. I pray 5 times a day. What are you doing? I've quit smoking. What have you done? What are you doing? Like, you're watching me and talking about you're drinking. And to be fair, I haven't even been drinking for the last 2 episodes. So what are you seeing? You arsehole. Suck your mum as well. Next one. Spray is wrong. They timestamped it. Spray is wrong on what Chronic meant. He never said grape. He said it's his right or it's grounds for divorce. Okay, man. You lot put it on me anyway. I the one that... Anyway, fuck that. Next one. Is the song at the beginning an actual song? Obviously. But I've just cut it. It's going to be out soon. I keep saying out soon and not putting out. I don't care, whatever. Kimmy bag is as real as Frankie's belly. Kim's bag was going mad still. Frankie got onto it. Yeah, that bag was going mad. What do you mean his belly's... Like, you are gay. Why are you watching his belly? Next one. Be careful of the people who get close to everyone around you and does everything to have proximity to you and gain leverage off you. People everybody thinks is nice and likes because of how they present. When they start to do things that are questionable, people will make it seem like you are the problem. Calculated, covert narcissism. Not sure who you're talking about, but okay, I hear it though. Next one, timestamp. Allow it, blood. Yo, it's a lot. Next one, timestamp. Chronic. Blood, I see you. What's up, blood? Motherfucker, nearly got whiplash. Okay. Next one. Spray moving like Denzel in Training Day at the end. Yeah, I was going mad at the end. But you're seeing where it got me. I'm here now. Like, I've gone so mad. They can't film with me no more. You get me? There was too much mad and they're too scared of madness. Do you get what I'm saying? They were too scared of madness. Next one. This new group style RTM works well. Spray is funnier when he's not smoking. See? I'm on it, innit? I'm on job. I'm not smoking, man. Inshallah, I can keep this going. Next one. Talking about bums and willies, huh? For fuck's sake, Kim's on a mad one. Next one. You want to play games? Better find a Nintendo. Okay. Big up HBK still. She jumped on the show, patterned good guests, Nole, patterned Spray's teeth, patterned the sponsor, Quality. Meanwhile, Annie exposing Pinky Notes for having dirty, bleached out socks on the plane. LM laughing my ass off. You know what? Big up, and he said Elmo needs to relax still, he does. Big up HBK, because we're going to stop there and I'm going to continue after, because she is going to be my apology of the week because of, like, remember, like I said, my empathy level is low. So maybe how I addressed her with the dad thing and all that, it was a bit wrong and it was a bit mad, yeah? So my apology of the week goes to HBK. But what you lot don't realise, yeah, I'm my mother's son, yeah. I'm my father's son, and we've got something very special in our family, yeah. And like I've got a certain gut, like a gut instinct of certain things, right? And whilst all of that was going on, HBK was messaging back the fake. She was messaging back, you know, the burner account that was sending all this stuff about the K Coke and all that bullshit, yeah. And like I said at that time, Frankie's part of the team. His sister's my sister, whatever. I see Clueless talking shit still, oh, your sister and all that, whatever, yeah. But the way I was addressing Frankie, or the way I would question in Frankie, even the way I would question Mills, it would be like a defense lawyer, not like prosecution. Because why am I gonna be pushing their narrative? But with her, when I addressed it with her, because obviously you see Clueless put her on blast and put out everything that she was, oh yeah, like you're actually sitting there messaging the page, oh, he's just walked off and he said it's not, like you're actually giving my location away to someone you don't even know who you're talking to. Do you know how dangerous that is? Not even like that, because everyone's pussies. I don't rate no one. But I'm saying at the same time, what are you doing? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So things like that, like I said, I'm a man, innit? So I will apologize for, you know, because as you can see, I got her out of there, innit? But I just wanted to show how sensitive this subject was for Frankie. It's his sister. Like, I promise you, if it was my sister, bro, I love my sister with all my heart. Do you know what I mean? So I'll be in the same kind of, do you know what I mean? Like, I'll be gone. Otherwise, I'll be in prison as well, type of thing. So I was just trying to show her that. And then when I saw that, like, oh my gosh. And the thing about it is I had so much belief in HBK, man. So it hurt me as well. Like you said, like you've just said, look, she's done a lot. You know, she's patting man's teeth. Look, I can smile now. And I didn't even used to smile. Patting up, guess, which, like Nole, but you saw Nole say, Spray, why didn't you DM me yourself? So, to be fair, I could have got all these guests, but it's good that it's someone, it's like a PA in it. She's very good. She's efficient, but I can get someone else. I don't really want anyone too mad around me that's even on madness. And that's the thing with me. Like, see, trust, yeah, it's a serious, serious thing. Like, and once you overstep that mark with the trust thing, it's very difficult for me to it's difficult for me to look past it, honestly. Close the door, please. Like, it's difficult for me to get past it, you know? So, yeah, that was a shame. And it really, you know what I mean? That one kind of hurt me because I thought, wow. Because remember, it's all divide and conquer. Everything they've sent her, do you think I've got everything? They sent it to Chronic, they've sent it to OG, no one's replying back. Why am I replying back for? Oh, it wasn't Clueless. I know it wasn't Clueless. I know who you would, but I know it was just a burner account. But it's still snaky. That's still snaky to me. It's like what Mill's done. Okay, I don't really care about it, but it's still snaky. But then, at the same time, what does he owe me? Like he stated before that we're not really friends like that. We're more teammates. But to me, I would more look at him as more. I would have thought I was more his friend than say Purple Aki. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not emotional like that, and I can see past everything, innit? I can see what people are trying. Okay, you've done that, Purple Aki. I don't know if you thought that was gonna land, or if you thought it was gonna be as bad as me dealing with your BM, because I think that's even more heavy and crazy, like whatever. And I'm just sitting on more stuff. You want me to release, but I'm not gonna release anything. I'm cool. I might even send a couple things to remain relevant for him to, but I'm just here, innit? Like, I'm here. I'm internet ready, I'm here. But yeah, you know, I don't know what you thought that was gonna do. I didn't really care, to be honest. I just looked at it and I thought, he's informing again. You know, like a man said to you, like, raw, I beg you, don't say anything, but rare. I moved to Spray. Okay, whatever, like you said that. You're a chief for even saying that. But whatever. Do you get what I mean? I bloody titled it, Mills Moves to Young Spray. I want you lot to see it. I want you lot to sign up to the Patreon and see this. So that's why I've been promoting it. So when you're telling me to release the footage, like, I am going to release the footage, but it's going to be on Patreon. You're going to have to pay for it. That's it. You know, that's it. Yeah, so I'll leave that there with the HBK thing. That was my apology of the week. I shouldn't have went that mad, innit? Because it's, like I said, it's it's a touchy subject in it with the dad thing, but I was just trying to show how Frankie felt in it when she was questioning him, because I wasn't lying. I have had burner accounts message me and say, oh, HBK is lying and talking all this stuff, and her dad never troubled her, and rare. I've had these, wallahi, they've messaged me these things, you know, and I was just showing her that, look, how would you like me to just question you about this and move like I'm with that person, like I'm believing that person over what you're saying? And you saw how she liked it. She went home, you know. So yeah, sorry about that. And yeah, I wish her well, but that's just not what I need over here. And I've been getting guests for this is like the 6th year now of RTM. So respectfully, I can get guests. Next one, Elmo needs to relax. Yes, he does need to relax. Next one, you lot raw don't listen to Chronic. Just want to disagree and argue with the brother instead of understanding then disagreeing. No, sometimes I actually just wind up Chronic, but Chronic does, he does talk a lot of sense. He does talk a lot of sense. Kim is a dunce. Kim buzzed Frankie immediately and got upset how that worked. I don't know. Someone replied to that. Facts. Next one. Big up Chronic. Our Chronic's getting some good feedback off this. Why for that? Big up Chronic. This new internet got people moving mad. When's the video coming for the intro? That tune's hard. Come on, big tune still. Next one. You know what? You need to clock how Nubia girl facial expression when she don't like something and willingness to challenge and speak sense mostly. New Cream entered the chat. She should sign the long-term contract. Big up Nubia, because I've been seeing actual good feedback with Nubia, and I think Nubia is a good addition to the team. Like she you know what I mean? She gives real her real thoughts. She doesn't follow anyone. She doesn't, does get easily drawn into whatever someone's saying. She actually stands on her own thing. Next one. Who sprayed on about at the end? Ice Cream or Lily? None of them. Trina. That's what I was talking about. Trina. Yeah? They wouldn't know Trina if it wasn't for me. Trina done her whole podcast there because of me. She never used to do a podcast there, blah, blah, blah. So I just thought it was actually, you're going mad. You're trying to rush me. And to be honest, the fact of the matter is, I was supposed to finish at 6, okay? I was supposed to finish at 6. Trina was starting at 6:30, which they've let me know, yeah? So that means, you gave me 15 minutes, I'll be finished at 6:15, yeah? Which is, as you can see, the last trailer went mad like that. And that's because they interrupted me. I knew I timed my stuff. So I knew for that last trailer to hit, I needed another 50 minutes, but that's why it got interrupted, because a man wanted to go and chat shit. So that's why that last trailer was like that. I know what I'm doing. I'm very efficient, yeah? So that's why I was saying, do you want me to phone her? Because I'm sure if I phoned her and said, Trina, which I weren't even going over her time anyway, that's what you don't understand. She started at 6:30. I was trying to end at 6:15. But because of everything, like everything that's been going on, the mill situation, OG shouting all the time, this, that, they've been literally complaining a lot in it. So it's like everything's a complaint now. They put the price up on me, and see when the price went up, it went up over £1,000 because of how much hours I do. And I was still cool. Okay, do you know what I mean? But so that's why it's worked out better for me, because now I've got people that's going to help me invest in some cameras. Because look, I'm just literally sitting there, like Peps. He's set up whatever, and he's gone about his business. So once I get everything set up, and now I know how to do all of this stuff, and I can just get a freelance editor. Furthermore, whilst I'm filming, anyone that watches this, if you know how to edit and you want to be part of this RTM team, DM me. You're not going to get paid. No, I'm going mad, but I'm saying, like, I need someone that don't care about money right now. You just want to get yourself out there, edited by, your name will be out there. You're seeing millions of views, 5 million views every month. Your name will be out there. But that's what I'm looking for, someone fresh out there, wherever. They've just learned. But yeah, please. And with the editing thing, I know they just use the AI for the kind of editing that, so Pep's already made me know. So I'm not talking about that sort of editing. I'm talking about for the trailers, because remember I do bare trailers, but I actually timestamp the trailers myself. So I give them the start, tell them where to start, tell them where to end. So I just need someone that knows how to edit to be able to chop it up and send it to me, upload it. But anyway, bam. Let me get back to these comments because I digress. And I've got guests waiting to sit and have a chat. Hold on. I am a bit better without smoking, actually. I feel like I'm more on it. So, because of Cream, RTM podcast got thrown out. Not because of Cream. Cream left long time ago. She cut and she owed them money and all that. Shit. I hate sneezing. I think sneezing is chiefy. That's how much of a madman I am. I'm thinking sneezing on camera's mad. Yeah, so it wasn't because of Cream. And I can see Cream hasn't uploaded for a bit as well. This thing ain't easy, bro. This is not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. You lot see me do it, and it looks like it's easy. It's not easy. You know, I could have taken a break. I nearly took a break because of all it. It's all getting to me a bit. I'm not even going to lie. It gets to me. Sometimes, you know. Like, I'm a very strong character, but come on, man. Every fucking day, something else. Everyone's just fucking got my name in their mouth. Everyone's chatting shit. Every day something else. At some point, I'm gonna sit down and want to kill someone. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and I get homicidal thoughts. I'm not like Purple Aki where I want to kill myself, but I get thoughts where I want to kill people. And then, but that's a possible 30 years. I'm gone. Like, see, if I get 30 now, I might have to kill myself. Now I'm joking, but I'm saying if I get 30 now, I'm cool because there's a couple man they've got a bit left still. Do you know what I mean? So I could do bird with them and have a little 10 left when they land road or something, or 15 left. But, you know, like, it's my last throw of the dice, mate. Do you know what I mean? 30 years from now, fucking hell, mate. Like, I'm going to have to do bare, like, you know what I mean? Proper, I'm going to have to get onto Mills's diet, just eat bare rice in gel. Do you know what I mean? Bare alkaline thing to even come out looking like, and they don't have no hair dye. So I can't go back to prison. Respectfully, I'm going to look mental. Like, they're going to be taking pictures of me with my grey hair and chatting shit, or young grey. They're going to be calling me young grey instead of young spray. And look at, like, it's going to be too funny. And that's the only thing that I'm scared of with prison. Nothing to do, it's just I'm going to look mental. Like, I'm not going to be able to dye my hair all the time. I'm going to look crazy and stressed out. That's why I can't go jail. Not for nothing else. Like, I swear to God. Like, if I'm lying, I'm dying. That's the only thing that worries me about going to prison. If I go to prison, I'm fucked. You're not going to see how I'm really supposed to look in this life here. Next one, because I'll proper stay on top of it. Why for that? Boom. I can't lie. Kim is jokes on the show. She is jokes. But she's defo a run shoot for the man there. Raw. No man is marrying that. Nah, unmarriable. But Kim is, she's definitely... Why I like inviting Kim, yeah? It sounds mad. But she knows how to trigger me. Like, as you can see, she triggers me, she triggers everyone. So it works, innit, for the show. You know, RTM is madness. You saw she got Mills out of there. Her and Emmy got Mills out of there. She's a maniac. You get me? This is me when I stop bunning as well. See, thank you. So you can see that what that was. It's the man that don't smoke. I needed a spliff. And a man's coming telling me, hurry up. Like, why for that? But, do you know what I mean? And I'm saying 15 minutes, you know, that chipped out my head. It chipped out my brain. Like, I'm asking for 15 minutes. And furthermore, the person that's filming next, I bring them here. That's going to chip out your brain. Next one. A man said, thank you. Spray said, don't say thank you. I'm in stitches. I can't remember what that was, but yeah. But that would make me laugh as well. Yeah, don't say thank you, man. Yeah, it's probably with Elmo, man, just chatting shit. You know, like when Chiefs just go mad. Like, I can't take it, bro. Like, saying cheeky stuff. You know, like when imagine a man's so angry, and then I'm saying, oh, she's here because of me. Then a man says, no, she's here because we provide a service. Don't take the piss. Don't take the piss. Because remember, I know man's cousin, innit? And that's the only reason why I didn't send smacks to the face. Because I haven't even been smoking. And to me, that was a smack to the face offence. Like, I'm going ballistic. I'm telling you, she's there because of me. And you chose to say she's there because you provide a service. What if I provide the punching in the face service? What if I provide that service? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because that's a service I could provide. Like, fucking hell. Next one. No one can make me hate Kim. I hear it. No one can make me hate Kim. Big up Kim. G leaning on them boy Reeks tune. Loud copying lyrics. Don't know what that was about. Kim favour a duck. calm down, man. Are you gay or something, man? Kim looked like, you know what I mean? She looked good, man. She looked good that episode. I'm not gonna lie, you get me? She was just going so mad on Frankie, you had to get her out of there with a bag and the fake stuff and all that. But she looked good though, man. Next one, what? No one notices Nubia's vibe change after this comment, and they timestamp that. I'll have to check that later on to see what you mean. Next one, started to like this Frankie guy. Keep this guy on the show. Frankie's there, man. Next one, Spray said, give me the teeth for free and you can be the show's sponsor. Mental. They better be paying on top of that. You better not be like, why are you interested in anything? Are you getting paid for anything? What about your teeth? Are your teeth looking like this? Like your teeth are probably looking mad. Worry about your teeth, you maniac. You can't even afford the fucking bonding. But you get what I'm saying? I could smile, I could do better things. Yeah, quality, yeah, forever. Whatever. Do I care? Big up Dr. Amir, big up Andrea, big up HBK, Kayana. You get what I'm saying? Got my teeth done. You know what I mean? You know, I'm mad out, like, I annoyed I was with them yellow teeth. Like, I've been smoking since I was 13. Like, you tried smoking since you was 13. If you saw the before pic, I swear down, you would think, how the fuck did this guy get so much nice girls with them teeth? Do you know what I mean? I don't know how I drew them if I was to, I must have to just draw them from far away. Because them teeth was mental. I even see someone like, oh, just hating on my teeth. Oh, the old teeth was better. Suck your mother, are you stupid? Like, the old teeth was annoyed. And you're gay anyway. Why are you watching my teeth? He was a guy that said it as well. Mad. Next one. Spray, you need to boss up. Huh? Boss up? Wait, what? Spray, you need to boss up. These man clearly don't rate you where you're filming from. Look, I'm here. Boss up. Like, what are you talking about? Boss up. It's their place. Like, Mills got me kicked out. He's going so mad. He's picking up Mills and OG. OG's shouting. OG's calling him Sesame Street. He's moving like he's laughing, but really he's annoyed. A man's got a name for him. He's looking like Sesame Street. He's calling Elmo like, but do you know what I mean? Anyway, what are you saying now? These man clearly don't rate you where you're filming from. Make some proper moves. You shouldn't be dictated by others being this long in the game. You think C1 can get his production locked off or he got it patterned his own way? Suck your mother. Like, why? What are you even talking about? C1 for? You think C1? You suck your mother. How about suck your mother? Like, why are you even comparing any? Big up C1, that's my brother. But why are you even thinking, oh, you think C1? C1's in Dubai sitting somewhere doing his podcast. He's not going mad. He ain't got Mills to control. He ain't got Frank. He ain't got madness around him. It's just him. Do you think it was just me sitting down? Who would I have to control? No one. Like, his guests, who was his last guest? Big up C1. I'm seeing his guests are 200 million or whatever he's made. Or, like, it's not madness. He's not got to deal with madness. I am madness. Do you get what I'm saying? This is madness. So, respect, like, not even respectfully, suck your mother. Like, talking about. Like, big up C1, but you suck your mother. Next one. The Nintendo tells you Frankie is pissed off. I feel for Clueless if he catches him. I feel for Clueless if Mills catches him. Worse than if Frankie, I feel for him if Frankie catches him as well, because Frankie will go mad still. But if Mills catches him, and if Mills catches that kid as well, because you know what it is? Everyone thinks everything's a joke, yeah? Everything's not a joke, you know? Some people are actually serious people in real life. Like, it's cool. I'm used to this internet thing, innit? So I'm kind of used to people Remember, I was a rapper. I still am a rapper, as you lot like the tune in the intro and outro. But I'm kind of used to dickheads. Do you know what I mean? I'm used to the internet. I stopped reading comments long time ago from when I was rapping. But there's people that's actually not used to that, bro. They're not on the internet. They're not internet people. This guy has been in prison. He keeps talking about all the years he spent, like, in jail, Mills. So he's not man that's out here like that. So he can't believe when he's seeing man talking shit. But hold on a minute. But if I see that man, what does he think's going to happen when I see him? I keep telling you people, it's like, from where we're coming from, which is prison, do you think that someone on the next wing could be talking shit about us? Like, if we see that person on free flow, what do you think's happening? So talk about whoever you want to talk about, but just don't bump into us. Make sure you're not on the same free flow. Make sure you don't go to gym when we're going gym. Make sure we don't catch you in church or mosque. Just stay away from us. Like, if you're going to talk shit, stay away from us. Because it's not funny trust me, it's not fun. And I've already seen, I don't bait up now, but I've seen man and I had to punch them in their face. There's more people. Anyone I see, I promise you, I will move to you. Like, and I don't care. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever people think, or I see you, Spray can't, he knows he can't fight. When you see me, you will see if I can't move to you. And if the smacks I give you don't hurt. Like, do you know what I mean? We'll see if they hurt or if they don't hurt. Because the last person I smacked, his mouth was bleeding. That's wallahi. Do you get me? His mouth was bleeding. I bust his mouth. So I don't know if that was a soft. I don't know if I can't fight or if I can't punch, but it worked that day. Do you know what I mean? It worked that day. Where was that? Manor House. Big up. Wireless. Smacks to the face. Blood. Mouth bleeding. Do you get what I'm saying? So big up everyone that thinks I can't fight in it. Car. When you get your bloody mouth. Do you get what I'm saying? Go like or shot. You get what I'm saying? Don't think you can't. I'm going mad. Not shot, car. I'm not trying to get the 30 so quick. You get me? But trust me, if there's no cameras, shot or stabbed, you get me? If I'm dressed in black, there's no cameras, you're shot, I'm home. I'm going mad. You can see I'm joking, police, man. Do you know what I mean? Don't give them the Osman warning. You get me? Don't give them the Osman warning. Yeah, you get me? Don't give them the Osman warning. See everyone talking shit and you could, like, because I even had a joke when I was done that thing through Peckham. I was joking. I drive through Peckham all the time, you arseholes. Drive through there all the time. It was sunny, and I just thought I'll do this for the kid. I done a little fucking. It was joke. It was funny to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I walked through Peckham. I have walked through Peckham. I didn't think to film it because it would have been a bit too dangerous in it filming that I'm there. But yeah, like I've actually got friends in Peckham, you arseholes. Like I've got a lot of friends in Peckham. Like good friends as well. Do you know what I mean? Free crimer, temper, like proper Peckham youths. Not even youths, man them, size. Do you get what I'm saying? I know, like, allow me, man. Do you know what I mean? I've got no qualms with Peckham. I'm doing it to troll. I'm a troll, innit? Not even a troll like that, cause you get shot same way. I haven't not got things that's able to do mad like damage. I'm going mad. I can't go too mad. But I'm saying, like, trust me, like, I've got no qualms with Peckham and that, like that. It was a joke, innit? The sun was out, like, do you know what I mean? And a lot of people actually took it how it was, how I done it. It was a joke. They're laughing. It's funny, innit? Even my brethren, he's laughing. I'm not going to bait you up. But, do you know what I mean? Next one. This ain't a podcast no more. It's reality TV show. Fuck GRM award. This show needs to win a BAFTA on NTA. It's top tier entertainment. Thank you. And release Google Shower Man and the instrumental for the main show. If man says it's her, then it's her. Come on, man. You know the thing. Man say her is her. You get me? But big you up because I like that comment and I've seen it a few times and I do agree. This is fucking reality TV, bro, at its best. That's why I tell, like, no matter what, you lot want to chat shit, and as I always say to Mills, be yourself. Like, yeah, if you don't like something I'm saying, just chat shit. Like, well, be yourself. Frankie, be yourself. We need to be in a space that we can be ourselves. Just don't put your hand on me. Don't go mad. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to kill my brethren. No, I'm joking. I don't want my brethren to kill me either. But I'm saying, like, do you know what I mean? Just, we can do this all day long. We're maniacs. We're lunatics. Look at when me and OG argue. You'd never think we're mates. Shut up, like, you never. And then we take the picture, we're smiling. Like, it's not, like, do you know what I mean? And this is us in real life as well. If you saw us in real life, we go madder. Like, me and OG, oh my gosh, you see how he is? He's with the ops. I'm going mad, but he's, you know what I mean? We're always arguing. But bigger ops. But he's, OG's sons are like, they might as well be my godsons. Desire, Bully, like, my son, Keon, like, do you know what I mean? That's uncle, like, we're family. It's family. Do you understand? Next one, Chronic. Throwing the wallop around. Yeah, Chronic was going mad. Bouncer is too busy whispering information to Clueless. Bouncer is a certified police informant. All he does is prove that he's an informant. Everything he does has got informing written all over it. A man says to him, oh, don't say nothing, but I moved to spray. Didn't you hear the don't say nothing? Didn't you hear the keep it between us? Didn't you hear that? You informer. Do you get what I'm saying? Because when I say to a man, oh, don't say nothing, bro. Like, certain man I don't even have to say that to. But it's just not supposed to go anywhere. Like, are you lot mad? You think I ain't spoken about Mills to someone and said madness? But they ain't said it. They ain't put it out there. So Mills ain't even going to hear the madness I've said about him. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what do you lot think this is? He's come on my show chatting shit. Do you think I ain't said something? Like, I ain't spoke to maybe OG or, I don't know, someone, and I've said madness about him. But he ain't heard it. Because whoever I've said it to ain't fucking Purple Aki. They're not an informer. So we're going to continue as, do you know what I mean? Like, that wasn't supposed to reach my ears. So why would it even affect me? Even when Mills phoned me, I told him, brother, I don't care about that, bro. Like, I don't care. No one can't press my buttons or anything you think you're going to make me do, I'll do the opposite. Because I understand life. I understand divide and conquer. I understand everything. Do you know what I mean? I understand everything. Like, okay, he's offered you out, so now you think you could do that. No, why don't you have the fight? Because he will smack you up. He will smack up all of you, like, quickly as well. Fucking idiots, scaredy cats. Hold on. I've got a message from my landlord. I'm just making sure I'm still in the building. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Landlord's cool. They're coming to... Cause I see, man, they're talking about, he ain't even sure, brother, I'm a gangster. Why am I going to show you my yard or show you anything to do with anything? Like, man sitting in their fucking kitchen talking shit. It's not even their kitchen, probably. And then you're in your car with a fucking mic. People must look at and think, who's this fucking lunatic? Just in his car with a mic, just talking shit, looking like a Eda, looking like a chief. Not even looking like a chief, you are a chief. You sat on my show and told me your story. I didn't hear no badness until you was in your 30s. Bruv, I went to prison when I was 16 for a crime committed at 15. I was smoking weed from when I was 13. Like, you're a dickhead compared to me. I live my life way different. Man, smokers. Yeah, I looked up to olders and I fell into the wrong trap. They drew me, like Jungle Days, they drew me on a few crack spliffs, safe, whatever. I've admitted to it. No one never put it out there. I put it out there. And there's such fans, because originally I think it even came out on a tune, on a track. So that's how much fans they are. Do you know what I mean? They're fans. But I've got no qualms with my past or my future. My past made me who I am. Like, the reason I say these things, like, I used to sniff mountains. I've said it in my tunes. I used to fucking go mad. The Wallop. I was the Wallop king. Me and Frankie's even been on the Wallop together, going mad, rolling on the fucking grass. Because he's fucking thinking he can move the man. Like, do you get what I'm saying? So, like, I've been there, done it, and I'm proud of myself that I don't do it no more. That's why I don't, do you know what I mean? Even look, smoking, I've just quit smoking. Can you lot do that? You lot that smoke cigarette or whatever, can you just quit smoking? Can you? Try. See how difficult it is. Then maybe you'll have a bit more respect for me. Next one. Do well instead of proving to others you're doing well is what inspires people to be there in a priceless way. You're talking about the word to the curve. I like this comment. Respect. What I define as doing well is being real and really enjoying your time alone and with others. Why has this podcast turned into a he said, she said? Please talk about real topics. It's got so many interesting people here. Would be good to get their opinions. Okay. And remember, this is a different show to my proper show, you know. Like, this is a whole different thing. You should give people a time. Fuck, you know, I'm starting to sweat like Mills at a playground. Fuck, you know, man. I'm going mad because Mills is going to pull up and go mad on me. Hold on. And if it goes over a group decision to everyone, agree or move on. I don't know what that meant. You should give people a timer when they're talking. No, I shouldn't. Duh. And you definitely talk about chronic. In future, can we have time limits for Ming the monologue? Imagine I just said that and then the next comment. So that's the comments. That's good comments actually for you lot this week. Next thing, I'm going to go through... Oh yeah, I've done my apology of the week. My tune of the week this week. Big up 11MILLZ and Sus. Sus is mad. That's why that name is a bit mad. That's why. I don't know what Sus that is, but... Yeah, 11MILLZ and Sus. But big you up because you went mad on the tune still. It's called Lockdown, produced by Recoil. I do like to name the producer when I was listening to the tune, I saw the producer leave a comment saying produced by me. And I do like to shine the light on the producers because I feel like the beat is a lot with the tune. You get the beat really makes the tune, you know. So yeah, big up Recoil, great beat. And the tune, I'm actually so happy to see Mans releasing music again because you saw he went through that mental health period when he was saying he quit music and all this stuff. So it's good to see him recording again. And I see him and Jay Huss doing a lot of stuff together as well. Big up Juju J. Juju J is one of my favourite artists. He's got a banger as well, you know, but I'll probably make that my tune of the week next week. But yeah, every week as well, I give flowers to one of the past UK greats. This week, it's going to be Rodney P. Big up Rodney P. I've got Rodney. He's like one of the first rappers over here that I remember talking English, rapping in an English accent. Shit, I've got to post. Rapping in an English accent. big up Rodney. He was with a group called London Posse, who was like kind of like the originals, if you ask me, with this whole shit. Do you know what I mean? As far as road rap is concerned, obviously they weren't like shooting people and all that. I don't remember them to be shooting people like NOSTAR. Well, I'm going mad allegedly, but I'm saying like you understand? Had man pushing up daisies. We had man pushing up daisies. You get what I'm saying? Purple like he's moving like he wants to push up daisies, but he's just stay where you are and you won't push up daisies. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, boom. I've got a post. The next thing I normally do is my word to the curb. Can you lot get Pep, please? Because I might even have to have you lot sit in. Can you get Pep? Because he's going to have to, because I've got a post. So I'm going to need. I know you lot like the word to the curb stuff. Because one of the comments even. But yeah, please work with me, you lot, for the next couple of weeks to a month. Because you know how it is when you get into a new place. It takes time to get used to it. Even like the editing and all that to be on point. But I'm gonna still try and have the 8-minute clips and whatnot. Still give you the right content in it. And yeah, just try and like work with me. Yeah. Oh yeah, I done a advert for Sinner. Big up Central C and NEMS. I done an advert the other day for Sinner. I can't believe it. You know what to do, yeah? Even call Pep, please. He's not. So he's going mad. Phone him then, please. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. But you lot just work with me for a bit. No, but even that's mad for me. Like, you get what I'm saying? No, but you know what I'm saying? You go, which one do you want? Like, that's so crazy for me. But it's cool, because this is still better than, it's fine. Yeah, I'm going to go to my word to the curb. Maybe I could do that quickly, actually. Because I've got like 10 minutes. Because basically every day I put a quote on Twitter at 11:11, and I put all the quotes on the Sunday on my Instagram, and then yeah, so now I go through them, and I think I've been doing that, and you lot's kind of liked it. So this week the first one is, I take everything as a sign from God. Every delay, every inconvenience, every unexpected shift. I think maybe I have outgrown that person or place. Oh my gosh, imagine that. And I didn't even know I was going to be getting kicked out. Maybe that opportunity was never truly mine, or maybe God in his mercy is shielding me from something I can't yet see. I take everything, Allahu Alam. God knows best, you know. I take everything as God. Like even the fact that you can't be here no more. All right, cool, I'm here. Do you know what I mean? Everything's God. Because look, now I'm going to find a place. I'm going to find a place for myself. So, do you know what I mean? So it's all God. It's all God. Do you know what I mean? And it's going to work out cost effective for me as well, for all the stuff I've been. So yeah, everything's God. Whether you might think, even when you go jail, like you're supposed to be there. God's put you there for you to have introspection. Is that the right word? Introspection. Introspection. Do you know what I mean? Like solitude brings. What is it? So, whatever, man. It elevates. When you're by yourself, like every time I go to jail, I find my higher being. I promise you, I find that the highest person I can be is in prison. It's mad. Because I'm praying 5 times a day. I'm proper. Do you know what I mean? Everything's for Allah. Subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm eating right. I'm training. Remember, you're in the gym. Why for that? You're in the gymnasium. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, let me go through these quickly anyway. Next one. Even when I needed help, I helped. That's just me. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how everyone else is, but I help people around me. I help. Do you know? And there's been times that I've needed help. I haven't really been in the right state of mind maybe, but if you ask me for help as a mate, I will try my hardest to provide that help. Why for that? But you know what I mean. Next one. If you understood how frequently people cope by projecting, you would learn to take absolutely nothing personally. Obviously, I copied this quote because I take things personally still. I'm a lunacy. Do you get what I'm saying? But I need to work on that. It's called emotional intelligence, and I need to work on it, you know. But I do understand the quote, and this is why I copied it and posted it. Because a lot of things is projection. It's like when Purple Aki came out and said about the babe mother thing. Now I'm what happened with me and your babe mother? You're going so mad, not knowing that I can make a video now. There might be one. I'm going mad, but I don't even want her to go mad on me. But anyway, do you get what I'm trying to say? Everything's projection. When a man are talking shit and all that, you don't know what they're doing behind closed doors. Do you know what I mean? When man are talking about Mills, has Clueless got a brother? Like let's start there. Maybe he's got a brother. Maybe because that's. Do you know what I mean? Everything's projection. Next thing. Sometimes you need your feelings hurt so you can wake the fuck up and focus on yourself. That's real talk, you know. Sometimes, and that's relationship wise, because obviously, like I've been single for a bit now. But when I first broke up, I was hurt. I was on rock bottom. Why for that? But I'm saying that was when I was at my lowest point. Like when we broke up, we had to move. Because that's what I'm trying to say. Like I was living with my people, I was going mad. You get what I'm saying? But it was, remember, it's a 15-year relationship. So it was a difficult one to transition out of that. Feelings was hurt, and then I had to move by myself and just deal with myself. And look, alhamdulillah, look what it built. I was able to build myself, and sometimes you need that to be able to, do you know what I mean? Wake the fuck up. Do you know what I mean? And I've found the podcast. I'm doing better in my life, you know, alhamdulillah. So yeah, that's what that really meant. Next one, bombing for peace is like fucking for virginity. It is what it is, you know, like you're bombing for peace. Well, to me, that's a bit of a mad one because I feel like to get peace, you need war. Still, I'm a warlord, innit? I'm a warrior. I don't mind war, you know. So, but that's just I copied that quote because I understood it. Because you got the people, they're bombing, they're saying they're bombing for peace or whatever, but you're bombing kids. And anyway, I understood it, you know, like, and I don't want to get into too much politics. You get me? I'm trying to keep this going. Next one of the hardest lessons in life is realizing that not everything you're attached to is good for you. If it costs you your peace, happiness, or mental well-being, it's okay to leave. The best way to love yourself is to walk away from what keeps hurting you. That's such a moist tweet, because but you understand it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's basically, yeah, don't stay around any relationship that's, I don't know, that's hurting you or something, fuck knows. But yeah, that's the word to the curb. I actually need to post. Where is my man? I actually need to post. Let me message him. I think, yeah, you lot are actually, I'm going mad. It doesn't even need to, but you just need to, make it thing. But I'm saying you lot can still be on the mic. Yeah.
No.
Huh?
Really no.
Go on, if you want to go and smoke first, you know me, I'll keep it going. But, yeah, no, really, man, respect you lot, man, because I'm actually, like, I do understand that without you lot, this is nothing, you know, and that's for real. And you see, like, the good comments actually do keep me going, because people do DM me and they'll be like, oh, you know, your music got me through, and now this podcast is getting me, and they'll say it's got them through a difficult period, or someone might be unhappy and they come across a clip that makes them laugh, and, you know, I like stuff like that. Do you know what I realised? It doesn't even need to turn around at this point. It just doesn't really need to film it. It just needs that them bits in frame. Huh? They're here. The people are here. They're gonna sit there, but they can't be seen, innit? But I'm saying when the other two come, it will need to get spun around. But I just realised don't need to get spun around at this point. Yeah, no, I'm carrying on anyway. That's just how I do. This is even gonna be involved. Like that's why they say it's reality TV. Like I don't see, like other people, you might get that they edit it, innit? Like edit bits out, and I don't edit nothing. Do you know, your voice will be there. Yeah, they will know, and you trust me, you can hear her voice, but she looks good with the voice. Don't be thinking it's a butters thing.
Yeah,
so come to NOSTARS and the aesthetics is there. Forget Myriad. You don't want to be seeing two blokes looking mental. Like we're seeing, oh my gosh, do that again. Walk over there again. No, I'm going mad. No, but there's things to look at over here.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going mad. But is it, yeah, I don't know. I can't see it.
me.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you maniac. Sorry, I'm going. Pep's going mad. Do you get what I'm saying? He even said call him when it's time.
Have you
He's
seen
gone.
me on any other cameras?
He's telling me call him. Is he gone for long? Oh, so he's gone for long. He's a lunacy. You get what I'm saying?
Come on.
But basically, as long as they're in thing, when he comes back in, you're just gonna have to give it another look. Oh shit! I need to post. Sorry, lot. But you're gonna have to work with us right now. We're in transition.
Transition mode.
But it's all good. I feel up for it. You can see my energy is better without my smoking. I'm not smoking, you know. I lie though, Frank.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I'm more like when I'm smoking. Normally I'm a bit more.
Gal a long way since I've been working here. This is the best. Your brain's a lot sharper. Why for that? But yeah, 100%. You're
because
more
I've quit before and
manners for that. It's a hard thing to do, bro.
Yeah, I've quit before when I'm and recorded.
Yeah, no,
I think when was that? That was in the Great Syndicate, Deeks and yeah, I think and I got tonk. I remember my face was fat.
Yeah, 100%. Is a mic
just
check
weird.
all right?
When my
Can you
mic,
just
you
check
don't
my
know.
mic?
What?
Can you check the mic? Because I don't know if it's working or not.
Of course it's working, bro.
Just sorry.
But
Yeah.
yeah. That'll be mad if it's not, but I can see it.
Yeah, you can see it.
Going
Yeah, anyway, Frank White back in the building. Alpha Male MXX1. Follow the Instagram,
do your
please.
talking thing for a bit. Thank
what's
you,
up,
yeah.
man?
What's your name? Mackenzie. I'm going to talk to you after.
Yeah, today's
I'm going mad.
Yeah, you're going mad.
Yeah,
in a good way. In a good mad. Yeah, now today's going to be a special episode.
What do you think of all of that about them kicking man out?
I was there. I was a witness, wasn't I?
No, what do you think of that?
Right. So you've addressed it a little bit, but more addressing it is.
I don't want to go to because
let me do it one second.
No, but I just
go on. Because I always
fuck you, bro.
really. No,
you told me fuck me last time. No, you told me fuck me last time. So fuck you this time. Yeah, get you.
Yeah. Excuse me. So what it is? Imagine I introduce someone for you and you're getting food off them, or not you, someone, or any line of business. I bring money to you, and basically you went over 15 minutes. If it was someone else, yeah, I would have backed them and says, yeah, like it's timing. But it was you brought these other people to the podcast, so I can understand why you switched. It didn't help that you just
and the no
weed.
smoke, yeah.
Yeah, that didn't help, obviously. But that's why normally I don't like getting involved in people's arguments or whatever. But I would have tried to step in. But as you was quit smoking and that, you would have gone mad at me. So I just kept my mouth shut because I don't like that. Especially like we was talking about like if you're ever in a pub fight and that, you know, when the women get involved.
Yeah.
Like I said it straight up. My dad got stabbed by a woman because he weren't keeping an eye on her in a pub fight. Do you understand? If it kicks off. But like I said, I'm knocking out even people who are with me to protect them. Do you understand what I'm saying? I need to keep my eyes on guns, knives, whatever's going on. Do not, if you're a woman, do not get in front of me to try and protect me.
Call the girl just to make sure that you're fully on camera.
So but people will take it out of content and think, oh no, a woman beater. No, I've seen it. I've seen people get poked up, stabbed up by girls or distracted by girls, and then all of a sudden my mate's bleeding out on the floor for his life. Do you know what I mean? So just got to be careful out there. But anyway, weather's going mad, isn't it?
Yeah, the weather's nice, man.
Going mad.
The weather's nice. I feel like I'm in Dubai.
I feel like I'm in Dubai.
Fuck it,
get the cans in, love. Get the cans. Get the wallet.
We're gonna be doing a bit. We're gonna be going to the football. Yeah. Let's not even bait that up.
You're baiting it up, but yeah, we'll have some different content for the Instagram. Saturday surprise. I ain't telling you where we're going. Not as in a pussy old thing. Just little surprise. But football's going mad. Big up England.
Yeah, big up England, man.
England, yeah, 5 in the morning.
I was so happy I stayed up for that match.
Yeah, I didn't even know
stayed up for it, mate.
You saved it for the podcast, innit? Yeah,
I told them, fam, because even Banky and that, and OG, they thought it was I said, no, Frankie said it's at 6 o'clock. I mean, 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. They're like, no, it's 1 o'clock over there. And they went to the pub to watch it. They went to the pub
early, and you're talking to a white man on a shovel.
I said,
I stayed up all night. I didn't get on no wallop or anything.
Nah, it was a fucking sick game, man.
Sick game. But
I was on Twitter being the most racist on Twitter.
Yeah, have a laugh. But I was praying to God with Lacey. I was like,
that one a penalty, you Iranian bastard. Like, say something now. Say something now, you Mexican cunts.
I know, but he didn't mean to do that. His leg got there. He had his eye on the ball. Why for that? That weren't a penalty.
man.
But and the red, oh yeah, that's the penalty, and then the red card as well. Weren't a red card. He got his foot
Big
on the
up
ball.
Pickford. Pickford done so well.
Yeah, I thought he should have got man of the match.
Yeah, and Bellingham,
Yeah,
I
Bellingham's
don't think
next
he's
level.
overrated at all.
How's he overrated?
No, a lot of people try and say he's overrated.
Yeah, I posted a thing about Bellingham the other day. Why for that? People think I'm copying this because I just want to get to it before you say it. That even sounds worse. There was a disabled Mexican man. This ain't a joke. Don't think I'm being racist. There's a disabled
No, you are
Mexican man.
racist.
No, I'm not.
You are.
He's doing an interview, and every single English player, and I was unhappy
You're the
with
most
them.
racist person I know.
Shut up.
Actually, Tommy,
No,
you and
shut
Tommy.
up. Big up Tommy. But,
Of course you would. Of course you'd big him up.
Shush, man.
Here,
Yeah,
I
no,
go,
I
Tom.
shouldn't say
I'll
that.
I'll clip that up and give it to him.
No, yeah,
He
give
fucking
that
loved
to him.
that.
He loved that. Yeah, big up Tommy, man. Now, what I was going to say, so...
Stop the boats and all that, innit?
Shut up.
Yeah,
all
look
the
him.
English people went
It's
past.
fucking-
All the England players went past, and the only one who stopped to speak to the disabled interviewer was Bellingham, and he
Oh,
took
is it?
Spanish to him. Yeah, I'll send you the bit.
Fuck.
But you know when we
I
speak
wouldn't
about
have stopped
empathy,
I wouldn't have
no,
stopped.
but
I
you
ain't
know when
got
you
time.
speak about empathy,
I ain't
like,
got
them
time to
things
talk to
choke
the
me up,
visit.
do you know what I mean?
What was he saying? No, I'm actually, I can't go mad.
You can't go mad on that
I'm
one. You
actually
get
going
cancelled.
mad, yeah.
Nah,
Listen,
you'll be
fuck off.
funny. Fuck off.
I've got disabled people
And
in my
anyway,
family.
big up. It wasn't Spain.
I've got disabled people in my family. Look, I'm disabled.
Yeah, you will be in a minute.
No, I'm fucking, fuck off.
I'll get you back on the wallop. You'll be well disabled.
Hold on, shit. Go on.
But
talk.
anyway, yeah, so the thing about the other day, when you said about the interrupting, me and Spade, I always interrupt. That's part of ADHD. I'm getting better at it. Spade's getting better at speaking and everything. And even the way he's addressed the camera today, this is the best one I've seen you do. And it is, you're sharper because you're not smoking, 100%. And it is a hard thing to come off. It's a drug. You smoke weed for how long straight now?
Since 13.
Since 13, you said,
Well,
innit?
obviously,
So,
I quit before for 8 months.
my brother, you can't even approach my brother.
Did you get her?
Yeah, she said everything should be alright.
No, tell her to come and look, please, bro. I don't want to hear everything should be alright.
So
'Cause-
yeah, but last time when I walked off, it wasn't spray, it was HBK. Like, you can't be talking to me like that, especially over my little sister. I'm very protective, and all them rumours is a load of bullshit. This is gonna be the last time I ever address it. K Coke's my brother, big him up. Valentina, love you, sis. So stop spreading rumours and that. Clue, I'm not even mentioning your name, man. I'm gonna
just
get the
did.
drop on you. No, this is. I just told you it's the last time I'm
No, but I'm
addressing
saying
it.
you just did.
I said this is the last time I'm addressing
And
it.
his name's Clueless on here.
Clueless, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
fuck him. He ain't
Sorry,
got
I
a
just
clue.
need you I just need you to confirm and look and see. Brother, that's too close. You're supposed to be far on the other side. The cushion
Oh.
is there.
Oh,
So,
that's
For a
yeah.
reason. Yeah, this is mine.
All right, that's the.
Yeah,
Right,
this
so all the way
is
over.
Brandon. This is Brandon.
Brandon.
So I ain't even got a backrest thing for lean point or nothing.
Well, take that, look. Take that thing behind that there. Yeah, take the blue thing.
So yeah, so
Oh my gosh, man, it would be Mills, like, just fucking up my shit. I ain't going
big
back
up
to-
Miller anyway.
He ain't got a
Frankie and
backrest, he
Miller.
ain't said nothing. Fucking hell.
But he's about
No, but you know what I mean?
5'2".
He's a fucking diva.
Big up Miller anyway. You finally got it for everyone who's been asking. The debate is happening today.
The mic,
Oh,
the mic fine.
This mic ain't working like this right now. Still,
Just got to pull it back.
Yes,
we're
it's
gonna
got
do
just here, but you don't want to touch
no,
it.
because that I have to.
Now that's got to go back
Look,
there.
If I come this side with me, figure out.
Hold on.
So,
Go on, keep
yeah,
going.
yeah. So anyway, yeah, but HBK moving like a snake, bruv. Like, you can't be dealing with that thing. You're talking to a fake person. You don't know who that is.
Is that all right? That sounds all right, innit?
Yeah, no, just talk. Just you.
Yeah. It's
So
done.
yeah.
Checking one,
But
two,
like-
two.
Well, like I'm
You did
saying,
right,
without
right, straight
RTM,
from the
these people
ends,
won't
innit?
have no content. That's
Course
all
not.
it is. Like, we don't care what you're doing, bouncer, in your little room on your own. we
Purple
don't
Lucky,
care,
bro.
Purple Lucky. We don't care what you're doing. I ain't even saying the other one, Sanjay, innit?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, man, don't worry. I will, and I'll promise you this much, mate. Like, this podcast thing's different to me, but when I catch you, bruv, I'll do a 10 stretch for you. I just have to do my content from my jail cell with my phone.
Just got to work your ticket.
Just got to work your ticket,
Work your
man.
ticket, get DCAT after
Yeah,
3
that's
years.
it.
You know what I mean?
Know what I
Wife
mean?
that.
Simple. What's going on, Mills?
Yes, what's going on, Mills? They're
There.
trying to get you out. You snake me.
There. Huh?
You snake me.
Yeah.
You snake me.
So it seems.
You snake me.
Hey, do you know what? Yeah.
What you got to say about
That
that?
makes for a good topic of conversation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It does. It makes for very good, because this is what I'm going to use this to show
They
people.
actually wouldn't. When they see this, they're going to be so surprised.
Yeah.
Like, oh, because that's
But
literally they. You know,
They
what I
can't
mean?
break the team.
Yeah.
Let's use this. Let me use this to show people, yeah, how the Illuminati works.
Yeah.
Because you know, a lot of people don't know if there's an Illuminati. Illuminati are dark people. They're people who, you know, that if you're a normal person, the reason why most people find it difficult to believe in some of the things I'm saying is a lot of people are straight-laced.
Yeah.
They go to work, they're law-abiding people.
Right.
They don't, you know what I'm saying? There's only people that they say that the only people in society that are thinking outside the box are the criminals. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
Because we think outside the
Outlaws.
box, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Outlaws.
So, what happens with most people now, because they... Anyway, let's get to the point.
Now you got time.
That thing kicked in.
You got time, bro.
No, I was going to... No, because I didn't want to... You see, but I was going to say, the Illuminati, right? There's certain people who get up of a morning, of a daytime, and they just got it on their mind to do just devious shit. Do you know what I mean? I don't get that. Yeah, I don't understand that behavior. You know what I mean? I'll get up of a daytime. I try not to say morning because of that word magic, because I'm not mourning.
Oh, is it?
Mourn.
No,
it means to mourn.
I heard this one as
no,
well.
to
It makes
mourn.
sense,
Like I don't.
yeah.
That's why I don't.
Yeah.
I say day or
How about the happy
good day.
birthday? Yeah.
Good day
How
and
about the
day.
happy? And I'm going. It's not off topic. It's the same thing. How about the happy birthday thing? You don't say that neither.
Yeah, a lot of things.
Because it's like it's spells, isn't it? Spelling.
Yeah, you can't. And when you say you can't, if you say you can't do something, then you're never going to be able to do it because you said you can't do it. Do you know what I mean? So there's no, yeah.
Words are powerful.
And is it the same Miller? Because obviously me and you have a debate. No, I'm asking this question
but he hasn't.
about the
No, but he hasn't answered. Yeah, he hasn't answered about. Just let him.
Yeah,
We've
so
got a
do
little
your thing,
time.
you know,
I was going to say, like, with this, certain people just wake up.
I need to
they
know
just
why he
wanna-
snaked me.
I
They
understand.
wanna
Yeah.
do badness, right? Now, you see me, I'm a straight up man. We all straight up people. There's one thing I like about who's in the room right now. None of us ain't afraid to say our truth.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I ain't afraid to say it as it is. But you got certain people
Really
out
the
there.
most.
RTM.
Exactly. But you got certain people out there, because they're not real and they're fake, everything about them's a lie. So I'm going to prove to people now how, depending how people edit things and doctor things, and depending on the context of how things are sent, how it could be put in a completely different way than what it was meant. And it's a tactic that the Illuminati use. Them flipping devious, destructive, manipulative, low-life scum that
Worst
control the
people.
planet.
Yeah.
The 1% that controls the 99% that got them hypnotized. If you've ever seen that show, what is it called again? Traitors. Is it Traitor? Oh,
I see. I heard of it.
do you know, yeah, that one. I liked
saw it.
watching
I
that.
saw it the other day, yesterday, with your voice note. Traitor.
Oh, was it?
You traited
Alright,
me.
cool.
Don't buy. Don't
Check-
buy.
no,
Because we could get.
We've already spoke.
I know it's calm, it's
We're
fun.
over.
Because the next thing about that is the reason why it could never be a traitor movie before I even get into why is because it's never a traitor anyway.
Yeah.
But me and him just had a madness. And Spray had said to me when I was leaving the room, the last thing he said to me was, "Don't say nothing to nobody." And
No. Imagine this, yeah, but they're gonna say it when it comes out. You thought I said that to you, yeah, but I didn't. I
What?
said you're lucky I don't phone anyone.
Oh yeah, no,
No, but
maybe,
you didn't,
but
you didn't hear me. You didn't hear me.
maybe-
Thank God.
but
Thank
whatever,
God.
yeah.
You would have turned around.
No, but listen,
people
no,
phone you
no,
ever.
no, you might be dead because then I said, because you said that's when I tried to say, oh, then don't try that because I've never phoned people. You're the one that go on
I
very
heard
boom.
you.
So, but the point was, I know that we left it thinking no one's gonna say nothing. That's what I thought anyway. But then just imagine, I'm doing my thing and then the trailer comes up. Then I see Spray's done the show, but I see the Nubia wearing a different clothes. So I thought, raw. So when I watched the thing,
Is that clone?
and then the two of them was chatting about me, about rare. So I thought, what kind of snake thing is that?
Yeah, of course.
So, and then at the time, because that little pussy-o, clueless, then he started telling them, chatting them shit there about my brother and that. All of a sudden, I need the platform. And me and my bro ain't chatting no more. Me and my teammate, because don't forget that's team, but you know what I'm saying? You could fall out, but team. So I didn't feel I had the platform to be able to get the message back. Do you get me? Yeah. So then
100%.
I reached out to Bounce, because don't forget, I've not hated it. I know
Snake,
Bounce from
snake,
prison.
snake.
I'm thinking me and him's cool. Me and him been reasoning, so you know what I'm saying? So
But
the point is
you've
being,
never hid that.
I never hid that.
No,
But
I'm saying you've never. But
listen,
that's how I'm trying to let. But he's never hit the fact. Oh, he sat in my face and said, "Why?
Yeah,
that's the
why
worst
for
one.
that?"
Yeah, that's
No, but
sounding
yeah,
mad.
that's going mad.
That's sounding
I should even end the show, but that
End the
was
show,
crazy.
man.
That was mad. But I'm saying, no, but what I meant in front, he sat in front of my face and said, "That's my dog."
Yeah.
That's what I was doing.
And you got at me, friend.
I'm not, but I'm saying
And even from that, I even said that I hope that you and Bouncer patch it up.
No,
on,
I'm saying
on camera.
on camera.
I
It
even
did-
said
it
that.
did-
didn't-
Do you know
it
what I
didn't
mean?
surprise me
do you
when
get
I-
me?
Yeah.
when I saw that, it didn't
But the
surprise
point
me.
you do, no,
Go on.
no, but let me.
Bounce is the snake because you said
No,
keep it.
yeah, but
no,
hold on, let me
it's-
say,
it's-
Martin.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Bouncer just showed me a real, because you know what? It's like anything. You meet people in prison, and one thing I know about when you meet people in prison, I know that people want to get to know, ask you questions. I'm a person, it takes long to get to know me. Ask people, I'm anti.
Yeah, I think Pinky thought he knew you.
Yeah, so people chat to me, they get a version. Because we come out, you're on association, I'm in a single cell all the time. You
Pinky
get me?
thought he knew you till he spilled the drink on him.
So what happens is now, when you're in prison, people say they can be anything they want to be. They invent stories. They invent stories.
Yeah.
People ask me certain things. What did you? I don't like saying that. I know people think I'm lying. I said play basketball in America. I said be a rapper. I said I'm an actor. I'm telling the truth. People think I'm gassing. You know what I'm saying? People are people like even in prison. I'm a man where. Because my first bird was in Grenada, in a proper jail, around proper things. I had to do it rough. So when I'm in prison now, over here, I'm not in and wearing new clothes and all this stuff, where people's got line of trainers in their cell and all kind of things. I just look mad. So people think to themselves, oh, he's broker, but I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. I've been making money my whole life. Money, I attract it. I make money through moves. I make money through my talents. Money just keep coming. Sometimes I'm fed up. I don't care about it. That's why it comes. That's why I attract. But then,
allegedly.
It's not even interrupting. I move exactly the same in jail. You know, the same as in jail. People judge on their clothes and all that. I'm in there in my prison vest, my sliders, boom. And they let people think up. But people know you're a bad man. The people who count, they go, no, that's Miller. That's Frankie.
It's not even that, no, because as you do the test
There's no girl in there.
as you do the test too, the most serious people are the easiest people to get along with. Because they ain't got nothing to prove.
Yes, that's it.
Some of the most realest man I've met, serious, all different races, all different ages, they're calm, they're friendly, they're everything. And it's only when you're chatting to them in your head and you say, right, so, and you think, oh, that's, because you're not going to be, but you think, that's my, you hear me? And I know how some people think about me. That's how people get confused sometimes. Because I'm a jokey person. I'm a happy-go-lucky person. Some people like, if I can be in my big fool, but test me, innit? And that's when you never know how to go.
So people, innit?
Yeah, well,
It's nice.
But as I'm saying, I don't start trouble with people. Never have done. My mum always raised me, you don't start trouble with people. But as soon as people start something, then you got all rights to do what you're doing.
You told me that when I spoke to you on the phone, remember?
So back to what I was saying about these two clowns now. Bouncer and Clue.
Purple Lucky and Clue.
Now, the reason why I got to call them clowns is because I'm very disgusted at their behavior because they're moving like straight Illuminati agents. No. They're moving like feds. They're moving like feds. They remind me of how the feds move when they have got no case against you, but they're trying to make up some shit to get you birded.
100%.
Like, I feel, this is how I feel. I feel like I came into this space and I paid homage to Spray, Bouncer, Clue, C1, all of the people that had a platform. I don't even know if I got to put that out yet. But I remember putting it in a couple of my... anyway, I bigged up everybody doing this thing because I had to appreciate that the man them have all started something was their own lane. And I can give appreciation to anyone doing their own thing.
That's just a sign of respect.
But then I found that how I'm taking it is, because as I've come on, and I started speaking about certain topics and certain subjects which every man should be talking about. And because they're not, I've made people recognize, well, what are you really doing? Because there's serious things going on in the world. And you mean as big men, nobody can't talk about serious topics. Everyone's talking about this and that back and forth bullshit. And I felt like people's been trying to draw me into that. And the thing about it is what is never going to happen is I'm not in the back and forth. I'm not a talker. I've already said from back in primary school and them thing, first person that's chatting shit to me, the bully, tried to bully me and smacked him up. And from time that, I just know if you're chatting shit to me, I'm smacking you up. Yeah. That's how men move. Yeah. And then I've been in prison for a while and it's kept me safe from this matrix, from this Illuminati fake system where people can be fake and pretend to be something they ain't. 100%. I was in prison where if you chat shit, you get smacked up. If you're a pussy, it comes out. If you're a snitch, it comes out. Everything comes out. So that's why I ain't got nothing to hide. I was in prison for that long. People know me, people know my story inside out. I got nothing to fear. But now I'm back out here. I'm back in the matrix where I'm supposed to have to be fake with these fake fucking people. And I don't do that. I don't know how to be fake. I don't want to know how to be fake. I'm never going to be fake. I'm always going to be real and keeping it. You see me? Now, what I got to take it back to, because I got to revolt, take away certain people's stripes. Because I'm a sort of person, when I meet someone, I meet them and I give them 100%. I don't make them effort to earn. I give them 100%. You know what I mean? But then when you start doing shit, you lose.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Bouncer, you lost bare stripes off a man. You know what I mean? Because you as a man now, from I met you, I didn't know none of the stories about you, but I met you as a guy who's a genuine person and we dealt with each other genuine. You get me? From that, I found out snitch talks and all this kind of thing. But as when I'm in prison, I like to meet a person and judge them on what I'm seeing. I've had certain people tell me, I don't trust this man, don't trust me. I don't give a fuck what people are saying. I'm going to judge people on their own. Yeah. And just because somebody's done something mad to you, it don't mean they're going to do something mad to me. Because I've done mad things to bare different people, but I'm never gonna do something mad to you. I'm never gonna do something mad to you. But I'm depending on, do you know what I'm saying?
Unless you got paperwork, you're not gonna talk to them. If someone gives you proper paperwork, you can't deal with them. Difference, innit? I agree 99% with what you just said there, except for that. If someone comes to you with paperwork that says Miller, that geezer's from a new nice thing, you can't be chatting to that.
Well, obviously,
that's the only
but,
thing.
yeah.
But that's all I'm saying, so people get. You know what I mean?
but
But I agree. Exactly how you
yeah,
move
but
in
you
jail,
see,
move
but
at
you
that
see,
school,
but you
same
see,
thing.
that see with that, that's the bit because
Yeah.
anyway,
No, go on,
I don't want to digress.
Sorry,
Yeah.
go on.
So anyway, let me just. But I had a train of thought. But anyway, let's take it back to the point.
Mad.
The neighbour's going a bit
sorry,
too
Miller.
mad. I need to just show you lot, right? Then I'll elaborate. Car. Isn't that fair? I can't believe I'm actually doing this. I feel like a proper bitch. I've got to do some gal
You're
thing.
not.
Showing voice notes.
You don't even need to.
But no, I want to, because it's interesting. It's going to make a topic for what we're going to talk about. Because I'm showing how the media manipulates things. I'm showing what they do to Trump, for
Because he
example.
even told me to.
Because
Yeah,
I
he
even
told me to
say
do it.
Trump.
Wait, I
People hear
don't
me
know.
say that Trump's a good guy, and people say, "Oh, he's a crazy." Because the
rate
media,
Trump.
the media paints Trump as a
rate
bad guy,
Trump.
and I'm going to show you how they do it. Because just like with Trump,
Pep
I
can't
made-
believe he's hearing this.
I gave somebody a voice note for a purpose. And you're gonna hear what the purpose was. But when you snip it and pull it out with a certain context, you're gonna see how something could be properly construed.
Like the BBC do.
Proper BBC.
Yeah, proper BBC.
Proper
Not
low
BBC.
life.
Why
Not
for
Low
that?
life.
BBC.
It's
BBC
devil.
with TV.
It's satanic
Yeah.
practices.
Yeah,
That's
of
what the devil
course,
does. He's
yeah.
the deceiver. He's the deceiver.
Yeah, 100%.
Deceiving.
Yeah,
yes.
Upon the tell lie vision.
Everything
Remember
he
that's
does
how
is
upon
lie.
the
Everything he
tell
does is
lie
lies.
vision, because they tell lie upon the vision. You
Yes.
see me? You see what I say?
Yeah.
Anyway, with no further ado, let me put this thing up anyway. Cause I couldn't even believe Bouncer did this, you know.
Big pussy Miles.
I couldn't even believe it. I thought, you know what, you really. And then the way they tried to flipping edit the thing and doctor it, I thought, rotted,
But the
like.
guy's a fucking clown. Like, oh, I don't. Every time I come back to the UK, there's attempts on my life. Are you a dick? No one fucking knows you like that. Like this guy's like, it's like he's lying to be. He's so
Right,
deluded.
hold
What attempt has been made on your life? You fucking clown. You ain't even got no ops.
Yeah, man.
You do now.
Your name
Yeah.
You
in
made it
that
up out
video,
of
I
man.
just said
Yeah.
it because I
All right,
wanted
let me
to
quit.
make you in the mix without to broker this thing.
All right.
Wait, turn that sounds like a
Well gone,
Samsung.
bro. Yeah, man. I called your name in that video I did yesterday because I wanted to make you in the mix without people
Start
saying
again,
you're trying to
without
push up.
thinking,
But what I was gonna say though, bro,
They've heard it. Everyone's heard it.
I'm not gonna front that to say I know people in the space.
Oh, yeah.
You and Spray are the boss of this internet space, yeah. Me and Spray ain't getting along at the moment. Keep this between me and you, yeah. Keep this between me and you, bro.
Snake.
Me and Spray filmed a show this week, and I ended up moving to him. So he's not putting that show out, and he's actually made a whole new show, and he put it out quickly with Frankie and that.
Frankie said your name.
So, but it's an in-house thing. Like only a couple of the man them know actually what happened, because he was just being overly rude. So you're not gonna see me on RTM again. But what I'm saying is though, bro, you see with this misfits, and I know you've got your wicked and bad. I need you to broker this thing, bro. You get me? Man's got 50 racks.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Yeah, to put up, that's not a problem. If I need to put that into any account or something or set it up, we need to do the logistics how we can get that done. But I need Clue to put up his money as well, obviously. But I think you're the man to broker that, you know, bro. Or if you're not the man to broker it, I'm sure you know the misfits people, or you know the people, because I know you know things. You get me, bro? So if you want to, I would like it if you broker this thing and make it happen and push it through, because nobody can't say it ain't got no interest. I'm seeing bare people viewing the thing and likes, and it's enough to do the thing. You get me, bro? So yeah, I'm gonna leave in my number as well. And yeah, bro, cool.
Right. So my philosophy behind that was, me and Sprays had a madness. I'm not gonna say nothing. The next day I've seen Spray do a next show and he's talking about the thing already. So I'm thinking, well, all right, then he's already talking about it. Then next minute, Clue, the pussy, starts talking this shit about he spoke to my brother where he's blatantly lying, fabricating evidence, fabricating like
Illuminati.
a fucking fed, yeah.
Fed.
Then he's gone to his next fed friend, Bouncer, the next thing called pussy or snake, yeah, and then giving him that information. Bouncer's put it on his show. Ooh, Mills.
That's just what they do,
Yes,
innit?
Mills, the
them
breaking
two,
news,
they like each other.
allegedly. But you've put my name through the mud, yeah. Then I could, if I wanted to be a bitch like them, but I'm not, so I'm going to do it. I could show you the message Bouncer sent after that, sending me, oh, Mills is just for content. But I just let message Bouncer say, bruv, you called man a nonce. When has that ever been for, me? That's not boom. And I've publicly told you, I want to thump both of you in your fucking mouth. I ain't forgotten that part, but both of you have said you don't want to fight. So to me, as a man's man, that's just pussy. Do you get me? Because I'll fight you lot for free. There's gyms all around the place. We could fight for free. We could fight on the grass. But I'm saying, let's make something of it for what's the Bouncer? For the culture, for the community, do something for the community, then you big fucking snitch mouth, bruv. You get me? Because you're a man who said to me, you're not going to say nothing. You get me? So you just showed me that the person that I met in prison, this is what I think actually happened. Because I know how things work. This is what I'm trying to say. You see, my whole life, because I'm actually very talented, anything that I've been talented at doing, there's a point when people that ain't talented try to get that talent and manipulate it to make money from it. Do you get me? And every time that happens, I shy away from that. That's why I've never blown in anything. Because people can see they can't groom me, they can't manipulate me. But the people that they can, they end up getting into that celebrity world. And the celebrities ain't what people think. Celebrities are controlled. They're basically high-class hookers.
So you're saying you never sold your soul, innit?
I've never.
Yeah, that's what I can see.
So what I'm seeing is now, certain people are selling their soul for this fucking internet thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I remain relevant. I've had my little back and forth with him, but I like the fact he talked certain truths. And one thing he said, which I didn't clock at first, but I think he said, hurt people, hurt people. Hurt people, hurt people. And I was thinking, what would make Bouncer do something as dumb as that? Because at least if you're going to play the message, what you said you'll never speak, at least play the whole thing. But you actually tried to cut it and manipulate it. Then you gave it to that dickhead Clue, and I thought this man had enough of being proved a fucking liar. He's still talking shit. I still want to bust your fucking mouth, and you're still there talking shit. I don't get why you're still talking. You get me? Both of you call me a nonce. That alone makes me want to smack you up. I don't know what realm you're living in, but I'm in the real world. I'm like, when I was in prison, I was protected from the Matrix, and now I'm back out in the Matrix, and I'm like Neo in the Matrix. You get me? I can use this fucking space to do what the fuck I like. But remember, on the roads, I've got real street credibility. I've got real respect, and I've got real love out here. You understand? That's something that you will never have. So I beg you, don't play with me. I don't want to go there. I really don't. I want to just keep it simple. You know another thing? I had my last probation appointment just Tuesday. I did say on the other show that I finished license, but I weren't finished license, right? But now I'm not actually finished.
Big up
I was trying to
yourself
proper
for that.
But I had my last probation on Tuesday. He told me, say,
We got to get spun for that.
my probation officer, he's probably watching this because my probation officer he's been seeing the show.
Yeah, cool.
He said to me,
Big up probation. You saw you pick up tiny spray, definitely.
no, he was more talking about the glue thing.
Okay.
But I said to him, I didn't think it was going to reach your demographic. You know what I'm trying to say? Because he's a white man.
But you'd be surprised. See, when man go on the train, like the people that thingy me, like, I'll be like, what? Like, you would be surprised.
Ticket inspector yesterday,
the different people that watch it.
Yeah, because I normally drive, but I've got the train. Ticket inspector come up to me, what's happening, Frankie RTM? I was like, yes. Didn't even ask for my ticket, because I didn't have one anyway.
But watch out. Probation officer now, obviously, he's got to govern my behaviour out here. But he knows that, I said to him, I'm sticking to my plan. I said to you, when I come out, I'm going to be doing my acting, my music, and my boxing. Yeah. So this is just hyping up my boxing thing. Everything I'm doing now is putting little hype. So when I start putting on my boxing shows or any rap events or anything I want to do, is bums on seats.
That's why helping me with my music
plus
as well.
My probation officer, he's seen the package what I got. You know what I mean? I got something going on.
They're mad, right? I can't talk.
But what I'm talking about, but when I say that, that's something where I don't want to talk too much in it, but it involves me having a holding company, a production company, a CIC company, a trust, where my ideas are going to a valuation boutique. It's going crazy.
You do get some good probation officers who want to see you thrive. That's their job, 99% of the time. Or you get the slag ones.
See the thing about my one, he's never had to do nothing for me, so I'm doing things for myself.
Yeah. See,
you know what I mean? It's nothing to But
that's good. Can I ask a question about the NBA? Because I'm a big NBA fan.
Go on.
So how old were you when you went over to the States for that?
Basketball. Ross.
Was that the first thing?
Taking him away from
I'll take it. No,
I don't mind.
I said I wanted to ask.
It's not that I minded.
Okay.
It's just that,
thing.
You know, it's one of them ones where it's a digression thing. I've got to
that's what I'm
think.
saying. You're taking him away from
No,
the
that's all right.
subject.
But anyway, we go back.
No, we could go back to that subject.
We go back.
I don't mind talking about it. You know, certain things it's like another lifetime.
Yeah, come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's going to take too long to deliver.
I first went out there like when I was 17. basketball camp.
Yeah, I rate that still.
Yeah, went basketball camp.
Excited times, but
Yeah,
you're
man.
excited back there, innit?
That's when I was still fresh. I didn't know nothing about nothing.
So you,
The world
we play
seemed
football,
like-
and that's about because I've always been wanted to be different. Like my dad brought me up around American football and a lot of American sports.
Yeah.
So I always rated the American thing. So I used to always
Just
have
not
this
the black,
debate.
just not the
No,
black
shut
players.
your mouth, bruv.
No, you
Listen.
didn't. No, you come on.
Listen,
No, you lot was
the
racist.
The refrigerator
took
was
you
my
lot-
favourite
yeah.
player. You remember when he used to take out everyone?
them a little while
but
to get the
anyway,
racism
but
out.
you see, like the American football, we used to always have the debate that, oh, it's not like wear pads, it's not as bad as rugby. It's 10 times worse than rugby. Just 'cause
Who's
they
your
got
favourite
pads
white
on.
player?
What?
Forget
Just
the
leave me
refrigerator.
alone. Just leave me alone,
Nah,
man.
good.
But anyway, Hernandez, the one who killed everyone, he was bad for Patriots.
No, but what was he talking about?
I'm going anyway, I'm taking him off.
you
Back-
lost
back-
me.
So there's
We've
stories,
gone
'cause
to
I don't know
basketball.
I don't
I
want
know,
the
I know,
podcast back.
But
go
anyway,
on,
fuck basketball,
fuck
man.
basketball,
I'll tell you
yeah,
what, let's
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
this.
yeah,
This is
fine,
what
it's fine,
this is what I want to chat to you about.
Yeah.
You had questions about the earth being flat or round.
No, I don't need questions. Listen, I think we should just do this.
Yeah, the
you
debate,
Give, no,
yeah.
you give one thing, yeah,
Yeah.
and I'll give one thing, and then you got
No,
one.
no, no.
You give me your thing, and then I'm going to come back with an
Alright.
answer because otherwise it's going to go mad.
I like the way you said that because
Yeah.
we do it structured.
We
That's
do
how
it
we do it,
structured,
yeah.
yeah.
But the reason why you'd have to start is
Yeah.
I don't really have any questions, but I did remember seeing a trailer
Yeah.
where you were saying that you want to have a conversation with Mills
Oh, but
because
I'll
the
tell you
earth,
what, yeah, let's
because the
do
earth's
that.
round
because
and
you're the
rare,
one
this
who's
and
like,
that.
I'll ask
So
you questions,
yeah, go on.
let's
So
do that because you are highly intelligent man, and I respect that as well. And you did read a lot of books in jail, I can tell from that. Yeah, my voice is that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Go
So, anyway, my apology of the week was to
You
Mill.
haven't- you haven't got apology
to
of the week.
Miller. No, people need to know this is RTM.
I know, but I'm saying
I
you
was
haven't
being
got
rude
it.
to Miller on WhatsApp.
No, but I'm saying it's me having an
I'm
apology of the
taking
week.
a piss, bro.
Nah,
It's a metaphor.
cool.
Anyway, I was really rude to Miller one day. We get back to the Hitler one.
You was on
anyway.
the wallet,
I was
it's
on the
cool.
wallet. Fucking bit of fit. If I drink spirits, everyone gets it. Yeah.
All right, Frankie,
I
just
apologise
stick
for
to-
that.
stick to
But
this
stick the script.
conversation, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So, as a flat earther, do you believe in satellites?
I don't.
the sky?
The first thing, I don't believe
No,
in
do
anything.
you know? Do you not believe?
Yeah.
You think no? I don't believe. I got facts, bro. It's different. So you don't think there's satellites orbiting the Earth?
I know there's no satellites orbiting the Earth.
Right, listen, so that one, so we got that one ticked off. Right, so I'm going to come, that's why for that. I'm going to book, yeah? Do you mind if I book and I'll take you to the telescope place, yeah? Well, I was going as kids because I've done astrology at school, so when you come,
Go on.
I'm the best person to do this with.
Go
Why
on.
for that, yeah?
What are you gonna
But
say?
I'm going to take, I will take you, I'll be able to get, you'll be able to follow a satellite in the
All
sky
right.
with a
Can I-
telescope. Can I bring you to that? Will you agree to do that?
Before we do that, before
Yeah.
we do
I
all
will
that,
not document
let me
it.
just,
It's
before
not
we,
a date. It's not a
No, but I
date.
let me
need the
speak,
race on
let
camera.
me
You
speak,
said that.
bro. I
Go
want to
on, go on.
reply
Go
because
on.
there's no need for all of that.
No, go on. No,
Because
but no, it has to happen.
the first thing I told you is this year,
Yeah.
all satellites are held up by helium balloons from NASA. NASA are the biggest consumer the biggest consumer of helium on the planet. They use that 97% of all the helium goes to
But-
NASA.
yeah,
Let me
go on,
finish.
go on, I did say
And
that, didn't
NASA used these helium balloons to hold these satellites up in high altitude.
But
High
this is why I'm
altitude.
respecting you
Hold
now
on.
because the story you're coming with now, you know, like when it's
Bro,
right and wrong.
listen,
no,
hold on,
I-
but
this
listen,
is
You
what
gotta
I've
let-
never
no, but
heard.
you gotta let him
No,
land
but
and
I'm
then-
saying,
Listen, bro,
go on,
listen,
go on,
because this is
yeah.
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, go on.
You do not know
Yeah,
something I'm trying to
yeah,
tell
no,
you,
that's
so I
what I'm
don't need
saying.
you to keep telling me what I know, so
go
let me
on.
just land
Yeah,
it.
land. Go on, sorry,
So,
brother.
what they do, NASA, they show us rockets going up.
Remember, we know he's off his
They
rocker.
show us rockets. They
Just
show
allow
us
me, man,
rockets.
'cause
They show us.
because he's got. I
Listen,
promise,
you're not
I'm
gonna have to
sorry.
fucking use that like it's getting a bit silly already.
No, no,
And
no,
this-
I
and
said
listen,
it, I
man,
said it.
hold on, listen to what I'm saying. We're three
I'm
grown
interested,
men in here.
I know, come
So
on,
if I
land,
can't
please.
even, I've been able
I'm
to, it's like
listening
the
to
first.
everything you say, Miller.
This
I'll-
is
So,
the
come on,
need.
come on.
So
Miller.
what I'm saying is now you got
the
No,
rockets.
this ain't for
Oh,
views
for
like that.
fucking
I'm
hell,
talking to
Frankie,
him. It's
shut
not
up.
him. Yeah, go on, Miller.
Bruv,
No, but
listen,
you don't have to just
bruv, it's not
let
gonna
him
be. I'm
talk.
gonna stop in a minute. 'Cause I'm not.
listening.
Listen, I'm not gonna force the chat,
Yeah,
bruv.
yeah, go on.
So you got rockets what take off and they go up and then they always go on a
Don't have it.
trajectory and they start to turn. Right? Rockets when they go up. And then what happens is they land in the ocean. You never see rockets going straight up. And the ones that do, they crash into the firmament and they make a splash on the oceans above. Now, all of these things, what I'm just said to you, I can show it to you on live videos. Now, I can also show you bare times around the world where satellites have come back down to Earth attached to the balloons. People, they've crashed into people's back gardens. They've crashed onto highways. The satellites are there with balloons attached to them.
Send that to me after the podcast.
Bruv,
yeah? No,
let me tell you
yeah,
something.
yeah.
I need to send it. I've made a documentary on my conspiracy factualist 11MILLZ
Is it
channel.
there already?
It's there
Watch-
already, bro.
I'll watch it.
It's
Send
there.
the link. I don't
Bruv,
watch
it's
this
there,
back.
like, bruv.
Yeah.
I'm telling you
I've
where
got
it
your
is.
number, innit? Just send it
Bruv,
to
I'm
me.
telling you where
Yeah.
it is. conspiracy factualist 11MILLZ. Because the reason why I'm saying is this year, you see someone who's really interested in something, they will remember that. So I don't need to
I've got
because you
that
see
there.
me, this is the next thing I don't try to convince people of nothing. I will give you the evidence, I will tell you what I know, but I'm not gonna argue. If you really want to know what I did, you'll find your time and go and search the shit up. Because even when you watch what I put out there, you still don't need to settle for that. Go and find more things. But the thing is, the documentary I put together, I covered all the bases, so it doesn't leave you with no questions. You know what I mean? It's showing you
But I'm gonna
evidence.
watch that
It's showing
after.
you evidence of that exact. It's showing you evidence of this. And I think so. You say one time, Frankie, yeah, you was talking about after a certain distance, the curve makes you can't see the ships because they go over the horizon and these sorts of things. I'm going to tell you categorically that if you get a telescope or a Nikon P1000 camera or whatever, what can zoom in very far, the only reason why it looks like that is because it comes out of our range of vision. But once it's gone, you can zoom in and still catch that ship back again for endless. And
But why can't you go to the highest point and see the ice wall?
This is documented, huh?
Why can't you get to the highest point and then just see the ice wall if it's flat?
Because this is what you got to do now. If this one, you got to put on your artistic hat, like if you was drawing a picture. Now the human eye of sight only has a certain distance.
I'm not talking about human eye. I'm talking about telescope.
And I'm saying so. Even with a telescope, right? There's only going to be a certain line of sight with that. A telescope doesn't go for millions and millions of miles. For example, this is why people get confused, Frank, here. You see, because people use a telescope and say they're looking at the stars.
Lucky he's my friend, he called me Frank.
Listen, you see that people use a telescope
like
and look up at the stars. Pay attention a sec.
I'm listening.
Telescope looking up at the stars, those stars, if you're a Nikon camera, you can see them. They're just lights in the water. They're not
There's a ripple, they say.
Yes, there's no ball. It's not no ball of gas millions and millions of miles away. So what I'm trying, listen a sec, bros. You're not gonna get it. So a telescope doesn't go for millions of miles. A telescope only goes a few thousand miles. The same way it would go if you went this. So there's document evidence of if you're on a certain mountain, you can see other mountains which are 800 miles away, 1,000 miles away. The amount of curvature supposed to be between that, you should never ever be able to see those mountains.
So how about all them sailors? Are they all in on this conspiracy of sailed around the world and that?
There's not this is the thing. It's not a conspiracy because this is how it goes. You've got the 1% and their minions, and then you've got the rest of the 99%. And the 99% are treated like cattle. So we're all lied to, all of us. So every country has a central bank. That central bank now tells you that country's been taken over by the cabal. A central bank has been imposed there, and they're using their fiat currency, which is their legal tender, to control everything in a satanic system.
I know what you're talking about, control, but what did that world gain out of lying to us that the Earth around?
Because that's how. What do you mean? What did they gain? That's why it's like that. That's why it's like that.
No, but I'm saying why did
Because
that?
what did they gain?
This is. You're getting it.
No,
you see how it is now. You like even if you see like I just said, people. Right, let me how do I say that?
You get passionate, I like it.
No, it's not getting passionate. I have to think because I know what I'm talking about and I've got to relate to you in a way you can get it. So, right, it's like this then. The Earth is actually a flat stationary plane with a dome over it because it was made by a creator. But if the devil can get the first to get the world to believe he doesn't exist, right? That's the first thing. So then you don't even believe in there's a devil. So if there's no devil, then why is there a God? So that's a myth. So then next minute now, if I can now convince you that everything started from a big bang, that could have come from a creator, but it just could have come from anything. That's what they do teach. They don't teach in university in God. I've done a degree, so I know what they teach. They teach a big bang came from nothing. And then after billions of years, the earth formed, and then you had life. Then you had life in the sea, and then you went to amphibians, and that's what they teach with the Big Bang theory. And it's called Frankie, please. And it's called the Big Bang theory for a reason, right? Now, see, that's what I mean, Frank. Listen, stop doing that jumping in because I'm saying something and I'm about to lead into something else. And when you keep doing that, it's making it hard for me to give you what I'm trying to tell you. Do you get me? Because it has to be a timeline. Because you asked a sensitive question. What was the question? The question was again, why is it? So, and don't say nothing, please. Just try, just don't. Just listen for just 2 minutes and I'll try to get it all out, right?
Why for that?
So, the reason why they're telling the lie is this now. If they can convince us that we're on a spinning ball shooting through the Milky Way galaxy at millions of miles an hour, and then we're spinning and we're orbiting the sun at speeds, and then the moon's orbiting the Earth, and there's all this movement, and there really isn't, if they could get you to believe that, they can get you to believe fucking anything. That's the whole point of the lie. Because once they can get you to believe that, then they can get you to believe that there's no Jesus. They can get you to believe that you have to wear a mask for a virus you can't see. They can get you to believe any fucking thing. They can get you to believe that a man walked on the moon. Every shit what people are believing.
walked on the moon.
But I'm saying the reason why people believe all of this fucking bullshit is because of that original lie that we live on a spinning ball. Because when you live on a spinning ball, because this is what I'm trying to say. I can remember being in primary school and was first taught that the earth is spinning. And I can remember going out into the playground and standing there and jumping in the air and landing, expecting the earth to move underneath me. Because my logic as a child is telling me, if the earth is spinning, if I jump in the air, it must move. And it didn't. But because the elders are telling me, you start to disbelieve your own fucking senses and start to believe the lie. And once they've did that piece of hypnotism, they can now convince you of any fucking thing. But this is the difference now. Anybody with any sound mind and body, if you look at the evidence what's put there, you will see 100,000,000% that the earth is flat. Why? Because there's 1,000,001 different proofs that the earth is flat, and there's not one proof that the earth is a round spinning ball. Not one.
Yeah, let me land now. So listen, you know the northern and southern hemisphere, but you said, that's going to go on to the next thing. Right, the northern southern hemisphere, that's to do with the earth spinning. So why does a tornado go that way in the southern hemisphere and go a different way on the northern hemisphere?
Well, do you see all that? Yeah.
And weather wouldn't exist. Like you wouldn't, the currents of the seas wouldn't be moving unless the world's spinning. The way weather works, you'd see daylight. If it was flat, you'd see the sun. It'd be daylight.
Hey Frankie, now hold on a sec, because you just
let him finish. No, let him finish. Because we let you finish.
No, because
let him land, innit?
And also, I've got a lot of friends in the army, yeah, and a top sniper. And even when you're taking like a mile shot with a 50 cal, you have to take in the curvature and the rotation of the earth to make a shot.
Was you going to reply to something that he said?
No, but
I was going to reply to everything you said.
Okay, yeah.
Let me just give my thing.
Go
I
on.
know that in my thing that the world's so, and also you see like gravitational pull, yeah, like when you know, like when you're saying like jump up and down, that's not enough. Like you've got to have to send something up far for that evidence to be thing. Do you know what I mean? But like weather wouldn't exist.
Something cold.
That's cool.
Like weather in a dome, the weather and everything, it's the same as like in Australia. Like the perspective of the moon's different.
Hey, 1 second, because it's all
I'm giving too much.
It's all but that's not even that, because you're not even being clear on anything. You're just jumping from rambling. And I'm saying, rambling. No, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. What I'm saying, no, it's not. What I'm saying, the point what I'm saying is this, Frank.
You still got to land.
Yeah, let him land. I'm going to give you one thing, because you give about 10 topics. And also, like, so who's guarding the ice? And like, you know, like Russian, like, we're not the only people, like, NASA ain't the only people with space stations. I do agree that we didn't land on the moon, but why was NASA lying about landing on the moon? Because there was a space race. There was a space race with Russia. No, come on, I'm not allowed.
You're just asking bare questions, but you're not landing.
Asking a question. I'm giving my point. So I'm not asking questions. I'm just giving you why I think the Earth is a ball. Round, yeah. So it's a space race because of like the weapons race. The United States against Russia. So Russia have got space stations, China's got space station, NASA lie about a lot of shit, but what, like all in on this conspiracy altogether? Is that what you're saying to me? Now I'm asking a question, Miller, please.
Yeah, well, so bruv, you just said but this is what I'm trying to say. Everything you just said is a whole heap of codswallop.
Yeah,
not one thing, I'm saying, not one thing you said is based on any facts or anything. You've just said stuff. Yeah. No, you're not. Even you. But this is the one thing you said was true. The one thing you said what was true.
Hold
on a sec. My time on the mic. Stop now. Right. Stop. The only one thing you said that was true is that NASA lies. But in saying that they lie, but you still believe that they said that the Earth's spinning. That I'm on a spinning ball. There's not one real picture of the Earth a spinning ball. It's all CGI composite, none. And the reason why, listen a sec, brother, because I listened to what I did. I shut my mouth. Now you have to do it now. So. The reason why there's no pictures of the Earth spinning is because they can't come outside of the dome. If they could actually go outside the dome, Frankie, we've got cameras now. They could easily go up out into space.
Why can't they go outside the dome?
They could easily go up out into space and take a normal camera like that on a phone and just show you the Earth spinning. And they could zoom in on Australia upside down from out there. They could do all of this. How come they ain't done it, Frankie? No, listen a sec. Let me ask you a question. How comes they haven't done that? Just think of that.
Wait, can I ask you something?
Which bare footage? What bare footage?
I'm interested in something. You lot are talking about, I'm interested. How come they can't get out the dome?
because it's a water dome that God put there. You can't
so
come
it's-
outside
so
the
you can't-
But
firmament.
I've got to
You can't
learn
come
now
outside
about
the
the water
firmament.
dome. So you don't
God
think
put it there.
sorry,
I don't know how,
calm down.
because I'm not God.
understand
Miller,
that.
God put it there.
But calm down, because
And bare rockets hit the
Yeah.
dome.
Yeah.
And when the rockets hit the dome, they skate across the dome. It looks like, you see when you got jet skis or a motorboat going on the water, on normal sea,
Yeah.
that's how it hits. It hits the dome and it goes across the, and you can see it right there.
You're Christian, Miller,
nothing
innit?
ever penetrates that dome. Nothing ever penetrates that dome. God put it there. And the thing about it is, the way you get outside of this realm we're in, you've got to go into the ocean. You've got to go in to come out. So to come out, because we're surrounded by an ice wall that keeps the water in. Because all water finds its level. That's why, you know, a spirit level, when you do the level a flat, they use water. Why? Because water can't curve on a board, Frankie. It's impossible. Another thing I'm going to tell you, you keep bringing up gravity. Gravity is another theory. Another theory of gravity from Isaac Newton, who's an apple said he fell on his head and they come with gravity. These people are Satanists. They're Illuminatis. They're Freemasons. What they did was, it's why you don't know much, because you can't pay attention to shit.
I'm paying attention.
So what they did was, they kept all the knowledge to themselves, that 1%. And the only way people get that knowledge is if you join a fraternity through college. That's the only way you're doing it. Through one of their institutions, you join, and then they select you. And then once you go in there, but you have to do things to get the knowledge. So you can't reveal it. And the knowledge, what I'm speaking, is what they're keeping. They're keeping the fact that the earth is flat. They don't want, listen to this, no, wait a sec. They don't want the average person to know none of these things, because then you'll be thinking and you'll be smart and you won't be able to be controlled. But as long as you believe you live on a spinning ball, you'll believe any fucking nonsense they tell you.
I don't believe anything they say, trust me.
But they do. People
but
do.
other people,
They
yeah.
do. They
Like
do.
I
And
said,
let me tell you this,
mine.
and let me tell you the biggest thing as well. Why I can't stand this country for the most is because in other countries where they don't have so much television and people are actually thinking sentient beings, when they find out that paedophiles are running the country and paedophiles are namming children and noncing them, the people them shut down the government the next day. It's in these countries where people think they're so smart. This is what they piss me off. They see something about, I said this about bouncer or spray or something, and everyone's, you know what I mean? Someone puts a fucking ball in the back of a net for grown men playing with balls, playing football, everyone's, but you find out that there's nonsense eating children, and no one's got nothing to say. Do you know what I mean? Hold on, and where it all stems from, and Frankie, where it all stems from is people believe too much bullshit.
100%.
And then anytime you come with the truth to them, it freaks out their programming. Because see what programming does. People are programming. Anything that attacks your programming, it attacks people. But the thing is, people have to recognize I'm not talking about them individually. I'm not being personal. I'm talking about the programming you was in. That's why people used to say to me, I used to be a dumb, mindless thug. I'm going to say, yeah, you're right. Because I got trapped into that programming.
In the Matrix.
I was in that programming. That was my Matrix programming. I was watching way too many gangster movies. And I was emulating because I thought it was good. I liked it. But the next thing as well, when I was a young man, all the elders that I was around, they were watching bare gangster films. Like my uncles and them were watching The Harder They Come. That's a Yardie bad boy movie. Jimmy Cliff. Who's the bad man? Who can draw? I'm watching that with them when I'm all 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then my elders are watching that. Talk about brap, brap, brap. And I'm free. And they say to me, yeah, you're the called rude boy. To something. I'm with my dad. He's there watching fucking The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Outlaw Josie Wells with them sort of King Eastwood bank gangster movie. My mum, she's watching Humphrey Bogart. White Heat, Made It Ma, Top of the World. So I'm watching bare gangster movies, and the elders that I'm around are congratulating these people. So I'm thinking that's what being a real man is. So I emulated that.
I'm on that.
So what I'm saying is a lot of people, they had their own individual programmings. Like a lot of women, their programming was watching Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella. You know what I mean? All them. So they think that some Prince Charming is gonna come and sweeten or whatever. But now in this day and age, the flipping role models are the Nicki Minaj's, the fucking all them turn all the girls into hoes. You know what I mean? All the man. If you remember this chart, and I'm gonna give you the floors, but remember this there. I know, man, because we're different. But we're saying.
Yeah, come on, 100%.
I remember when I was coming up as a shotter, I would never tell a gal or anybody that I'm a shotter. People ask me what I do. I play basketball. I'm an actor. I'm a rapper. I do whatever it could be. Do you know what I mean? You would never feel proud telling somebody I shot. But in this day and age, you've got people talking about they shot, and the thing is, they're not even mashing P like we used to make shotting. The same way like back in the day, a chick used to have respect for themselves. because they used to have such thing as shame. They used to have because they had pride in themselves and it was a shame to what they might do. They would make sure they don't just give out the pum pum and doing bare. Whereas in this day and age, it's the first time I've seen girls are proud to actually say they're a hoe. And I'm thinking like actually proud, like girls to actually go out to places and get flown out to just be hoes and think it's proud of it.
Podcast now talking about getting bought out by 100 man.
And you see, for me, all of this mix up away from God's plan is stemming from people believing they live on a spinning ball. Because once you know that you live on a flat stationary plane with a dome over it, you know there has to be a creator. And once you know there is definitely a creator, it makes you have to start checking yourself. That's what it did for me. That's what it done for me.
Do you know how much people still believe in God and think the world's round? What are you talking about?
Calm.
They still believe in a creator.
That's calm.
No, but I'm saying they still believe in a creator.
Yeah, so
so you don't need to the world to be flat for you to think of there's a creator. Someone would have had to create the round world too.
Let me reply to that. Because the people that believe there's a creator, but then the earth is round, most of those people are the type of people that would follow what the government told them. When the government said to them to go and get a mask, then people was masking up. When the government was telling them about there's a virus, even the AIDS virus, the COVID, it's all patented. These are all things what the 1% are doing to control and manipulate us. And the only reason why that control and manipulation is happening is because we've been lied to about everything. And I'm letting you know what the biggest lie was the earth being spinning the ball. There's way more lies after that one. But once you collapse that domino of the earth being a spinning ball, it makes you think, right, if they could fucking lie about that, what else can they lie about? Remember they told us that planes flew into towers. And I can prove that no planes hit them towers. Because if you slow it down like I did on my YouTube, on my Instagram channel, you'll see the planes disappear into the building. The planes disappear into the building. If a plane hits a building, you would see it smash and things would crash down.
And you remember the explosions are going on. America done that, 100%.
But the point being is though, the 10 live vision told us that planes crashing those buildings and they came. So that's what I'm trying to say. It all stems from people believing. And even though there's been so many lies, people still think, oh, well, they lied about everything, but I still believe them. I still believe them.
America needed that war to get oil.
Bruv, it's not even enough about oil, bruv. It's way more than oil.
But anyway, let me land. So I'm asking you questions because I want you to make me believe that the world's flat. Do you understand? So I'm going to ask you more questions.
I don't do that. Leave that. No, listen. No, bruv. It's boring. It's boring for me. It's boring. Listen, no, bruv. Listen what I'm trying to say.
I'm asking you one more thing.
Bro, no, hold on. This is what I'm trying to. Frankie, the reason why it's
Let me ask you one more thing.
Alright, then you can ask me one more. But the reason why I'm saying this long though, but here why I'm saying this long is because some things you have to see it. Like, because you're gonna keep. If you just watch what I put out there,
I will do.
Then there's no question to ask. So that's why it's long. Because you're asking me.
But this is for the people who don't know about Miller.
But you can ask what you want.
No, I'm saying.
But doesn't mean I have to answer it. Don't mean I have to answer.
Listen, I believe in Jesus Christ as the Son of God. Yeah, He come and died for our sins. Yeah, I believe parts of the Bible are real. Not every bit in the Bible is real. So before, like, obviously scientists, they're out there to lie or whatever. But like, like you're saying, like, so that's water above us. You're saying.
Yep.
But when you go up there in a plane, because I'm doing my pilot license, I didn't even want to drop this on you. I could say proof to it now, and it'll tell you about altitude and that. And I will come with my evidence.
It's called an aeroplane for a reason, because it's on a plane, a flat plane.
But Spy, I'm not getting to land on anything.
Right,
I'll just
go.
walk home in a minute. Listen, Miller. So what it is up there is it's minus 100 degrees up above us. So that wouldn't be water if that was a thing. That'd be ice above us. The higher you go up in the sky, and that's facts, bruv. I've been in a microlight wearing suits.
Frankie, with all due respect, you're slurring everything. Don't tell me what's facts.
I'm telling you facts. Don't me what's facts.
You're the only one that's been drinking alcohol.
Stop telling me what's facts, Frankie.
I've got facts.
I'm saying I feel all day we've been drinking.
Frankie, let me tell you something, right? Up in the
I'm asking you the question.
Up in the iron. Don't ask. That's what I'm saying. Don't ask me nothing. Bruv, the fact you're saying it's minus 100 degrees above us is showing me you don't know what you're talking about. You don't have a clue what you're talking about. But the point is though,
forget about the point is, I'm taking you to the telescope place. We'll go see some stuff.
Bruv, I don't want to listen, bruv. I've got things to do in my life that I want to do. If you've got time to go into telescope, bruv, listen, what I'm trying to say to you. I don't have no questions for you because I know.
Yeah, but that's just one side. So
what? No, it's not rude. It's not rude.
Coming for a debate, he's just saying.
Frankie, listen to this. Frankie, listen to this. Frankie,
you're not going to change his mind.
Frankie, you see on that same documentary I put, yeah. There's numerous pilots saying that the Earth is flat on the documentary. I've got a brethren of mine that starts one of my documentaries who says that the flipping Earth is flat. So you telling me you're about to go up there?
What I should have done.
Bro, you don't even listen
before I come on here. Because I should have done that.
Bro, that's why, you see me, this is another thing like I say, people like to make assumptions about the type of character I am. If I'm speaking to somebody who's done their due diligence and actually researched shit, then it makes for a good conversation. If I'm gonna come to somebody that what you're doing now and it's gonna talk, well, I believe this and start, I get very, hold on, let me just say, I get irritated because it's low. Because like you said, no, but listen, Frankie, like you just said,
am I not?
Frankie,
so
listening. Hey, Frankie, listen in there a sec. Like you just said, yeah. You should have looked at it first before you come.
Yeah, but
you the one who wanted to debate me. You wanted to debate me for so long, yeah? You wanted to debate for so long. Find out what you're fucking talking about before you come to have a debate. But you come to have a debate and you ain't got a clue what you're talking about. You're slurring and going on, and I'm supposed to be here having a proper conversation with you doing what? Doing what?
When you finished?
Huh?
Go on.
Right, so you know a magnet, right? Have you ever got a magnet?
Yeah.
You know when you push the two north, right? Why for that? This is real serious. Now when you push the two norths together, and there's force, you can't touch. You know when you feel the force in between the magnet, they won't connect. Now that invisible force. So that proves that you've got invisible forces, yes? So he's talking, don't let me land now, me like this is coming from a man who thinks we can go 14,000 miles an hour on a train to New York in 15 minutes. There's no material in the world what can. Do you know how supersonic stuff works? Yeah, 13,800 miles an hour in the ground, it would just implode. There's no metal that could handle that friction or anything at that speed. A supersonic rocket goes 3,800 miles an hour. That's a supersonic rocket. Yeah, a rocket going to space is 30-something thousand miles an hour. Yeah, but 30 to get to New York from London, you'd have to be going 13,800 miles an hour in a tube. There's no and you're talking about magnets. You're a flat earther, mate. Magnets don't exist where you're flat. There's no north or south pole, so you're contradicting yourself there, bruv. Yeah, you're saying there's no spinning ball. The reason why it's spinning and everything, that's why gravitational pull, there's invisible forces. You've got the north and south pole, it's on the axes. Yeah? So magnets, right? And you're saying it's like magnetic force.
I have to sit through this.
I was waiting for sit through this.
No, but the magnets,
he's chatting on his shit, bruv.
He believes in magnets, but he believes in
no, but remember, yeah? No, but respectfully, fam, man think you're chatting shit as well. You can't say, no, but I'm saying, no, but I'm saying, you both
but at least what I say is even what I say is eligible.
No, but I'm saying,
I can't even understand what he's saying, bruv. He's just I don't disagree. I'm saying, it's not that, bruv, there's nothing to disagree with. He's not saying nothing. I'm actually hearing him.
I can hear what he's saying.
Bruv, what guys? From what he just said, summarize it for me, so I know, because it was just words that I'm saying. So summarize what he just said, please.
What do you want summarized? What do you want summarized?
Do you know what summarize means? You said you heard. So that means summarize what he said.
The earth is round.
Yeah.
That's the summary.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm very smart, so I know what a summary is. That's the summary. The earth is round.
Yeah. And as I said, like I said before, he asked me the question, don't let me have to start being. Listen, if I gotta start thinking, stop being a jackass. Stop being a jackass now.
You're the jackass. You asked for the summary. I gave you the summary.
He said before he even asked the question, I said, don't ask me the question.
I don't care about anything.
I said, don't ask me the question.
Whether it's round or flat.
You see what?
Can we get back to the basketball story?
Do you know what?
Do
you know what?
I don't care.
It's not. Listen,
Let's move on.
do you know why? This is why you don't care, because
what difference does it make to me?
Listen, let me say something.
Like,
Let me say something.
Go on.
You see that the fact you even said that?
Yeah, okay.
That is dense. It's dense.
Bro,
The reason
I
why
don't care
I know you don't.
whether
You
it's
said
flat or round.
and I'm saying that's you.
And
that's calm.
and so much other people must not care.
Don't we try to win what you're saying. Don't say so much other people.
Yeah, I will
because
say
loads
so
of
much
people,
other-
loads of
'cause bare
people,
people I talk to
loads
don't
of
care.
people care a lot. Because
Bare
listen
people I
to
talk to
this.
don't
One of the main reasons why.
It's not going to make them more money.
And that's not a thing, because money's your God. That's what's
No,
another
money's
thing.
your
No,
God,
money's
or it
your
should
God.
be your
That's
God.
why it always keeps coming up. Money will never be my God. This is another thing like this, yeah? You see, like the same thing like I was saying,
Well, it
like,
gets
the
personal when
same
it's
same
on.
people you was talking about that's doing things for views, that's for money. You see me? Like I
Yeah.
said, I've turned down bare things what's involving money. As soon as
Mad,
contracts are involved, I'm not into
No,
that.
he's not
You
mad,
understand? You
he's
see me?
just good,
Because
just
I've got
good.
morals,
Yeah.
bruv. You know, I keep saying it. If I wanted to be a nasty man, like
big you
enough
up for
people,
that, Miller.
I could have
Yeah.
me. You know how much talent I've got,
Yeah.
bruv. So don't want to hear that. So when I said something,
I
listen,
do not
you see
care
me?
if it's round or
You
flat.
see me? But that's
Miller,
you.
I'm bigging you up
But
on
the
that.
point
All
is
right,
being,
bruv, man,
but the
you
point
don't
is
need to
being,
beg it,
but
man.
another thing is,
No, but
listen.
I'm
bigging you up, all right,
Because I want him to calm down.
The reason listen, but I'm gonna show you the reason why. I'm gonna show you why it makes a difference. The reason why it makes a difference why you don't care is because you're still paying your taxes to keep paedophiles in power,
Yeah, I pay
like most
taxes.
people. And then once people recognise,
money.
once people listen to this, once people recognise, bro, I'm not trying to make jokes and listen for 1 second and learn
Come
something.
on, Miller, man.
right?
You've been aggressive since you've been
So-
here, bruv. I said this, do it peacefully, and you're not
once
doing it
people
peacefully.
recognise, that the same people that you're paying the taxes to as keeping them in power, or the same people that's lying to you that you're living on a spinning
Yeah,
ball,
but you're not even listening
that's
when I
when you
talk.
stop doing it, but because you're in that matrix.
I'm not.
That's
I'm trying
why,
to give you
and
my
that's why
side of the story,
and
and
that's
you
what
go,
the people in
duh,
power
duh.
love. They love people like you, because guess
Yeah,
what?
don't
I
care.
don't care.
Yeah.
And they still got you doing the shit.
Yeah.
And then you see
Don't
how
care.
weight people like myself, you get on our nerves.
but I'm saying, yeah,
It's
of
people
course,
like you.
we don't care.
Because and
don't
it's
care.
you fuckers keeping the
We don't
system
care.
going.
And we're the
You
people
see
you're
the same
trying-
fuckers
No, but
keeping
you
the
need
system
us-
going.
no, but you need
Them
us to
same-
care.
So listen to
You need
this.
us to
You
care.
find out. You find out. Let me
You need us to
let me see how it goes.
care.
So you
You need us
find
to
out.
care.
You find out. Yeah, that the
You need us to
1%.
care, innit?
You find out the 1% are paedophiles that
need us to
are eating
care.
children, and
Okay.
the only thing keeping them in
What does it
power
make-
is your taxes
what
and fines you're
difference does it
giving
make
them, and you're gonna say, "Well, I don't care. I must keep giving it to them, so they can keep
I don't
raping
care.
children and then that's what I'm trying to say.
I don't care.
And I'm supposed to
Yeah.
sit down and have a
I've done
intelligent,
Pimba, yeah. I've
and it
done-
all
I've
comes
done-
from,
I've- wait,
and
wait,
that all
wait,
comes from you believing you live, and that comes from you believing
Forget that, man.
that you
That's
live on a
not-
spinning ball.
Yeah, but
That all
calm
comes from.
down,
You see, when
man.
you believe in on a spinning ball, you do dumb
But
shit
so
like
what?
keep PDFs in power. That's what you
Like-
do when you believe dumb shit.
Did the
You get
earth
me?
being flat stop the police from putting the handcuffs on your fucking?
But they have to
the other
take it off
day?
though. But if it was another,
No,
if that was someone else,
It's not.
what are you laughing
No,
for?
but it's not.
If that was you, lot, you know would have went with them.
funny.
You know would have went. Listen, they never got my deals. They never got my deals. They never got my deals.
So what?
What do you mean?
So what? They
So
put the
what?
handcuffs on you.
And
big
what? And they have to
fool.
take it off.
Turn around.
And they take it off.
I said
And they have to take it off.
Say fuck off. What do you mean put my handcuffs?
I
Why
said
do you?
about
Why do you go
Sunnyside.
mad
That's
on
out of order.
them?
No,
Why do you go
that's
mad on them? Because I've gone mad on Fez before.
No, yeah, and you go jail.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you get arrested. You know, I went about my
I've
way.
gone mad on Fez and not got
Listen,
arrested.
no.
With the man them, I swear to God.
But that's
we
talk. But that's
jumped
talk.
out.
It's
What
talk.
do you mean
It's talk.
Hello was there.
But I'm saying it's talk. But I've got mine on camera. I've got mine on camera. I've got mine on camera.
I've gone mad on them.
And
did it in front of me the other day, innit? When
You're
I-
fucking mad.
You done it to
You're
me the other
mad.
day.
I've gone on fucking
There's a difference
Fez,
between
blood.
going
Me.
mad. There's a difference between going mad
Me.
and talking
You
sense.
saw it the other day.
No,
Me.
it's there.
But you're going.
And did anyone handcuff me? That's
You're
it.
being
Did
stupid.
anyone handcuff
No,
me?
you saved me
Did
a charge.
anyone handcuff me?
No.
Thank you.
You saved
That's
me
it.
from a charge.
What are you talking about?
Big up
I've
to
gone
you.
mad on them. I've gone mad on police regular.
And
But you're just saying,
And-
no, but you, but I didn't get handcuffed.
I didn't go mad. I didn't go mad on nobody.
I got mad on
But
them regular.
I didn't go mad. I didn't go mad. I didn't
Anyway,
go
Go mad on them regular.
That's the difference. I didn't go mad though. That's what I'm saying. You need to go mad.
I'm just saying I don't.
Because
Oh, mate, it's too much shouting.
what I'm saying is you need to go
care
mad. I don't need to go mad.
I
I
wouldn't.
don't need to
I
go
don't
mad.
mad.
You know what I mean? I
No,
was
but
chatting to
I'm
them.
taking the piss.
I was chatting to them.
No, but
I
you
was
know
chatting to
what?
them.
They
I was chatting to them and I was badding them up.
They annoy me.
So, but you had to go mad. I don't have to go mad.
They annoy me.
Because you know when you
No,
get
you went
intelligence,
mad. You
when
went
you get
mad.
intelligence, you don't have to go mad. Do you know what I mean? I'm not
But you
going
went
mad
mad.
for.
You
I
went
made
mad.
Taking the
them
piss
look
though,
like
Miller.
boys.
I see
You
I
went
made
mad.
them look like dickheads though.
You
I
went
made them
mad,
look like
but you was
dickheads.
handcuffed.
You get me?
You get
So
what I'm
you
saying?
screaming,
Why am I
you
getting
are you
handcuffed
screaming
for?
and going, that's
why
calm.
would-
But
why-
that's how
why they
you want to do
handcuff
with
me
it.
for?
But
Why
the
they
fact,
handcuff
but
me
don't
for?
forget,
Why did they handcuff
you're
you?
talking about my thing. I'm not
Why
talking
did they
about your
handcuff you,
thing.
though?
But remember, I'm not talking about
That's
your
what I'm saying.
thing.
Why
Everyone
did they handcuff
handles,
you?
Watch the
everyone
thing.
handles things
I
different,
did watch
man.
it.
Yeah, but how
only
that-
the one that you collaborated.
Huh?
Only the one that you collaborated.
Yeah, I'm saying with it, bro.
Yeah, I saw that one, and I'm just thinking, why did they handcuff you?
You
'Cause
see,
they wouldn't be able to handcuff me.
You see what? But that's why I ain't got
time.
time to say it because
Do you know what I mean? Why you
I
handcuffing
ain't
me
got
for?
time for the shit, man.
Do you know what I mean? No, but I'm saying that's what
Nah,
I've been
man,
with.
because it's starting
Miller,
to
I
get dumb
DM'd
shit,
you,
man.
you know I said I'm taking the piss and give you a solicitor's number.
Bruv,
because
that's
I'm
why.
taking the piss.
Bruv, you see things like that, yeah. When it's a thing where, if as a man, then you should be not getting that, man. So that's when you start doing your dumb shit.
How's that getting at you?
I've done mad. Bruv, it's
true.
not about who went
I'm
mad
telling
or
you
that thing. It's a
No,
thing
no,
of
no.
people need to know the
Yeah.
police can't move like that.
Yeah.
With nobody. So you can't. Doesn't matter who you are. The
Bro,
point
I'm
is
telling
you can't
I
just
don't
come
care
and
if
slap
it's-
cuffs
if the
on
world
people
round or
like
flat.
that.
You're telling me something
So
else.
stop going back to the same
now.
thing,
No, but I'm
man.
telling you how it got to that.
Man.
I'm
You're
telling you
dead
how
in
it
the
got to that.
conversation.
I'm telling you how it got
You're
to
dead in the
that.
conversation,
I'm telling you how
man.
it got
But
to
you're
me
dead in
talking
the
about
conversation.
police.
But you're dead in the
Miller,
conversation.
hey,
You're
talk to me,
dead in
I
the
want to-
conversation.
How many times I do it? 5 times in one day?
Because you keep moving it on, you keep going back. Because I don't care what you think
Miller,
about
I'm
the
talking
earth.
to
You
you,
want to
man.
be
Yeah,
stupid.
you know what I'm saying?
You want to be stupid and think it's
Okay.
round, or you don't care.
I don't care.
That's up to you.
If it's flat, it's flat.
So what you keep
What
repeating it
difference does
for?
make?
Do you
Miller,
you
makes
keep
no
you
difference.
keep
Can I
you
talk to
keep
him?
keep see
Makes no
do you see
difference.
me keep sitting there saying I know it's flat, I know it's flat,
Yeah.
I know it's flat. I could do
Yeah.
that for the whole show, you know.
Yeah.
It would
No.
get very boring.
No.
I could
No.
get I know it's
This
flat,
is
I know
saying
it's
it
flat.
You've been saying it
I
for
know.
months.
Don't forget, I'm only saying it because you two still
Yeah.
want to keep pushing
You've
your
been saying it
point.
for months.
But don't
I
forget,
ain't
you know
had
what?
a
you actually got
conversation
me.
with you, Miller.
You see the people, you know,
You actually got me round
about to
Let
take
me
this
say
flat.
what insecurity
Do you know what I'm saying?
does.
But I don't care.
Let me say what insecurity does. Then when you're insecure,
That's what you don't
it makes you
understand.
keep having things on your head.
Wait.
But I don't have nothing on my head.
Can I say
I'm
something?
in the moment all the
Alright,
time,
cool.
you know.
It
You know
sounds great, but
about
can I
being
say
in the
something?
moment. Do you know
But can
about
I
being in
say
the
something?
moment?
Wait, can I say something?
You actually twang me to believe that it's flat.
I didn't twang you nothing.
Bruv,
did.
you're not,
Me
like,
and
you're
him
dead.
started arguing,
Like,
trust me.
if it weren't for you, I wouldn't fucking think it's flat, so you twang me.
Stop
Not really.
fighting.
No, but I'm saying,
No,
alright, listen
you
to
see
this.
sense.
No, but listen,
You
I don't
see
care.
sense.
No, but I'm saying you believe.
Yeah, but a
you
lot
made
of
me
people
actually
do.
think,
I
nah, for
care.
real.
You see
You know what I'm
sense.
saying? You made me think, nah, you know what, for real. But I don't care.
Do you
care.
do you believe in the Tooth Fairy and Father Christmas and all this other bullshit? Do you
I look
believe?
like I
You don't. You don't.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
So that's
Why
so
would I
the
fuck
same.
with
So the
believing
same.
in the tooth
So
fairy?
exactly. So it's the same
You
thing
know what I
like
mean?
believing the Earth's round
Like,
and
you-
spinning. It's the
when
same
we
lies.
when we take
It's
the
the same
tooth out of our
lies.
use,
So
I
and that's
put
the
the money
point.
there,
So
innit?
what I'm trying to say is,
You get me,
so
ain't
I'm
no
saying
tooth fairy.
we're getting
You know what I mean?
so we're getting to a point now.
I'm putting the
We're
money
getting to a
there.
point now where if you still
But-
think the Earth's a spinning
Listen.
ball, you have to get laughed at
But
because it's
now-
like being a little fucking you. Like, how do you believe
Right.
such dumb shit
But
and
Miller,
sit there proud like,
Miller.
I think the Earth's a spinning
Miller,
ball?
let me
Like,
talk
you should
Miller.
feel
With
ashamed
the
to say that.
firmity.
It's
Miller,
like
listen,
saying
for this
you believe that
Thursday,
Santa
bruv,
comes
this
down
is
your
doing my
fucking
head in.
chimney and brings you fucking presents.
now,
It's
Miller,
the
let
same
me
way of
talk.
thinking
Oh,
that a
mate,
tooth
this is
fairy
just
comes
let him
and
finish, bruv.
fucking
Just calm
takes your
down. Stop
fucking
me to
tooth out
shouting.
Then
and
wait till the shout is
change-
finished, then you
that
can
the
talk,
tooth
innit?
fairy
Bruv, that's how a
takes your
conversation is,
fucking
though,
money
bruv.
and puts back a fucking
Bruv, you can't just talk
tooth.
whenever you want to talk.
Yeah. But Miller,
Like, you have to
let me
wait for
land,
people
Miller,
to finish.
Bruv, you keep chatting shit, Frankie, just to be thingy. You chat shit, bruv.
But Miller,
I don't
I'm
wanna
not
hear your
chatting
shit.
I'm saying, the reason why I wanted to talk to it, because
Right
now
on.
you've either got me questioning about the water thing and what you're saying is making sense. That's why I wanted this fucking debate, bruv, yeah?
Alright, so
and
you're
that's why I
saying-
wanted to talk about it. So now you're trying to maybe be giving me some education. I'm not going against you. I'm going, well, if I have been brainwashed, try to...
We've all been brainwashed, Frankie.
That's
All
what
of
I'm
us.
saying. I'm not
All of us.
talking
Me
shit.
too.
I'm here.
All of us.
I'm
All
not
of us.
clever bloke, but certain things I disagree with you on doesn't mean I hate
Bruv,
you.
let me
I
say
want-
this
I
to you.
want
Let me say this to you.
I want you to talk
Let me
and
say something too
educate
quickly.
me.
Let me say something quickly that you might
From
flipping
here.
gravitate to.
Yeah.
The same people that lied to me lied to you. The same lies, bro.
I know
So
they're
what I'm trying to
bad
say,
lies.
bruv, it's like this now, for example. Imagine we're all in prison and I'm saying to you, I know a way out, and I really do. Some people are going to believe me, some people ain't. Guess what? I really do know the truth. So when I'm saying it, it's because I was asleep too. But the difference between me and most people is I was actually a scholar. Most people didn't go as far in education that I did. I know what they're teaching fully. That's why when I'm finding out the truth, I can actually question it. It don't
What
fit.
did you study?
It don't fit the narrative.
What did you study?
When I was in
Diploma?
America, I done a
Yeah.
communications degree.
Yeah.
That's what my major, because I was over there for basketball
Basketball, you have to get
purposes.
major and
I
that,
did.
yeah.
I did have a major. My major's not like business or nursing or doctor. It's basketball. So I do a communications degree,
Yeah.
and in that communications you cover all subjects.
Yeah.
So I did sociology, flipping psychology, public speaking.
So when you went into
all
that, you had
different-
the mind like mine.
listen
Yeah.
a sec, bruv.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. But that's
I
what
had to
you've
do.
been
I had to
doing.
do science. I had to do all the flipping topics, all of them. And I got a 3.7 GPA. You know what that means? That means an A- average.
Yeah,
that
that's
means
bad,
I was
bad.
fucking, you get me?
Yeah, that's bad, bro.
I have an associate's degree.
Yeah,
That means
you
I
got
passed
yourself.
all of that. I know what they teach. And what I'm trying to tell you is, when you know what they teach and then you see what the truth is, it don't match. But if you don't know what they teach, then you're just arguing about their lies. We don't even know the specifications of their lies. If you know what they're actually telling us and you match it to the truth, it's so far from the truth. And that's why anyone who's got any sense and they actually look at the fucking facts, they can see it quickly. But see, people just want to float through life saying,
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother look at the facts. I'm just going to believe what I was told at school. Remember, we were all taught the same shit at school, bruv.
Yeah.
That's what we all learned it from, school. So I know what everybody else knows because I learned the same shit. The difference is, I actually went to fucking uni. Most people didn't. I actually fucking went to certain things and seen things that other people haven't. So I ask questions. I
Actually
spend
went
a
to
lot.
prison.
I spent a lot of time fucking studying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time, and most people are doing whatever they're
much time.
doing. Even like now, I don't watch no World Cup. You know what I like to do? I
Man.
like looking at world events. What's going on in the world? Real shit. Stuff
Well,
what
big
you
up,
know
I
what I
agree
mean?
with you, sorry.
So
But what I'm letting-
so it's about
I
agreeing.
don't.
It's about like Frankie, like what you
some of
said.
it.
I
Frankie,
don't,
like
I'm
what
not
you
a big
said.
friend.
You
I'm
could
not
have.
begging.
You
Some
could.
of what he says makes a lot of sense to me, and little bits don't.
I just-
Like I
I'm
said to him
I
on the
don't
phone,
believe it.
90% of the stuff.
You can
The
just-
world
you
is
can
gone
just
mad.
not
That
believe.
pizza place, what he was talking about, I believe in that. I do believe in what
No, I'm
I
just
was
trolling.
eating babies.
No,
and
but I
that.
don't care,
No,
though.
I don't care.
I'm-
But we're
I'm-
here
like,
to
whether it's
talk
flat
about
or-
it.
yeah, I know.
Anyway, so what I'm saying, Miller, is that right? I'm asking a question. I will not interrupt. So you know, like the programming from young, they give us toy guns. They give the kids kitchens and all that. So
Yeah.
you're being programmed from early.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what it is. So
Everything's
I do agree
programming.
with a lot of what you say.
Religion's
I'm not here to
programming.
fuck
Religion's
about
programming.
heads.
Religion's
That's what I'm
religion's the
saying,
biggest
bruv.
programming.
That's why I wanted to
Do you know what I mean?
this, you
Religion
understand?
teaches people to look outside themselves. It don't teach them to go and meditate and know that they've got the power to change things through
Yeah.
going into the mental plane and using imaginary arithmetic. That's the best way I like to put it. Because you shape things in your mind and make it manifest.
Yeah. So you
Do you
know
know what I
that-
mean?
yeah,
It's-
yeah.
You know something you used to do. You know sometimes when you're a youth and you want to just be something or you want to do something
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
think about it, the next minute it ends up happening. That's how the world's supposed to work. we've been convinced and hoodwinked into thinking that anything we want to make manifest, we have to get money first. And that's the devil's trick. Because we are from the creator. The creator gave us a pineal gland and gave us superpowers. We can make things manifest. But if you believe to yourself that to make something manifest, you need to then get money first, you've been hoodwinked now. Because anything you're now doing is to get money.
Money's the
and then
biggest
money
form of
becomes,
control,
yes.
innit?
And let me tell you this. People who do real things, they don't use money to do it. They have the belief. And that's where it comes from, the belief. And then the belief turns into a knowing. Because you
see what he's saying, let me land now. It's like my friend, he was a multi-millionaire, yeah, and then he lost everything. He's the most, he's now in cool, I can't remember where he is. But now he's just living off the land, and he's really in touch, like took away all the distractions. And he's never been more happier, more healthy, a better person to speak to on the phone. He ain't worrying about money. So that's what I'm saying. I come here for this thing because I know that a lot of what you say is true, yeah? But I can't believe everything you say, so you got to accept that from me.
I don't want no,
yeah, no, but
Frank,
I'm just saying
I don't want no one to
that.
believe me.
I know,
You see me? I don't want to. But Frank, talk to me, Frank. Talking to me, bruv. So what I'm saying is, I don't want no one to believe me. I don't believe in belief. I will say what I'm saying. If it resonates and you want to know, then you use that and you go and do your own research. I hate when people come and start. Is this like if you told me something right now, I'm not going to start arguing a toss with you. If it's that important to me or that interesting to me, I'm going to research myself. I'm going to sit here and question. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you something. That's what men do. Men don't sit asking questions because someone can deceive you. You know what I mean? You go and do your own fucking research.
They got him out of there for that.
You do your own research.
He's asking questions 2
what I
seconds
mean?
later.
Look, he's going mad.
No, he's been going mad. He's been getting madness already.
Yeah, but
so anyway, the acting and that, so all of this, because I need to get off this, we're all shouting and that. I want some positive vibes now. So, no, because
I still don't care whether it's round off flat.
No, forget about that now. I'll talk to him, I'm going to do my research. I'm not arguing, we're bumping it. Like, there's just a lot of shouting over each other.
It's not going to make the price of this studio cheaper.
You dig?
Like, do you get what I'm saying? I'm still going to have to pay the same.
Actually, that's where you're wrong.
I'm still going to have to pay the same thing.
The reason why things cost something is because they're saying 1%.
It's not going to make my gym membership cheaper.
I don't say I'm begging.
It's not going to make my gym membership cheaper.
So teach me, because the manifestation,
we don't want to teach you anything.
The manifestation.
I can't teach you. I can't teach. It's mad. I can't teach you that.
Well, teach the people.
Because let me say something.
He's not trying to teach anyone anything.
Let me say something.
So what are we here to do?
Listen, bruv. I'm trying to tell you something. Because this is the next thing, bruv. You see, when I'm talking to a man, talk to me and look at me, because you're talking and you're asking me a question. I'm looking at him.
He's talking, though.
But bruv, it's your attention span, bruv.
I'm listening to you.
Because you want me. Listen, let me tell you something. My attention. Let me tell you something about attention. Attention is the most precious thing on the universe. It's the most precious thing. That's why it takes pay attention. You got to pay it. Once you pay out that attention, you never get it back. So you see, my attention is very important to me. So when I see I'm wasting my attention, that's the first thing that gets me pissed off. So as I said before, if we were children, then I wouldn't mind. Because we're big men, we should be able to just fucking have a joke and still keep up. But it's too much. Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
I hear that.
So I'm saying, Frank, if you're going to ask me something, I don't mind, but you have to keep that attention. You can't ask me.
I'm keeping the attention up.
Like,
so, because I want to know about, like the manifestation. Like, I know about people who like write on boards and that, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, because the big thing I want to know, because I do, and it's 100% fact. You don't say I can't. I don't even want to say it. I can't. So educate the people and educate me about the manifestation. That's what I want to get something from this podcast.
This is how you manifest it, bruv. Listen, then, innit?
Yeah.
Do you do the whole? I can't explain it to you per se, because it's more about how you live. So the most thing I can say to you is, we're all born perfect, right? And the system knows this. So from when we're in the womb, they start to do things to defect us. Such things as making our mum take folic acid. These sorts of things make you deficient. They don't make you develop into that you're supposed to. Then as soon as you hit the outside world, they do things like cut the umbilical cord straight away, when they're supposed to keep the placenta with the child.
I've heard that.
And all these sorts of things. Everything's done to fuck us up.
What with the child?
The placenta.
What is the placenta? I know I'm a madman, but I didn't know.
Bruv, there's no need to...
Go on.
Bruv, but you're taking me off one, bruv. I don't want to go into that.
Go on.
I don't want to go into that, bruv.
I don't care.
Speaking about the placenta, bruv.
Who gives a shit?
So there's bare things that's done to us to keep us from developing and being what we're supposed to be. So we're deficient, all of us as beings. So the way to get efficient is to stop doing all the programming and the poisons, and then the more you detox from that, the more yourself you become. Then when we become ourselves, everything comes from instinct and nature and natural. It's much like this. In nature, no animals go to school to learn how to do whatever they're doing. It comes natural.
Instinct.
Do you know what I mean? They don't go to the gym all day and working themselves out for them. They eat the right things. What I found is, the more I've been detoxing from life and the matrix and the bullshit, the more freer I feel, the more powerful you feel, the more things just come to you. It comes when I was a teenager, anything I used to think of used to happen. I went to be in a rap group. I was in a rap group called TCO. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to go to America to play basketball. I ended up going to America playing basketball. Anything I used to think, I wanted to do gangster shit. I ended up meeting the right people to do gangster shit. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to do stripping. I went up to anything I put my mind to, it happened. And I didn't have to go and find money
Wanting
first.
to do stripping,
The universe ends up making you meet the right people. You're in the right place at the right time. And that's how it works. But the more you start to believe that you need money and not know that you have to focus on what you want, then that's when the division came. And I can remember in the time in my life where I went through that. When
was the transition?
I went through a stage where when I got my gun charge and I couldn't go back to America, when I came out of prison after that bird and I was stuck here and I knew I couldn't fly like I wanted to, I was doing road hard, Mazza thing. I was back in prison very quickly. And then after that, I came out and I got into the boxing and the acting. And that kind of leveled me back out because I was doing something that I liked to do. Do you know what I mean?
Good for mental health as well, isn't it?
Stripping.
Is that, bruv? You see this term mental health? I don't assign to that.
I don't.
I mean, mental health doesn't even make sense.
Mental
health.
No, that's some
Do you know what I mean?
thing as well. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I don't.
Let me say this. I'm gonna say, life is made difficult.
Thank you.
By that same 1%.
Someone coming up here.
The same 1%
Someone coming up.
that have got everybody paying taxes and everybody living miserable are the same people that. Bruv, it's so hard to have a conversation, bruv. Fucking hell, man.
Are you?
It's hard to have a conversation. It's so hard, bro. It's so hard, man. Because you know what? Even when I'm talking to you, it's hard to get a good feedback.
Someone's flipping
but then you just start shouting like you could have just took the drink. And that's it. But you don't have to go on like that.
Don't tell me what I should do.
I'm saying you don't have to.
Big man, I do what I want.
I know that.
You like to get programmed to work
You're my dad
8
or
hours a
something.
day, and this you got to do that. So the programming starts from school, innit? Because that's why I don't work no more. I ain't being no slave on a building site.
We're talking about this mental health thing. Yeah?
Oh yeah, go on, mental health, yeah. It is real because I've got a lot of it.
Forget that, man. Like, this is some new school thing, this whole mental health thing. Like, when man was younger, do you think man fucking knew about mental health? Or, like, my dad, I looked at my dad and thought, he's having mental health. Or, man up, bro. That's what man know about, innit? Like, all of a sudden, everyone needs to go counselling and, that's mad for me.
Yeah, but it's more to do with the food and that, what they're giving you.
Like,
killing
every
you off.
two say,
All
this one's mental health. I'm with him on that.
You can't deny there's not mental health. Look at all the
What is mental health? What is it?
Let me fucking
I'm saying, what is it?
Right, so autism. What you're telling me? Autism isn't real.
Is that mental health though?
It's because of all the food. It's all the food.
Autism comes through the vaccines.
It's all the
I'm autistic.
Autism comes through the vaccines, bro.
It's all the vaccines. That's what I'm saying. It's all the vaccines. It's all the food they're giving you. It's all the aspartame. All the fake. You're agree with me, hopefully. Aspartame. I can't say it properly. Like, we might agree on this. I think we will. It's like America back in when was it, Miller? Because you'll know about this. Around about 2000.
Excuse me.
Miller.
Gonna need that one.
Miller, on this one, yeah? So you'll agree with me on this, hopefully, Miller. You see, like going back in year 2000.
Can I go up on that one? Because it's higher. Are you going to put that on?
Miller,
mics.
Yeah, just wait.
Miller, let me land on this because you
this is low.
Miller, please.
Go on, sorry, I was listening, yeah.
So you know, back in like 2001 or something, they because you know,
Different
like
settings,
in America, they banned all the aspartame.
But actually, if he's going up there, you can sit
all
there.
the fake sweeteners. We've seen
If you
everything,
want.
bit of food, but they
didn't ban it in America, bro.
No, it got banned and got brought back.
No, but this is the
They didn't ban nothing in America,
Yeah,
bro.
that's the
That's
worst
why
place.
they'll get
Well,
your
I'm not
whole-
getting my
Worst place for
facts
it, that's
wrong,
what I'm saying,
but I'm
yeah.
asking you. But listen, so do you agree that's what's affecting a lot of people's
Well, you could jump
autism
there.
and bringing on
You-
cancers and things? You agree with that, innit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's all mad, but it's like all this sugar free. You know, like
You can sit.
you know, like you go to McDonald's now, everything's sugar free. The world's overpopulated, as you know. We're going to agree on that, innit?
No, it's not.
It's not overpopulated.
No.
We've gone 2 billion in the last 10 years.
Populated some big
Wait,
road.
so you're, let me say something.
Not
There's another thing.
overpopulated,
Bruv, listen a sec, please. You asked
I'm
me a question,
listening to you,
but
stop shouting at me, Miller. You're pissing
because
me
you
off.
just said something to
No,
me,
you
and you
can't
started
keep
talking to
shouting
me
at me,
again.
bruv. I'm not one of them guys, bruv.
Are you not going to get me kicked out of NOSTARS, man?
No, because I've been listening to him for how
Stop shouting at me, stop shouting at me.
No,
Stop
you're
shouting at me.
shouting at me, bruv. Don't,
Fuck
man.
you, blood.
Fuck you, my brother.
Fuck you, blood. Bro, what are you doing?
But it's thing, sorry, it's a bit of water, man. Don't watch that.
Bruv, stop
Sorry.
going mad, fam.
You spotted me with a bottle of water in your hand. mad.
Stop going
No,
mad.
because I'm
Like, do
going
it to
mad.
my
I'm trying
man,
to be nice, agree. I'm trying to be beg
Bro,
friends.
stop
I don't want to
going-
think.
yeah, you are, stop. You're
alright,
being a
well,
bit
sweet,
too
don't
beggy.
want me to go mad.
Go on then.
Go mad.
Go on
Fuck
then.
off, wait.
You fuck off.
What's
This
happening,
ain't
Chronic?
HBK, bro.
Chronic,
Like,
no, man, because
the
it's a
fuck?
one-sided story. I start asking questions and I get eyes rolled at me, bro. Do you know what happened to people who rolled their eyes at me last month? Fuck that shit.
All right.
Yes, Chronic, what
Stop the
on?
shouting. Yeah. All of this shouting is way too much.
Yeah.
What, you got your hair cut and ain't paid me my money?
Fuck your money. Yeah.
Sorry about it, bro. I didn't mean to get you up on it.
Yo.
Bruv, you're lucky I'm not Miller, blood. You saw how mental he went when anything was spilled on him. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yo. Welcome, Mills.
Yeah, I'm there, bro.
Yeah, tell him,
Hey, is this
brother.
my con, brother? Yeah?
Yeah. We say that's the
yeah, that
government.
No, I
See?
feel-
no,
I
it's
feel
confused.
higher.
Because he's so tall,
No,
innit?
big
Yeah,
up,
man.
big up. I'm just
Feels
as
much
tall,
better.
bro.
What do you think about the settings?
Yeah, nice.
Man got kicked out quickly. You get what I'm saying? But it's cool.
Normal.
This
Yeah.
is, we, did we actually filmed Tentic in here, actually.
Yeah, come on.
Big
Big
up
up
Tentic.
Different though back then, didn't it?
Huh?
Looked a
No,
bit
no, it
different
was the
last
same.
time.
It was the same. It was the same chair.
I got more views than
Big up
Tentic.
Tentic.
Comfortable.
Who was Trina?
Me, you,
Trina.
Trina,
Yeah,
Tentic.
yeah.
And
big
then
up.
Tyno and that was in the background.
Come
Mine,
on.
Julie.
Come on. Three
What's
of
going
them.
on?
Leader was there actually that day. Leader.
Yeah.
Leader was there that
Come on.
Hey, you know something? I was having a conversation with my mum the other day, yeah? I remembered something.
Big up, mummy.
You see, when I used to walk to school with my mum, yeah? There used to be bare fruit trees on the roads.
I used to go to school by myself.
There used to be, I'm talking about primary and them schools.
Yeah, even primary.
Yeah,
I
cool.
swear down.
There used to be bare fruit trees and stuff. There used to be like apple
I was a
trees,
rude boy.
pear trees,
Oh,
cherry
I did
trees, raspberry,
Stop it.
Different apple
honeysuckle.
trees as well.
On the streets,
Where
normal.
did you live?
Then you know what happened?
in
Then you know what
Leighton?
happened?
Man apart,
Let me
basketball,
listen
man
a sec, man.
Man apart, man.
It was everywhere.
Not
it was
in Leighton, not in Leighton. I didn't
Oh,
see them
for
trees.
fuck's
I swear down,
sake, bro.
I'm telling you, I went
Right,
past
so
the
just
junior
listen a
primary
second,
school.
bro.
There was no trees round there like that. Go
He's
on, go on.
talking.
No, the man apart there
Please,
was.
I want to
Go
listen.
on, man apart, go on.
Right. There used to be bare fruit trees all over the
Pep, I'm
whole
not here to
fucking
beg for it.
country. And I mean, I know what this guy's talking about, but over the whole country to be fruit trees.
Not in Leighton.
The government purposely started uprooting all of the female trees and only planting male trees. The reason why they did this is because they didn't want people to have free fruit, because don't forget, God provides everything for free. So if anything's for free, they can't charge it. So they meant to, there was one of their plans was to make everything seedless, so you can't plant your old shit, and everything that was already there, what used to have the fruits that
Makes
all over the
sense.
place, they got rid of that. So that's why now there's so much pollen, and because there's so much pollen, what irritates us, then they have a thing what they call it hay
Hay
fever.
fever.
Same as that. So with mental health,
Chiefy.
that's something what they invented because they got so much fuckery going into us through the poisons they give us. They have to give a reason for that. So they call it male. It's because people are eating mad things. So if you eat mad things, you're gonna do mad things. So what I was trying to say was,
Yeah, that's all right.
there used to actually be on the way to school. I used to be able to pick fruits and eat them. I remember this.
I remember that as well.
And
with my
now,
mum.
if we wasn't alive to say this to our youngsters, they wouldn't even know that.
Yeah.
So and that's how much the Matrix is changing shit and how much what's
That's
going on.
facts there.
And it's them same people what's got everyone believing they live on a spinning ball. It's the same
No, it
people that
is.
have everyone need the same. It's a part of the
I
same
think
big
he's right.
lie.
I think they
It's
got
Wait,
the
wait, I
same
think he's
big
right, but I
matrix.
just didn't give a shit about it. I was just going to school. I didn't even look around and think, oh, this tree's got this fruit on it.
Now this is education.
I was a
what you're saying,
bad
and that's
breed. No,
proper.
but you know, like, come on, I wasn't looking for the trees.
But what? So what
I
you
was looking,
saying?
I was
Miller,
stealing from
what
the
they
shop.
doing
Hey,
to
spray,
Miller?
with all
I was
due
stealing from the
respect,
shop.
with all due respect, you said you was from Dominica and you was born there.
Fuck you.
And
I
never
came here when I was
over.
7.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying
Oh,
is,
so it's before I was
exactly.
7.
So what
Okay,
I'm saying
okay,
is, don't forget, I'm
Yeah,
older than
true
you for
story.
one.
So it might
and
have been
for
gone
two,
already.
and for two,
It might have been gone
I
already.
was talking, as I said, when I was going to primary school.
Yeah, you're right.
So that
So it
means
might be gone
between the
already.
age
Yeah,
of
yeah, you're right,
3
you're right, you're right,
to
you're right.
7
You're right,
and
you're right.
8. That's what I'm
Primary
talking
school
about
ain't
them
3
times.
to 7 or 8. That's
For me it
infants.
was. For me it
no,
was.
primary school
100%.
is from 7.
Yo, you wasn't even over here, bro.
Primary,
you never
I'm
went to
telling you
primary
what
school.
primary school is from. It's
What are
from
you talking
7.
about?
Primary
So what about
school-
nursery?
I started
then,
primary
Ross?
school at 7.
What about nursery and infants?
That's
What
not
about
primary
nursery and
school. That's
infants?
not primary
It's
school.
primary school.
Oh my
It's
God.
still primary school.
This guy a fucking donut or
My
what?
nursery was it?
Like,
My
you think I
nursery
don't know what
infants
primary
is
school?
all in
I
the
went
same fucking
Barclays
school.
Juniors primary
I
school.
know what this man's
It
talking
started
about.
at 7.
You weren't even from
Yeah,
over
that's
here.
primary
You
school,
ain't
that's
from over
primary
here. You're
school.
talking up shit.
My primary school
Leave it in the
started
comments
at
and let him know what's going
Wow.
on in the comments, please. What, did
Now,
you start
maybe
going
if you
primary?
started at
Alright,
4.
everyone's
No,
laughing. Did you
no,
start going
talking
primary school
about-
at 3 years
No.
old?
And everyone started
Wait,
begging.
calm down,
Wait.
calm down, because don't just beg friend
I'm not
and
begging
let someone.
friend. When he lands correctly,
Calm
I'm
down.
like,
All right,
agree.
listen a sec.
Yeah.
Did you start going primary school at 3 years old?
Merryfield, yes.
Mental. Did
No.
you?
Nursery
Yeah, you're not a
was
beg friend because you're not a beg friend.
No,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
didn't-
Man,
yeah, I
didn't.
know
Who the
different.
fuck started going primary school at 3 years old?
Because
That's
some of them
infants.
are built.
No.
Some
That's
of them are built
infants.
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
That's
Infants.
It's called infants. It's part of the primary school, you jackass. You've got infants and juniors. You've got infants and juniors in the primary school. Infants and juniors in the primary school. That's how it works.
Not in Leighton.
That's how it works.
Not in Leighton. We had infants and we had a
but
primary
some of them
school.
are connected. Some baby
No,
food,
but
primary
I'm saying
school,
we had
the
an
nursery's
infants and we had a
connected. Anyway, forget about the school
it's
thing.
two separate
Land
things.
about the fruit again. How are they making
Go on, he
it
wants to beg
seamless?
friend.
I'm
Land
not
about the
begging
fruit.
friend. I'm
Beg
coming
him.
for some education.
I thought
When
you
he speaks sense,
you
what
got him
I agree
nervous.
with.
You got this
fuck
one
off,
nervous.
fuck
Don't try and do it with me. Like,
Miller, how do they get the fruit without the seeds now?
Because
Because
you want to go mad at.
Because I don't eat
Concentrate.
fruit without no seeds no more.
Yeah, but they're making
You
Frankenstein.
got it.
They're making
Yeah,
Frankenstein
yeah,
fruit.
so educate the
Frankenstein
people.
fruit.
When he's talking sense, I'm going to agree
Listen,
with him.
you got
Educate
him
me,
knowing.
please. Go on. So how are they doing it?
But
Like,
the man
they
needs
manipulating
zoots.
the thing, like I say, way with weed. You know
What you
I
on
mean?
about, bro?
So I'm saying, how are they making the fruit seedless? What are they doing to it? Genetically modifying
Yeah,
it?
in the lab,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's mad. That's why I don't eat seedless fruit. Stop making.
Fuck
me
you and move from me, fam.
But this is educational for the kids and people out there. This makes sense.
Yeah, but this is the thing,
Yeah.
Frankie. People know this,
Yeah.
but they keep eating it
No,
because
no,
why?
no.
They believe they live on a spinning ball.
How
That's all part and parcel of the same thing.
What tastes like candy
People,
floss?
let me
What
tell you
the fuck's
something.
that about?
People actually do mad shit. That's why I see mad.
I still think we're
and
on a
I like
spinning
being
ball,
mad,
though.
but I'm the most sanest person I know because I don't follow bullshit.
Yeah.
I eat proper. I don't
You're
do
so
as I'm
mad
told.
you think
I
you're the
don't do as
most
I'm
sanest
told.
person.
Everybody
Anyway.
else, they do as they're fucking
But
told.
get back on
You
his
get
train.
me? And they
Yeah,
think
I'm
they're
on the
same
train.
doing it. Like I don't get it.
I
Leave
I
it, man.
believe, yeah, of course they've got all the underground stuff. They've got underground stuff on the nuclear world. They've had it built for years and that. But a train going 15 minutes to New York.
Hey, go on,
Frankie, let me
That's
tell you
mad,
something.
that's
Frankie,
mad.
listen to this. Listen to this.
mad.
Listen, bruv. Listen.
yeah.
You don't know how
Tell
big
me to
the earth
listen
is. You don't know how big the earth is. And the reason why I'm saying that is,
ya?
everyone who thinks they know how big the earth is, they're an illusion. We're on a flat plane, and things are way closer than what people think they are. You understand? So what people want to believe, I keep saying, I don't give a fuck. Because the people that think they live on a spinning ball. So as long as I'm saying, I can keep saying it. As long as people keep
Me and Colin
believing
don't
they live on
care.
a spinning ball, you're going to be in a myth to a lot of things. Nothing's ever going to make sense to you. It will never will. Because you're starting from a wrong place. You don't even know where the fuck you're living on. So if you don't even know what you're living on, you will never know nothing else other than that. So that's why I reserve myself to who I conversate with, because it becomes a waste of time.
But it is mad how they like charge us for this water and that what God give us.
Because
Same
people
what you're
believe they
saying.
live on a spinning ball, so they can do shit like that.
But you see, if
do you understand?
If you believe,
I don't buy bottled water. You know why I never buy bottled water? So I've got a water distiller. But I know I don't live on a spinning ball, so I don't do
but
dumb
Mel,
shit.
Yeah, but you can't keep
Hold on,
saying spinning ball
one
and
sec,
that,
Franks,
yeah,
yeah?
because you land and then you don't want anyone
Go on,
to
go on.
talk
Say
about
for
it.
instance,
Am I?
yeah?
He said he don't want to talk about flat earth, and then he gives these little 2 pence, innit?
all right,
Go on,
all
Con,
right,
go on,
say you got two people, yeah. One person believes in the spinning ball, Earth.
Like your head, look at it.
Why for that? yeah. Second person believes in like square or flat, flat Earth, But both of them are in the middle,
No one ain't.
and neither of that. The one who believes in the circle, he can't go all the way around, and the one that believes in the square, he can't go to the edge. Ain't they both in the same place?
What's your point, though?
Whether you believe in flat Earth or spinning Earth,
What difference is
it's the same
It
thing.
makes a massive difference
Because
because
you
they're
can't-
both going to be moving as to two completely different characters.
How comes
They're-
when we have a moon?
from what you know in your life and what you've seen, that makes how you move. And the reason why I say that is, I know certain people who's never even come out the ends. And when I have a conversation with them, it's the most deadest conversation. Do you know what I mean? Because they've never seen stuff. They still believe the same stuff they believed when I was with them when I was that age. You understand? But with me, I've been around seeing things, doing things. And the more you see anything, it broadens your horizons. And you know a whole heap of things. If you've only ever been in one country, oh shit, my bro, you know.
I got family members who believe both versions. I got family that believe it's round, and a family
don't
that
care.
believe no. For me, like growing up, and I've seen this argument many of times, but for me, that
Wait,
growing up watching this
let my bro just say big up my bro quickly.
Who Bigamans?
No, Nines. No. Yo, Nines, are just on the RTM show quickly. That's
Proper Nines?
Rare,
Nina?
Nine Goddy.
Oh,
That's rare.
Forget that.
My
That's
brother.
Purple Lackey's Bridget.
My brother.
Get out of there.
Oh, mate.
Love, bro.
I knew I shouldn't have come for this debate. It's dead.
It's not dead.
I'm taking a piss. I'm winding you up, Ron.
Just let them.
Right, you know the next thing? When I was speaking to Nines as well, because obviously Nines...
Nina.
God,
You got to educate the people because there's different
Because
Nines.
Godia said to me, boom, but then not even like that. But I spoke to Nines and it's not even like that with them, even. I'm
Yeah,
not trying to
big him
say
up
that,
then. Yeah, big him up
I'm not
then.
trying to say that they're beefing or nothing, but I thought there was boom.
Yeah,
But I've just come to find out that they haven't even met. But they know each other because obviously the ends is close and
Oh, one of them
yeah,
ones,
they're one of
yeah.
them ones, you get me?
As I was saying, yeah. So, for instance, I've got family that believe both. I've been in the middle of this argument from a kid. Like, there've been many debates that happen at my mum's, yeah, whatever. So, my point was like, see, whichever one of them that you do believe, because you can only believe one, but neither of us can go to the end of the earth or around the whole.
Why do you say neither of us can go there? Why do you say that?
Because I don't know anyone that has been.
Yeah,
All the people that I know that believe.
So that's why, and that's why you should say you don't. Because
Have you been there?
Bruv, I don't
Have you
need
been
to
there?
because
I'm
people have.
asking you.
People have. I don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
been there.
no,
But
no
No one's been to this house.
No.
There's another guy. What's even that guy? Olive Tree.
Yeah,
And
but
someone
that-
sent me the link to
Olive
a guy.
Tree.
Some
So
guy
this is
called
one man out of
Oliver.
all the population.
Bruv, shush a sec, man.
No,
There's a guy called Oliver
I stand to
Tree.
correct
No,
you.
no, sec. There's a
Yeah.
guy
I'm
called
not
Oliver
having it. I'm
Tree.
gonna start going
Someone
mad
sent me
soon.
the link for the guy Oliver Tree. He went to the
shook at
flipping
anyone, you're mad.
the ice wound recently, and he's been killed off. I didn't even
Yeah.
know who he was, but he's a proper celebrity man. Bare millions of viewers and all them sort of thing. So the point I'm trying to say is, it gets very patronizing for me when I sit down with people and they start talking about no one. Because that's how, like I said, depending on what you've seen in your life, depends on what you know. So enough people, so
I feel
with
like
due
you should have
respect,
been
with
sectioned
due
last
respect,
week.
Conrad, a lot of people only talk from what they know, and I get that. But then people have to start recognizing there's people that know more than you. And then what I'm saying is,
That's
I
what you
know
need to
there's
recognise.
people out there that know more than me. But guess how I recognize these people? I recognize them from the conversation I'm having because they're talking on a level where I'm thinking the way they're articulating themselves and the topics they're speaking about, I can see they know what they're chatting. So I give them people their time. When I get people that want to just ramble or drunkenly slur and waste my time, then I don't have much time for that.
I'm not
But
drunk,
then you
you're
can
drunk.
tell.
That's
The
the
reason
maddest
why I
thing.
always give you the time of day, Chronic, because you can actually articulate yourself and I can easily know you're interested in what you're asking because you can even hold eye contact.
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
people
I wanna
wanna-
keep
a lot of
looking in
people
your
just wanna
eyes,
ask you.
though, Miller.
That's what men do, Frankie.
No, I don't like
Shoot,
That's what
shoot,
men
shoot,
do.
shoot,
Do you know what I mean?
shoot,
I don't know what
100%
shit you're there upon. You know what I mean?
No,
If
I
you're
look in
talking,
people's eyes,
if you're
but not
talking to
talking.
No,
someone,
all right, cool.
Constant.
Like, so for me, yeah, like I said, I'm a man that's travelled, whatever. Now I've looked at the earth from the plane, whatever. Not with the thought of Islam, but we've all got roughly the
And
same
that's one of the
thought.
things you got to do. If you ain't looking at the thought of that, you're never going to observe it properly.
Let him talk,
My
though.
brother.
Yeah,
go on.
yeah. So I've looked at the earth from my own eyes,
And you haven't, and you haven't been thinking. You haven't been. But you
Are you
haven't
gonna
had
let
the
him
thought.
talk?
No,
No,
yeah.
No, I'm saying you don't like it when people interrupt you. Let him talk.
I've got eye contact.
No,
No,
but
me and him
I-
have a conversation.
Yeah, but he's
so,
talking.
Yes, I
you
know
don't
that.
like it when people
I know
interrupt
that.
you, and I can see you're interrupting him. Let him
Connie,
talk.
can you let him know that we can? Because I'm
But
talking.
I'm telling you
Allow
what
me
you
to
do.
elaborate.
You're
Con,
doing what you
Hold
don't
on.
like being
Con.
done to you.
No, it's not that.
Wait. One
It is
second.
Con,
that.
when
It
you're
is
saying
that.
that,
Let
I'm
him
trying
talk.
to remember,
Yeah.
keep thought
Exactly.
of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
innit?
Because
So
you're
even-
interrupting
No,
him.
why are you looking at me? Look in his
I'm
eyes.
not looking
Look
at
in his
you.
eyes.
I'm not-
100%.
I'm-
Don't come off your eyes.
Just forget that.
There
bro.
can only be one young spray. There can't be two. Yeah? All right, cool. So what I was trying to say is, yeah, like, I haven't, like, super studied to the point of where I know it's flat or it's round. Yeah? I've been in enough conversation of it, but I haven't, but I've travelled. Yeah, I've travelled, I've perspective takes, I've spoke to people, I've lived a life, yeah?
Brother, let me say something, because sorry to cut you. The reason why I have to is
You're not
because...
sorry.
Listen to this, Quan. What I'm saying to you is this.
But
Listen
if
to
you do
this.
that, if I do
Frankie,
that,
shut
you
up.
don't
Shut
like
up.
me.
You cut
I'm
it,
talking to him.
you cut it,
Fuck
so
him,
we could
shut
cut
up.
you.
It's
We
fucking
could cut you.
man.
We could cut
Cut
you.
it.
We could
You
cut you.
cut it,
We
and
could
then
cut
let
you.
you do
If
it.
you
Okay,
cut
right,
people, we
right.
could
What
cut
I'm saying to you
you.
is this,
We
yeah.
could definitely cut you. If you're cutting
No,
him, we
you're
could cut
cutting in.
you.
I want to cut you.
Yeah, let him talk or we can cut you.
Bro, they're making it just so dumb, bro.
Then
I
let
have
him
a
talk
conversation
then.
with you.
Then let him
So
talk.
come. So what I'm saying is this, yeah.
You're
The same way
talking,
that you
the
said.
same-
I want
the
to hear
same-
what he was saying.
The same way that
Because
you said, yeah.
I'm in this room as well, so I want to hear what you're saying.
The same way that
Go
you
on.
said, Con.
He's only just arrived. We've
Con,
heard
so the
everything
same-
you said. Go on, Cron, please.
So,
Continue.
Con, to continue this conversation we're
Yeah,
having.
bro. It's my show. Yeah, it's
Con,
my
so
show.
what it's gonna better
Can
land,
you continue,
yeah,
please?
is that
Right,
I'm interested.
Con,
One second.
Pray,
Hear what
shut
he's
up,
saying.
Pray, shut up for
You
the
shut up.
Pray, shut up for a second.
Fuck off then.
Pray, stop
No,
the stupid shit again, man.
I want to hear
You're
what
a
he's
fucking
saying.
idiot, you know.
I want to hear what
Pray,
he's saying,
shut
though.
up, you
You're an
dickhead.
idiot. You're
Shut
an
your
idiot.
dickhead
You're
mouth,
an
man.
idiot.
Seriously.
You're an idiot.
Bro, listen.
You're an
Hey,
idiot.
Con,
You
you know what I'm
know me,
saying?
I can't
Con,
idiot.
Con, yeah, but
That's
this
why
is
you fucking...
the thing to add to it.
bouncer. Because you're an idiot.
The thing to add to it is this,
Go on,
Chronic,
Cron.
right?
Go on, Cron.
If you're not looking at something with the perspective, Chronic, if you're looking
I'm
at
just gonna
something with the
keep talking.
perspective of what
I'm
you're
waiting
thinking
for you
about,
to finish.
you're never going
I'm
to see
just
it that
gonna
way.
keep talking.
So the thing is now,
Alright, cool,
you're
cool,
going to
cool,
have to,
yeah, yeah,
you're
that's
going
cool,
to
that's
have, you're going to
cool.
have, this is the
Go,
thing,
go.
for you to then have the
Why are you even
conversation,
listening
you
to
because
have to
I can't
look at
listen
the
to you
flight.
at the same
No,
time.
listen to this. You
But
have to
don't
look at the
listen to
flight.
him.
You
Don't even
have to
listen
look
to
at the
him.
flight
Mills is a
from
snake.
not-
He's a
from
snake.
not
He's a
that
snake.
perspective.
He's a
Because if you look at it from that perspective,
Like,
you're never going to be
okay,
observing.
cool,
Do you know what I mean? The whole point was,
Is it, bro? Do you know how to talk?
Nobody was
Like,
observing.
you can't talk.
Nobody was observing.
No, stop.
what the
Everyone's
fuck?
telling me what to do.
You're ruining your own show. You're ruining your own show.
I'm not ruining
because
my
you
own
asked me
show.
to come
I'm
here.
cool.
You
But you
called
can
me.
go now.
You called
No,
me
I'm
asking to
saying
come
'cause you
here.
don't- yeah, but you
I'm
don't
here
know
having
how
a
to-
conversation,
yeah, but talk,
and I'm
let
going to
him
finish
talk.
it.
I know,
And
but
I'm
let
going to
him
finish
talk,
it just to get on your nerves
please let him
even.
talk.
No, because we
Let
was
him
having a
talk.
conversation.
No,
You
no,
don't
no,
even know
but
what
you do
we're
it
talking
too
about.
much. You
Are
do
you
it too
doing?
much.
You're
Bro, you don't like it when
You're
people
making
cut
our
you.
conversation
You don't-
dumb.
brother, you
You're
drunk.
making
Are you
our
drunk?
conversation
Are you
dumb.
drunk? Are you
You're
drunk?
dumb. You're drunk.
I'm
You're
not
doing
drunk.
some
I
dumb
haven't
shit.
drunk. I haven't drunk any
Don't
alcohol.
forget, you've
How
called
do you
people
get
to
drunk
make your
if you
show
haven't
good.
drunk? You're
We're
the only
making
one
your show
drunk.
good, and
You're the only
you're
one
chatting
drunk
shit.
alcohol.
You're chatting shit.
You're the only one drinking
So,
alcohol.
Con, what I'm
So
saying
you
is,
must be
yeah,
drunk.
if you're
But
going to keep telling me about
you like the sound of your
wasn't
old
thinking
voice.
about it, that's
You
fair
like the
enough.
sound of
But
your
that's the
old
whole
voice.
point. You
You've
weren't
only got
thinking
one
about
girl
it.
in there, you know.
So if you're not
You
thinking
haven't got
about it,
bare
you're going to have
girls
that
in there.
perspective.
You've
But
only
from
got
this
one
day
girl
forward,
that needs to
when you
listen to
do
you.
go on the
Do you know
aeroplane
what I
now,
mean?
you're going to
The
have
fuck?
it in mind. So when you do go on the airplane now, you're actually going to be thinking,
are you gonna
is it flat
finish what
around?
you're saying like
And
a
then when
man?
you're actually thinking if it's
just-
flat
like,
around,
this
you will
guy
have
just talking
you
shit.
judge. You would judge
Yeah, I'm
it.
going to
Like,
answer what he's saying.
Yeah, no,
I'm going to answer what he's
I'm
saying.
waiting for you to finish what you're saying,
Wait,
though, bro.
wait.
You've literally just walked in the room.
All right.
You say about 2 sentences and he talks.
Just cool.
Like, the fuck?
Yeah, can I say something? Or is like...
Say it.
Yeah,
It's his
but
show.
I'm
He
gonna
wants to
cut
sign
you
up
in
his
a
voice.
sec. He's
It's
gonna
his
cut
show.
you in a sec anyway.
No, you've been cutting him. I've
He's
shut
gonna
up a
cut you
long
in a
time, but
sec.
you want to keep talking.
You've been talking. Oh, here we go.
All right, cool. So when I said like, all right, cool, you're not thinking about it, but we've been taught it, so you...
Oh, go on, talk, Mills, man.
It's just dumb.
No, it's
It's
clever,
just
it's clever,
dumb.
it's clever.
That's just
What you did
dumb.
is clever,
Doing the
so
dumb
look.
shit. That's what I mean. I don't. That's
Go on.
why. Do you know what? Just
It's
because
too
I
low
got nothing to
vibrational.
do, I ain't got nothing actually to do, and I
It's
like
too-
talking. I like a conversation. I'll stay. But you're just making it really stupid
low
right
vibrational,
now.
isn't it?
No, it's not low vibrational. It's dumb, spray.
No, but they
It's
like
actually
low-
dumb.
it's dumb.
Like childish
It's dumb,
dumb.
low
Do
vibrational.
you know what I mean? Sometimes it makes it embarrassing.
No,
No,
but-
when I'm have to be part of this shit.
Imagine,
Sometimes
you
I
just-
want to have a proper conversation.
You want to have
I
a
wanna
voice note
proper
to go. You have
conversation.
a voice note bouncer, innit?
We spoke about
That's
that already.
no, but I'm saying
bro.
that's
Yeah,
more.
but
Do you know what I
But
mean?
who's talking now?
That's
Can
what
I
you
ask a
rather do,
question?
innit?
You are.
Can I ask a question, Miller?
No,
so
he's
like
talking.
Bruv, he was talking.
I
Yeah.
know, but you've been talking all that. I'm here now.
He's
What
only
do you
just
mean?
came,
Do you mean he
Can
was
I-
just
can I-
talking
Yeah,
what?
one
Bro,
question,
you know,
one
no,
question.
listen, Frank, let me be real with you. You've been talking and stuff coming and you chat
No,
that
but-
shit out your mouth, Frankie. You know what I
It's
mean?
the worst,
You just
it's the worst.
you don't
Use the
string a
worst
fucking
still.
proper sentence together, but you want to keep just
I can
talking.
cut a sentence because you let me talk
Chronic,
without interrupting.
Tell me something, because we was trying to have a conversation.
Go on, I'm gonna leave you lot now. I'm gonna leave you.
Going crazy. No, listen.
I got a
like
good trailer there.
Yeah, we're back in the building. Yeah, and from my understanding, we are under attack. Yeah, so forget commission. From my understanding of watching, we are under attack.
Con, can we get back to the conversation? We're
Yeah,
talking
but
about
I
the flying.
can't remember-
We was
I
under
can't
attack.
remember about
You
it.
were saying, basically, you were saying that anytime you've been on a plane, you haven't even been thinking if the world's flat
Yeah,
or
yeah,
round.
yeah,
So
yeah,
now
no.
we're saying to you, because you haven't been thinking it's flat or round, then you're not going to have a perspective. But now, going forward, you'll actually be thinking, is it
is
flat or
not-
round?
no.
So when you actually look out the plane window and you're actually paying attention, you will now come to a conclusion. So that's what I was trying to say.
What I did say is when I've been flying as an adult and looked at the window, I don't have to be thinking about it now. I've grown up with this theory. They've told you one from the jump. So only time you've known anything different is when someone else is having a discussion or whatever, your parents or whatever, whoever's educated in your life. So boom, being on a plane as an adult, I've looked out the window and looked at the earth that you can see, innit? Like, yeah, you're not, like I said, I'm not a philosopher in that, but I'm old enough to look and say, like, oh, this is the earth that they've been talking about. Oh, this is what it looks like from this side of a cloud. Right, well, no, and like for me, like I said, yes, I haven't been to the ends of the earth, and I don't know anyone that has. I've heard about people, like same I've heard about people that's gone to the moon, but I don't actually know anyone.
Let me say this too quickly.
But
Right?
no, but
Do
see
you
all the
recognise
admin,
that there's
no, the mic
people?
picks it up.
Do you know
All
there's
that,
people, right,
like-
that have actually
No,
been
but
on the
just-
plane and they put the camera there filming the flight and there's filmed the whole flight from Japan to Australia. There's
To the best
people.
of my knowledge, you're not even allowed to fly a drone there.
Bro, I've just said to you, there's footage of people in the plane filming the whole flight. Then you're telling me about a drone. I'm saying, bro, listen to this. I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to tell you some stuff. Because this is what happens with fluoride and you don't. So, bruv.
No, just my brain. I don't just- see if you just told me
No, because
something.
what I'm trying to. No,
You didn't show it to me, you told me,
But I
yeah.
weren't trying to be funny. I'm being
Yeah.
real.
I know,
They
but when
put
you say
fluoride
people-
in things for this reason. It makes it hard to
I brush my
communicate.
teeth with
No,
Miss What?
right, great.
Miss What toothbrush, but I get it flown over, like,
but
I'm just
also they
saying,
put it in fluoride in the water as well. So they should distill in your water and everything. They put it in there. And that's what it does. It makes cognitive dissonance. Because what I just said to you was, there's actually footage of people with a camera filming the whole flight. Then you start talking about drones, bro. And I didn't have nothing to do.
No,
and then
I said
I'm gonna elaborate,
Yeah.
Chronic.
I understood what you meant, Chron.
There's also footage where people in the cockpit have put the camera and they're filming. So you see when you're filming, if you're going straight, guess what? The stars don't change. Whereas if you was going over a globe, guess what would have to happen? At some point, you would see the stars go over you because you'd be going around the globe, innit? To think of movement, like think of your own spaceship. That's what I'm saying. That's the no. You could be going that way and you see the stars the same way all the time. If you're going north or south.
I stand in the same spot at my house.
Anyway, back to you, Chronic. So the reason why I'm saying this, the reason why I'm saying this to you is here, right? There's actually experiments being done. So just because you haven't did it, it doesn't mean it hasn't been done. And the difference between me and you, the only difference is I've looked into these things where you haven't. So because you haven't looked into it, for you sitting there saying, well, nobody knows and nobody's seen this and nobody's been that. I'm the land. So you saying that to you is calm, but to me who's seen people actually take the time to do all of these experiments and many, many more, and I've took the time to put it into a documentary where you can watch it at your own leisure, for people to still in this age, day and age saying that, because this is another thing. In the comments and sometimes I'm seeing youngsters in their 20s that saying, Mills keeps talking like he's the only one who knows this stuff. We knew this shit from when we was in such a... Because these youngsters grew up with these phones. They look into this stuff from young. There's only people in our generation still looking dunce out here contemplating these things. Because the younger generation, they're up to date with these stuff.
Mills,
because they're actually paying attention to shit.
No, do you know what? I grew up in a very educated household, but the thing about my house...
Which education, it depends.
No. I grew up in a very educated... the highest education you could think of. My mum's over-educated for... everything.
And that's what I'm saying, because some of the people with the most degrees, let me learn. Off the track, because they've been taught the wrong things.
1 second, yeah? I grew up in a very educated household. My children are very educated. Education is a thing, innit? Like, not just educated from the government, self-educated as well. So a lot of the things that you say, I grew up hearing these things. But the only problem that I ever had was, one, I find it difficult for these people to produce evidence of this. Not like saying it, and I grew up in, wait 1 second, in a Caribbean household of...
Why did they have to produce evidence? Why can't you find evidence yourself, though? That's what I'm going to say. Why did they have to produce it?
Before you ask questions, let me just...
Because I found all the evidence myself.
The answer might be in the question, what I'm saying. So anyway, I grew up 2 ways. One, with there being a higher education, but there being a lack of communication, or knowing how to communicate. If I answer a question... why it is what it was met with, if not a backhand.
That's what you're supposed to get. Because I used to get that.
No.
Find out yourself.
You're not supposed to get
you are.
that. No, you're not, because you're asking a valid question.
No, I ain't.
No.
It's laziness.
It's not.
Laziness.
It's not. It's questioning someone's belief system. Because my nan, she was into Jesus.
They're saying those who can't hear must feel. The reason why is that because you can tell people as much as you want. People are still going to do what they're doing. So this is what it means as a man. This is what all scholars say. A man finds his path by going out and doing it. You don't sit there asking questions. No. Because guess why? People can lie to you. Someone says something to you, is whether you believe it or not, but then what you do as a man is you go out and find out. So you see me personally, that's why I hear what you want to say what you're saying. But the reason why it's not for me to sit down digesting it from a grown man is because I went out and found out for myself. I never relied on not one person telling me shit. So when the other people are saying to me, oh, tell me, and I must hear it, and people must give me, I think you're lazy because you there's enough. You go out your house and you go and experience for yourself, and you find out. Simple.
All right, no problem, 2 things that I just find a little bit of a contradictory in that, One, you said people can lie to you.
Yes, they can.
So, 2, if the information you're telling me, I'm not like I've knocked your door and said, Mills, what's these questions? And you're saying, go and find it yourself. No, you're telling me something. So when you're telling me something and you haven't got that evidence, you can't say, go and find it, because I can't find it now. Like, I can't find it now. So wait, so all I can do is ask you questions. Because you've gone and looked at it already.
And I will tell you where to find the same, and I'll direct you exactly where I got the information.
I'm going to finish, but you didn't say that. You said,
I did say that.
Wait, you said you find it annoying when people ask you, because your people told you go and find. So nutshell, you're telling me go and find my own answer.
No, I didn't say I find
He's
out.
a walking contradiction.
No. If you're gonna paraphrase it right. You just said you grew up in a house of the people telling you stuff, and then when you would ask them, when you would ask them to produce, when you would ask them to produce, bro.
I said I grew up in a house of education and intelligence.
But the point what I'm trying to get to is the point I'm trying to get to of what you said. Cause this is the thing, Corinne. I don't care about what you said, to tell the truth. I'm just trying to say to you. No, I care about what you're saying. But this part of what you said, I don't care. But what I'm trying to say was this: you said that the people that were giving you the information, when you asked them to bring the proof, they weren't forthcoming or something. And I interjected by saying, why did they have to give you the proof? Find the proof yourself. That's what I was trying to say. And what I'm saying to you is, and what I'm saying to you is, bro, as somebody who is knowledgeable myself, that's why I talk like I do. Because when you know things, you can talk like a boss. Bro, remember this. Remember the movie?
Yeah, you talk like you do because you're aggressive.
No, not because I'm aggressive. Because you are frustrating.
It's aggression.
It's easy for you to say. It's easy for you to say. Be on my frequency, then you won't say that. It's very frustrating. But what I'm going to say is this.
Be on the frequency of 20-year-olds.
Listen to this, yeah? Right? Mr. Miyagi in the movie Karate Kid, right? He was a teacher. You don't question the teacher. The teacher don't have to bell the teacher.
You're not my teacher.
I didn't sound the teacher.
You're not Mr. Miyagi.
Listen, I'm talking about analogy of a movie. Then we know let me say dumbasses. Analogy.
You are a dumbass.
I'm bringing an analogy to try to show you something. So I'm saying no.
Chronic. I'm the student.
And wine as well. Cheap
So
wine.
why are you saying you don't need to say that?
It's true.
But you don't need to say. I'm saying let me say what. Why are you telling me what I'm trying to tell you?
Telling me don't question you.
Bro, I didn't say don't question me. I didn't say don't question me. What I said is, there's no need to question me. That's what I'm saying. You asked me a question and I gave you an answer. Now go and do your research. That's it.
No,
you see me?
that's not
Is it
fair.
this?
That's not fair.
Chronic. Look
How
at
can you
it.
teach?
Let me say something. Let me show you something. That's how I learned, bruv. Nobody. Let me tell you. No. Let me tell you something. Nobody is going to sit there and tell you how the world works. And if you believe that, you're a moron. I'm all of you. There's nobody.
You're the biggest moron.
That's what I'm telling you. Let me tell you this. How you find out? How you find out? You find out in life by going through life and trying and experimenting, or you listen to people's stories and you learn from it. You don't keep questioning. Because I keep telling you, keep questioning, someone's gonna fucking lead you down a dark path, bro. You fucking, what you do is, so you see me, Chronic, right? If I wanna know something from you, right? Now say like, for example, let me think of something that I might wanna know from you that I might not know. Right then, you've been slew them, you've had a music career, everything like that. So if I've never done music now, and I want some advice from you, I would say to you something along the lines of, I'm interested in getting into music, is there anything you could tell me, right?
But we're interested about the flat earth.
This is fucking, bro, shut up, Frankie, seriously.
But I'm a roll about you right now. I don't care about all this shit about your height and that, bro.
I can't even.
I don't do that boxing thing. I don't do that boxing thing, bro. I'm a fucking street fighter. I bite fucking noses off.
Frankie, I told you this on the message.
I told you this on a message, yeah? Don't fucking disrespect me anymore. Keep stamping your feet like you're my big brother.
Frankie, shut up, man, you dickhead, man. You sound like an idiot. You sound like an idiot.
No, mate.
You sound like an idiot. You sound like an idiot. You sound like a fucking prick.
You know this, you just learn different ways.
You sound like an arsehole, bro.
No,
we agree with this, bro.
You're freaking out on the thing, going red like a beetroot and them thing. Calm down, bruv. Calm down, bruv.
No,
fucking idiot.
You just got to respect one thing, though. You know that we learn in different ways. I get that how you learn and how you teach.
I can't really talk when this guy's just fucking it down. I mean, he's just fucking up everything, bro.
Into it,
He can't get into the conversation, so he wants to ruin it. That's what he can't get into the conversation, wants to ruin it.
You're interrupting on everyone.
I'm trying to fucking Chronic, bro. You're
know why everyone's
having a bitch fit, having a bitch fit. No, I can't speak. I'm having a tantrum. I can't speak. I want to be able to speak more.
Because I'm here to fucking speak and speak about flat earth, mate.
You finished flat earth, bro. That's finished that subject, you mad fucking rass.
He said you're red like a beach.
What's wrong with this mad fool? Hey, Frankie, I told you, flat earth. Look at the documentary. Conspiracy facts is 11MILLZ. That's what you need to do.
You're not gonna have to flat.
You know we can
red like a beach. You're not gonna have to
what you say, I can hear you.
That's red like a beach. Mind game.
My hair red up. Yeah, I saw it. I was watching him. He's like freaking out. What's he doing? I don't even want to fight.
Anyway, let me just get one question. Please, man.
No, but it's not.
I want to finish what Chronic was saying.
Wait. One thing though.
You're not gonna get me kicked out.
You're not in the path.
this place.
Hey, Frankie,
on
though,
my
one
first.
thing.
Imagine, do you think they
Yeah,
want me back?
no,
with
but
all
one
of
thing
this?
though, you're not in the
Do you
park.
think they're
You don't
gonna
have
want me
to
back?
shout.
That's all it
They're
is.
gonna
but
understand why I got
two
kicked
people
out.
shouting. I can't even hear either. of you.
Like, they're gonna understand. This
it's
is
mad.
why.
There's a girl in between both of you. So
Oh,
I'm just
sorry,
saying,
I
just
calm
to
down,
shouting.
but try and calm.
Wait,
He's
Corey.
stamping his feet though.
Yeah, but just
Go on.
shouting.
My brother-
All I was
When
trying to
he
bring
fix-
it back to was this year, right?
Get him after.
There's nothing wrong with questions initially. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is any expert does not have the
You're not gonna get
time
me kicked
to
out.
answer everybody's questions because guess what they'll be doing with their whole life? They'll be
Yeah,
doing the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
answering questions.
Yeah,
And it
yeah,
don't
yeah.
work like that. All the top scholars, their time is very precious to them. You can't even get to talk to them. That's why they write books.
You're not a top
you get
scholar.
Me?
My
And guess
time's
what?
precious.
And
No,
guess
wait,
what?
wait,
And
wait,
guess
wait,
what?
he's
Guess
getting
what
mad.
happens?
He thinks he's
I'm
a
not
top
a top
scholar.
scholar. I'm
Yeah,
not a top
stop
scholar.
that,
I'm
stop
not.
that, yeah,
That's
yeah.
why
Yeah,
I
stop
read
that,
these
stop
people's
that.
books.
Stop
I
that.
read them,
Stop
and
that.
that's the big difference between me and everyone in here.
This
I
man,
take the time
all
to
top
take my
scholar.
precious time. I don't spend it watching football, bruv. I don't spend it watching EastEnders. I don't spend it. All
Come
these
on,
things that people
yeah.
do. Guess what I do? I read. So you know, because I take the time and I put my and I pay that. I can't take when somebody I know hasn't paid that wants to start telling these things. It's very
Someone else
patronising.
wrote that book.
And the thing about it is, Chronic, something what might take me 2 weeks to read in a book to download that and then meditate in it, take another 2 months. I can't then regurgitate that in a question
100%,
because someone
100%.
says, "Oh, tell me that." All
Yeah.
I can say to you is, I know it goes that way, but I can give you the book, I can give you the reference. But guess why I don't even bother with that more time? Because people don't really want to know shit. They just want to argue.
there's
They
people
just want
that
to say,
wanna know.
"Oh, you're wrong, I'm right, I feel this way, I believe this." And I don't give a fuck what people feel and believe, because guess why? There's people that's actually done
Can't debate
experiments.
with this,
There's
man.
people that's done the graft. There's people that's done it. They put it into documentaries. They put it into books. They put it into flipping things. You can look at these things. And guess what? I'm linked with groups of people, white people, Asian people, all groups. And they know this. It's only when I talk to the black community I ever have this kind of fucking, this kind of,
I'm not black.
because no one wants to read. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to take their time to look into shit. People just want to think that someone should just tell them. And if someone can't say to them in a quick 30 seconds, then, I ain't got time. And that's when I start to say to people, fuck off then, innit?
Alright,
No,
cool.
not you, Connie. Definitely not you.
I know.
Definitely,
Yeah. No, but what I'm trying to say here is that one, I grew up reading a lot of books.
Great.
Like, yeah. So when you say everyone in this, like, that's where, yeah, it's a bit mad. But I grew up reading a lot of books.
Prejudice.
But the only thing, the thing is being told what books to read, and like because my mum and the people around me, we didn't have a choice. You're gonna have some type of something to you because you're gonna read these books. But the only thing was, after reading all these books, I found that it was a lot of pointless information.
Definitely,
Because only
one
people
thing
in the conversation of like my mum, who's my mum?
Brother, but listen why that's because you know why that's a bit patronising again, bro. Because I said read books, yeah. When I was in school, and that's what I said. I read a whole heap of books. It was a waste of time, bro. I only started learning the truth when I was a big man. That pisses me off because my whole beginning of my life was a waste.
But I read a lot of books in the beginning.
Everything I was getting taught, I had to unlearn all that.
Because you
So
being
see,
chiefy playing basketball.
my children, I give them the truth from day dot. So they don't have to waste time learning bullshit and
But I was
unlearning.
reading
Do you get
when
me?
you
So
were
what I'm trying to say
playing
to you is this, Chronic, yeah? You then saying to me, you as a child used to read bare books. It was what you're reading. Because if you haven't read, for example, let me say this for you, please. If you haven't read, for example,
When he
The
was playing
Perception,
basketball.
if you haven't read, for example, The Perception Deception by David Icke, if you haven't read The Adventures of I by Tanya Kotsos, if you haven't read The 48 Laws of Power by
Long
Robert
time.
Greene, if you haven't read, there's certain books that if you haven't read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, if you haven't read certain books,
Art of
you
War.
don't know much.
Bad
You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
saying
What,
you
you
have
don't
to
know about the Art of
read.
War
You have to read
by Sun Tzu?
certain books. Do
No,
these books.
but you know
Because
what it
all
is,
of these
though?
books. All I'm
It's
trying to
about-
say,
when you get out,
all I'm
you
saying
read
is
them
chronic.
to how you perceive them.
What I'm
I've
saying
read
is
these
this.
books
What
when
I'm
I was
saying is
16
this,
in
yeah,
prison,
right? There's
when
a
you was
point
playing
I'm
basketball
making. It's not just about reading
and stripping.
books. Because people come out and think it's about what you're reading. And what I'm trying to say is that it's not about just reading it. You see, a man like
it's
me.
about your mindset
No, it's
when
not
you're
even that.
reading
No, it's
it.
not even about that. It's about reading it and then putting what you're learning into practice in your life now. Not just knowing it and then using it to regurgitate. So all I'm trying to say is now, you see, as somebody who, when I read something, I put it into practice and I use it in my life. And I make it better in my life. Like, for example, how I keep talking about being in the private realm. Because everybody could be in the private realm. Where in the private realm, everything comes out of a trust. You understand? You don't have to use fiat currency, which is a myth. It's an illusion. It's actually people printing money and giving it out at interest. So they're making up something, giving it to you as a loan and make you give them back that imaginary thing with interest. And people are doing that gladly, like arseholes. It's the biggest fucking Ponzi scheme in the whole world. And people are doing it gladly. Why? Because they don't have the fucking time or don't know what to just look at what's going on. Like, you're being bumped. Like, everybody watching this, everybody's being bumped today, every day. And the thing is, people know it. Let me ask you one question. The world's in debt. England's in debt for trillions. America's in debt for trillions. Does everyone ever say to who? Everyone just goes, okay, let's just keep going along with it. Why doesn't everyone stand up and say, no, we're not in fucking debt. I ain't paying no debt because I didn't make no debt. Fuck the government. Why doesn't everybody doing that? Why does everybody want to keep asking dumb questions that are asking the real questions?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
One, like, who are you asking that question
To you, even. Because you pay taxes.
Listen.
Because I don't pay taxes. I'll tell the government straight, I don't pay no taxes.
Listen,
Any money I make is cash in hand and I turn it into gold and silver. I don't pay taxes to them. To give them
You
power.
asked a question, yeah? So when I said, who are you asking to? I didn't mean who are you asking the question to in this room. I mean that when you have that question, who are you asking that question to? Because you haven't got a direct link to the government
I'm talking to the people. I'm talking to the people watching.
I know.
I'm talking to everybody who's still obeying the system. Everybody who wakes up and obeys the system. I'm talking to them.
You obeyed the other day. He turned around and let them handcuff
No,
you.
I didn't.
You obeyed.
No, I didn't.
You let
I
them
didn't obey
handcuff you.
shit.
That's
They
obeying.
asked for my details
That's being,
and they never
that's
got my
obeying.
details.
He doesn't know what obeying means.
That's not obeying.
He doesn't know what obeying means.
It's not obeying at all.
You obeyed.
If I obeyed, I would have given them my
You
details.
obeyed.
No, I didn't at all.
They say turn around.
You don't understand
and you
nothing.
turned around and they handcuffed you. That's obeying.
You're showing your stupidness again.
You're showing your
You're
stupidness.
trying to be smart, but you're showing your stupidness again.
If you don't know that was obeying, you're showing your stupidness.
That's obeying. Cool.
Stupid little boy.
obeying.
You don't even know that you obey.
Yes,
What a dumb fool.
Here's the thing.
Don't even know what
that
obeying
I
means.
learnt, yeah, through growing up and talking, and when you say the things that frustrate you, like as in like when people say things that maybe you deem as patronising or whatever, it frustrates you, yeah? Do you know something else that's extremely frustrating? And this is happening from generation down. When you're telling someone something, you know you shouldn't insult them, innit? You know, like...
I don't know about that.
I don't know, but I'm saying when you...
Everyone does things different, Cran.
I know. But you see, when it comes to learning, yeah, the quickest way to not learn is if someone's insulting you, innit?
I don't know.
And
Because can let me say, shall I tell you why I say that? I used to play basketball under Joe White. You know who Joe White is, the best coach in England, produced top players. He used to insult the shit out of us. You see, when we used to fuck up, we used to do suicides. No, his whole quote was no mercy. That's what we grew up saying. Now let me tell you something. You know what that does? It makes you have to check yourself and not want to make mistakes here. What I find is wrong with the world right now is everyone keeps getting mollycoddled and babied. Let me tell you something. It takes trials and tribulations to become a man. And the reason why we don't have men this day and age is because every man's been turned into a bitch. They've been turned through a bitch through proper agendas.
Every.
No, let me tell you something. Every. Even
not
down to...
every.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you why every. Let me tell you why every. Let me tell you why every. Shall I tell you why every? Because...
Are you a bitch?
Yes.
Then
Yes, but the thing is,
don't speak for me.
This is what I'm trying to say. Can I fucking elaborate though?
No,
can I elaborate?
Not because you're a bitch. We don't let bitches talk when they want to talk.
Let me elaborate what I'm saying because I'm in a conversation. And this is the thing the reason why I have to say that is because
I just said
I used to.
insulting someone's annoying,
because what
you got to say you,
bruv. That's why I did say that. I did, and I'm trying to elaborate. I'm trying to elaborate. That's what I just said, bruv.
You said every. I'm just saying that means me.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. So, this is the point I'm making. This is the point I'm making, yeah? The reason why all men are bitches is because we've got paedophiles running the country, bruv. So if you tell me this, how can any man in this society say you're a real man when paedophiles are telling us what to fucking do? How are you going to say that? How? Because let me tell you this, yeah? Do you know back in the day, when they used to try to make slaves, the real men couldn't be made slaves. You know why? Because we're dying fighting. It's only the pussy that could be made into slaves. So what I'm trying to say is now, when I didn't know no better, I was raised by my mum who didn't know how to raise men. My mum knows how to do the best job she can, and I rate her for it. But only men can raise men. Enough of the men were being put where they have to work too hard. You got sex on your brain. You're not doing your right job, whatever. They're not being men. And then they raised a generation of us now that didn't grow up with no fathers. Some of us did. I'm not saying most of us didn't, right? And we had to learn to be men ourselves. It took me very long to become a man because I didn't have no man to teach me. I had to make bare mistakes. So when I should have become a man at around 13, 14 years of age, if I was taught properly by a real man, it took me to get to 30, 35 to become a man. I had to make mistakes to become that. And the reason why I'm not a pussy now is because I know what's right.
Bitch,
I know what's right. And I'm not putting up with certain things. You understand? So when paedophiles in government are trying to tell me I must do X, Y, Z, I'm telling them to fuck off. Where most people, I'm doing as I'm told. They're obeying. And that's what pisses me off. That's what pisses me off. That's what pisses me off. You see when people unite because Arsenal won or because England's playing, they unite under a banner. But when it comes down to the fact of everyone's living a shitty life, I don't care about the ones or twos who manage to make a little something for themselves and they're just staying afloat. Because all what will happen is that 1% is going to keep raising the taxes and keep bringing more fines so they can take everything off everybody. Or what they're going to do very soon is just crash the bank and everybody thinks they got that money in and sitting in the bank is gone. Because it's not real. It's a fucking numbers on the screen. The only shit what's real is gold, silver, and tangible objects. Like this table's real. This microphone's real. So I deal with the real world and real stuff. You know what I'm trying to say, bro? And what I'm trying to say is there's a 1% who deal with the real stuff. They don't have dumb conversations. They don't eat things like McDonald's. They don't do things like watch football, bread and circuses to keep the fucking masses.
What a sad life
to
they've
keep
got.
the masses.
They fucking sound like a great life. That
The life they're living, they're swanning around on their own yachts and their own planes.
Where's your yacht?
And their own. Because I'm getting mine is coming.
No,
mine is coming.
It's
Mine is
been coming for years, isn't it?
No, it's not been coming for years.
Of course
I
it has.
didn't have
How old
knowledge.
are
I didn't have knowledge for years. I didn't have knowledge for years. That's what I'm trying to say. You dumb ass.
Do you know about
the knowledge came
Listen, you bitch.
The knowledge
Listen
came.
to
The
me,
knowledge
bitch.
came more
Yeah,
recently.
listen to me, you bitch.
flipping
Yeah,
idiot.
you fucking dumb bitch.
Shit, man.
This is dumb.
Do you know about blissful ignorance, though?
I know about ignorant bliss. I was used to being it.
Yeah,
We all was. And I'm not in it no
those
more.
people that you're thinking don't know nothing, yeah? And you think that they're hard done by because they're not, they're just blissfully ignorant and they're living the best of their life. Because sometimes too much information that you can't do anything about.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I'm speaking from, there's not a script I'm just saying, innit?
Because I'm saying, reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, because I want to galvanize people.
I know, but you said
I don't
it
know
now.
what's the point of you saying about these.
But before I can say the
know
point,
them.
before I can say the point, I've got to say what I'm saying.
Cool.
Then I can elaborate on the point.
My
So,
brother.
like, for it, like blissful ignorance, bro. There's sometimes you can have information that turns harmful to you. Because if you can't do anything about it, yeah. Once I go back to the ice cap thing that we were saying, yeah. When I learned all these things and was told all these things, because I didn't have the ability to go to the ice cap myself.
Why not? Why not?
Because I was young when I was taught all these things. I just
But do you actually want to go to the ice cap?
No.
Because you don't want to go there.
No,
Because if you do, you put your mind to it and you go there. So I don't get what you're saying.
No, you don't.
You see, that's how it feels. If you want something bad enough, that's how it works, Connie. You do.
Well,
actually.
how it worked for me.
Yeah, for you. Say that then.
Yeah. I don't got to always be exactly.
Yeah, you do. Because you're saying it don't work that way. It does.
But it's clear.
Anything you want to do, you have to start. You put your mind in, it will happen. It will happen. Trust me.
No, it doesn't
Yes,
work.
it does.
Like
It does.
It doesn't. To get to the ice cap, you got to fly. You cannot fly under a certain.
You could get a fucking plane. You could get a ship. You could get a ship.
You're not getting a ship from England to the ice cap.
What do you mean?
You're not getting a ship under the age of 16, 17, whatever.
I'm not talking about the age. What I'm saying is, if you want to, the point what I'm saying is, if you want to have something manifest, you got to believe in it.
But
first, that you say believe.
But I did.
So
believe.
if you don't want it to happen, then you can't talk about it. You didn't want
You're
that.
telling me what I wanted to do, what I was doing, but only I was there when I learned it. So I was a kid. But I was taught these things.
Got it smart,
I was taught
very
them.
smart, you know.
No,
but he just doesn't realise he's talking to actually a clever person.
I'm not saying he's not
He
clever.
thinks everyone, he's the cleverest.
I'm trying to get to the point.
Do you know
I'm
what I mean?
talking about galvanising people against the government, and you're talking about when you were young and what can't happen. And I keep saying it's a defeatist mentality. It's a defeatist mentality. I'm talking about what can happen, and I've got to sit down and listen to you telling me what can't happen. And I'm saying you can believe what can't happen, but it's all from the magic of your word. You're already saying it can't.
Can we magically go there today?
Oh yeah, that's what
Who wants to go there? I don't want to go there.
Right,
that's what I'm saying. You're talking about oxymoron shit.
So now,
I don't care about that.
So now,
I want people to stop paying their taxes and rise up against the government. That's what I'm saying. That can happen today. Why do we need to go to the fucking ice cap for? We don't need to go there. We go there afterwards and we sort out the government first.
So
we talking
that
about?
means you wasted
the
my
government
time.
sorted you out the other day when they put you in handcuffs. The government
now I'm telling you
sorted him out the other day.
saying fuck the ice cap. When you told me about the ice cap.
I didn't. No, that
He didn't go against the government.
I didn't go that at all.
He didn't go against the government.
You ran out, bro. But don't say I did. I don't need to talk about that. I talk about with Frankie. I'm done about talking about that. Let me tell you something. I know the earth is flat. Why do I want to talk about it? People that need convincing, that still believe they live on a spinning ball, who ain't sure, they're the ones who do got questions. I don't have questions about them things. This is the only reason. The only reason why. The only reason why I'm here. The only reason why I'm on this show. The only reason why I ever came on this show is because I'm sick and tired of the fact that we got 1% running everything, and the only way it's going to change is for people united. I didn't come on here to get drawn out by people like Bouncer or Pussy or Clue or to argue with Spray or none of them.
voice noted him.
it's happening.
But
But it's happening.
You voice noted him.
I tried to give you ample warning and some tools for that. But
Which
you just
ample?
didn't.
I don't need a warning.
I know, but it's gonna happen anyway, whether you want it or not. No, but right, I know.
But I'm saying,
I know.
but I'm trying to say now that I'm talking to you. I'm trying to remind you and everybody else that I'm not here for that. I'm here because I want because there's things what people don't know that I'm pointing them towards. So that's why I came to sprout the right books to read, to tell people the right documentaries to watch, such as The Fall of the Cabal by Janet Ozenbard. You can watch that on rumble.com.
Someone else's world.
Yeah, just stick to rumble.com. Fall of the Cabal. Watch this movie. There's another one. This one's actually on YouTube. The Old World Order. It's called The Old World Order on YouTube. It's about an hour and a half.
It will get you down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
These sorts of things is what will let people know who our controllers are. Because it's very frustrating. There's a lot of people out there who's as awake as me. I'm not saying I'm the only one. There's a lot of people who's aware and people are fed up.
A lot of people
None of us
that
are
need
fed
to
up.
get section.
Everybody wants a change. Everybody's fed up with the system. But guess what has to happen? We have to change the system. There's nobody external going to come and do it for us. So this is how it happens. It starts with conversation. So this is what happens in me. I'm sick and tired of talking about trying to convince people stuff that they could find out in their own time.
Why don't you
I would
convince
love
the
to
police
use
not
this
to
space
handcuff
to
you?
say to people that I'm going to have a seminar very soon, because enough man have been hitting me up in my messages, right? So I'm having a seminar soon.
You learn how
I'm
to
gonna
do
have
the
to set it
seminar.
myself. I don't really want to have to, but I'm gonna have to because no one else ain't doing shit. So we can get like-minded people and we can come and start chopping up. Because this is another thing what I'm saying. For example,
Is your seminar
we could
gonna be in
have
Dubai?
a minor thing, but we could have fruit trees out on every street. Every street we could have fruit trees everywhere where people get free fruit. But why don't we? Because the government done some bullshit. So we could get together as people and decide, you know what? We want to fucking start planting back fruit trees out on the fucking thing so we can all have fruits. These are stuff we can actually do as a unit of people. Why have we allowed this sick 1% to take away all what's for free for us and send it back to us?
The same reason why you allowed them to handcuff you, bro.
And we're having it like we're months.
The same
But they
reason why
took
you
the
allowed them to
handcuffs off.
handcuff you. Yeah, but
Stop
it's
sounding
the
like
same
a
reason.
fucking idiot,
No,
man.
you look like an idiot.
Stop sounding like
You
an
look like
idiot,
an
man.
idiot because you're talking like you're so against the law,
you
but
can't
then you let them
fucking-
handcuff you.
Oh, you can't
Why does
shut
he?
up, man.
What, do you not understand that, Cross?
Yeah, I understand
You know what I
exactly
mean?
what you're
He's
saying.
talking all
Isn't
this
that
shit,
you're
but when it was
talking like
time
they don't
to
have a
move
force.
and told
They
them
were forced
they
to be
handcuffed
reckoned
you.
with. Like,
Do you know what I mean?
Call them the evil,
I didn't get handcuffed the other day. When I went mad on them, I didn't get handcuffed.
They are
They need
serious
guns
force
to
to
handcuff.
imply something like
No,
what
they
you're
had guns
saying.
still.
Yes, a great level of unity
That's why I
would.
don't even talking about it. It's just dumb. Like, make a big scene about it, then say, but they took it off though still. That's what the point. They took
What?
off the handcuffs.
I didn't
the
say
point
they took it off
the
still.
handcuffs,
I
but
said
they
they
did.
had guns.
But it was their choice to take
We
off
weren't
the
saying that he
handcuffs.
said they had guns. He
Yeah,
didn't say
he
that.
said-
I thought he took them
No,
off.
No, going mad.
no, what he's saying, it was their choice to take off the handcuffs. Like,
No, they had to
Yeah,
take
they
off
did
the
have to.
handcuffs. They had to take off the handcuffs. They had to. And the thing is, I'm going to sue them.
I wouldn't have even let them
But
put
in
it
my own
on.
time, because that's what you lot don't know.
That's the difference between
Let
me
it
and you.
build up, Miller.
The fraud, let me tell you something. The fraud violation has no statute of limitations. What them people are doing, they're committing emolument violations. How do I know this? Because I study. An emolument violation means you're stepping outside of your scope of authority for illicit profit and gain. Everything what they're doing in the courts is illegal. I mean unlawful. It's legal because the legal system was made to subvert the law. Because the legal system is Satan's system. To get part of the legal system, it comes from passing the Bar Association, the British Accreditation Registry. That's all of our enemy. That's what they make these laws to enslave us with. So we're supposed to be stepping out of Babylon by learning this and stepping away from it. Not being dumb and docile and keep walking that path. That's why, for example, I will never be represented. I represent myself. Because when you have to be represented, it means you're an imbecile. It means you're incompetent. That means you have to get representation. But once you have to speak for yourself, because don't forget, these officers are trained how to uphold legal shit. They don't even know the law themselves. So we have to teach them. That's the reason why they put the cuffs on me. Anytime I'm ready, if I want to get debt notes out of them, I can sue them for anything up to 75,000 for stepping outside of their scope of authority. And I think I wouldn't go to the police force. I'll go to the insurance company. And I'll tell the insurance company that officers that work for that private for-profit corporation, because that's what police forces is a private for-profit corporation, same way that the courts are private for-profit corporations. They're private for-profit corporations, people. You know what I mean? They're not lawful bodies.
Still
we
handcuffed
don't
you.
have to be abiding to them. Only if you're a corporation, you have to abide to that. That's why they can't fuck with me, because I recognize the truth.
handcuffed you
and
like a
I'm
little
walking
boy.
in that truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't stop a bunch of people from coming and
You're taller
bullying
than all of them. They
You can't
handcuffed you
stop-
like a
you can't
little
stop them
boy.
from
Why don't you
bullying.
just punch
You know
them
what I
up?
mean?
Yeah.
Because you're a free man in a free world. Why don't you just smack them up? I'm just asking the question.
Because
You're
I dealt
free
with it,
man in
because
a
I
free
dealt with it the
world.
way I did in a very good way. If
got
I want to smack
handcuffed.
them up, then I'm going to put myself in a problem by smacking
so
them
that
up.
means
I wanted to.
they've got you
I
under
wanted
control.
to.
That's
really.
my whole point.
No.
The same way
Not at all.
that you're on
Not
this
at all.
here, let's go against the government.
If I
You
was
weren't
under control,
on going against the government the other day
if I was
when
under
they
control,
handcuffed you.
the question
you
they
just
asked,
talking
no, they
shit.
answered it.
I've
But
done
I
that
didn't
bare
answer their
times.
questions.
Like when
No,
you're
you
handcuffed.
make up noise.
If I weren't handcuffed, I would
No,
have.
the difference is you
If I
make
weren't
up
handcuffed,
noise.
I would have smacked you up. When they took off the handcuffs, you didn't smack him up
What am I going to smack him up for?
because you told
For
him
what?
if you weren't handcuffed,
For
you
what?
smack him up.
For what? So I'm
You
going to
said
commit
that.
assault.
That's
Commit
what you
assault.
said to him.
Commit assault.
So exactly. So
Commit
you're under.
assault.
So you're. You know what I mean? They got him under
Shut
control.
up, man. You sound
So
like
you're
an
under
idiot again,
control.
man. Shut
You're
up,
under
man.
control. Like
Shut
all
up,
of
you
us. You're
dickhead,
under
man.
control. You
Yeah,
can't go against
so-
the system. You're just talking shit.
no,
Sounds
bro.
good.
You
Do
know,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But you sound like the
Stay
idiot.
a slave in the system,
Do you know what I
man.
mean?
You stay a slave in the
You're a
system.
slave in the system. You got handcuffed. I didn't. I went mad on them the other day. They couldn't
Got
handcuff
me out
me.
of trouble.
Bro,
They
you're
couldn't handcuff
talking.
me. I'm a
Where's the
lunatic.
footage?
I'm
Where's
a-
the footage?
I
Show me
don't
the
need-
footage.
I don't need footage.
Show me the footage.
He was there.
Show me the
There's an
footage.
eyewitness. I don't
Show
need
me the
footage.
footage.
Why do I need
Why do you
footage?
take out your camera?
Because I'm not a fucking
Why
arsehole.
do you
Why do
do
I
that, arsehole?
I'm not.
Bro,
Why am I
you
taking out
sit on the camera
for?
every day.
Why do I
You
need
bring
the
it on
camera
all the
for?
time. Bring
Yeah,
it
but it's
out.
not me taking
Bring
it
it
out.
out. Bring
I
it
don't
out.
need it.
Show
I
the
just went
people
mad on them.
something.
I
Show
just
the
went mad
people.
on
The
them.
reason why I did that
Just went mad on
to
them.
show
I
people
don't
how you
need
can
it.
do with the
I don't
police.
need to show anyone
That's what I
anything.
did with that.
He saw it.
That's what I did with that.
What the fuck
You
I
know what I
did?
mean?
I
So
didn't
what
get
I did
handcuffed.
what I did with mine.
I was there.
Exactly.
So why did
He's going mad.
why don't you take out your camera? Why you do that?
Why did you take out the camera?
Why didn't you?
Yeah, why are we going to take out our camera?
Why did you?
Why did you? You ask yourself, why did you
Frankie,
take out your
Frankie,
camera?
ask this question. What madness? If
I'm
you're on
not asking
madness,
none of your questions.
why didn't you
I'm
move
not
to the
allowed to
fence
ask you
then?
none.
If
I'm
you
not
was on
allowed.
madness, that you'd have said move to the fence then, innit?
Bro, they were shook. They wouldn't even get out of the
Exactly.
car.
That's what
He told them what
that's what I'm
time
saying
it
to him.
was.
But I'm saying
Yeah.
you not saying you was on madness.
Spade told
I'm
them
saying
what time it
what I
was. I
done
didn't wanna know
what I
nothing.
chose to do with my time. Don't think it's my time. So what I'm saying, this is the difference between me and you lot. The feds came to harass you lot, and rather than do what I did, you tried to. He decided to shout and go off.
asking
No,
no
that's what you know.
questions.
What you
You
just said.
asked me, I'm
He
not allowed
wanted
to
to shout
ask
and go
you
off,
questions. You can't
and you
ask
just
me
stood by and watched. Fine.
Yeah, they
When
fucking
I-
They didn't
no,
flirt Georgian though.
But I'm not
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
it.
they didn't flirt Georgian.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, they
The fuck?
They didn't want flirt.
They didn't
Yeah,
fucking
they didn't
handcuff
put-
me
it's
like
not
they
like how
handcuffed
they
you.
got their knee on
Yeah,
his
they
neck
didn't
and
handcuff
we're just
us.
standing
I didn't say that.
I didn't get
I didn't
handcuffed
say
like
that.
you.
I didn't say
no
that.
reason for me.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that,
Yeah.
bro.
I didn't get fucking
I didn't
put
say
up.
that.
You said
By
what
some
he
little
decided
idiot.
to do.
I didn't get
Bro,
put
I
up and
decided
handcuffed.
I decided to do.
Yeah, I didn't
What
get
I said
handcuffed.
was,
What was
I'll
it?
repeat what he said.
Like a little cheat.
He
But he
said
didn't say
the
like
police.
handcuffed
He
for
said
what?
the police came
Like, what
and
did
he
you get
went mad.
handcuffed for?
That's what he
What did
said.
you get
And
handcuffed
I
for?
said that's what he chose to do.
What did
And
you
I
get
said what I
handcuffed
chose to
for?
do.
Raise the
And I
raise
said
the
what I
like a
chose
little
to do
cheat.
was
Get
I
handcuffed like a little
chose
cheat.
to not go mad. And use my
You went mad, though.
and use my diction and show people how you can chief these people up using diction and tell them to fuck off. That's what I showed. So there's two ways to do it. He did it his way, I did it my way, but this is the difference.
And I didn't get
I
handcuffed.
don't care about what you done. I'm not trying to get at it, but you're trying to get at my way. That's the difference. That's why it's making a conversation.
I'm-
because guess
yeah.
why? Everybody wants to know what Mills is doing. That's why. That's why. I don't give a fuck whatever people are doing. You don't give a fuck what people are doing. I don't give a fuck.
No, but
I'm
just
not asking
know,
all no
in that
questions.
scenario there, I was getting rid of illegal stuff. That's
You understand?
where-
Yeah.
That's
That,
calm.
like
You
we said, when
maniac.
he's
Calm.
going mad,
Yeah.
it's to create
Do
a
you understand?
distraction.
That's calm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
don't
no,
think
but
don't think it was for no reason.
Tell the camera.
Don't think it was for no
I
reason.
didn't ask. I didn't ask.
did, but you
Maniac.
said.
I
Yeah,
didn't
don't
ask.
think it's for no
I didn't
reason.
ask. I don't care. Don't forget. The reason it's being said is because I did something.
Like you just
and
walking
he
down the
feels-
road, not
and he feels
troubling
he
no
needs to-
one.
he
You
feels
was
he needs to
walking down the
compete.
road, not troubling no one,
He
and he's
feels he needs
handcuffed
to
you like a
compete.
little chief, like a
Because
little
I've been
boy.
stopped by the police.
Like a
Like
little
it's
boy.
boy. Oh,
Did he
I've
say
been
he was
stopped by
going
the police
Chinese shop?
too.
What did he say?
I got stopped by the police
He said he was
too.
going to get Chinese.
Anything I've done, I've done it
He went to
too.
get Chinese
I've done
and
it
got
too.
handcuffed.
So
Like a
Spray
little
wants to
boy.
show now. So how it
Like a
started,
little boy.
Chronic, how you might not know, Chronic.
He went
it
to get
started
Chinese and got-
Spray
and got
wants to
handcuffed.
show that he's been arrested as well. He wants
I
to
didn't
show.
get arrested.
No, you've been arrested. Not
I didn't get
only
arrested.
me,
What are you
I did
talking
it as well. But I went mad.
didn't get
though. I went
arrested.
mad.
I didn't
They
get
never-
arrested.
They never put the cuffs on me.
I didn't get
They never
arrested.
put the cuffs
No
on me.
one got arrested. They didn't put
But
no
he said
cuffs
they
on
never
none
put
of
the
my
cuffs.
mates.
Yeah, but why are you telling the story? No,
Because
they
you
didn't
got
ask.
arrested.
Exactly.
I'm not
Oh,
arrested.
thank
You got
see?
handcuffed.
You see?
You got handcuffed.
You see?
Yeah, that's why.
You
You
see?
got handcuffed like a little chief.
I rest my
No,
case,
I'm
Your
saying,
Honor.
You're
I
trying
rest
to
my
get
case,
everyone
Your
to
Honor.
shout
Yeah,
man.
me.
Shout
You
man.
might
You're
wanna
trying to get
compete.
everyone to go against the
Stop trying trying to compete.
You couldn't even go
Trying to
against the
compete.
government the other day.
I want them to
That's
go
all
against.
I was trying to make.
No, I don't want to go against the government.
Hey,
Hey,
do you know what I mean?
I don't want no one to go against the government. I want everybody to link up under common law. I want you to learn what common law actually is. Learn your rights. Don't be an imbecile like these
Don't
people.
listen to Mills,
When they
please.
sit down and don't know
Please,
nothing.
people, do
They
not
wanna
get
sit down and
sectioned.
don't know nothing.
Do not
There's
even
nothing
believe in this
wrong-
common law
there's
shit.
nothing wrong
Do you get what I'm
with
saying? You
knowing
get
your
nicked.
rights.
You get nicked rapidly. Do you get what I'm saying?
Can
Don't
I ask you
listen
a
to his
question?
madness. Get your
As
license,
a-
everyone. Get your
no, quick one.
license and
Is there
insurance.
anything wrong with is there anything wrong with knowing your rights? Is there anything
No.
wrong with that? Because that's what I'm just
No.
trying to see if there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's
You know what I
nothing
mean?
wrong with knowing
because
your
this is what I don't. This is what I
But
don't
even
get.
if you know all of your rights, yeah, they can still be violated.
No, they can't.
Depending
Bro,
on what type of
violated.
fed you're doing. You see the common fed that's on the side of the road. He don't even know the rights.
Bro,
You couldn't educate
bro, let me say
him.
something.
You see the
Why,
high
let me
go
ask
up
you a
in
question.
federal
Why?
division.
What made you just say? Listen to what I'm trying to get with people.
Yeah.
Why did you feel the need to even say that? Like
Because you
still-
asked me
no,
a
no, no, no,
question.
no, no, no. The thing what I'm saying, you just said your rights can still be violated.
Yeah.
anything can happen. But I'm saying, what is the point in even stating that? Do you know, like, what I'm trying to say is everything
He's
what
not
you
smart.
state is
He
negative.
doesn't even know the point.
It's
why he said
negative.
it.
Why
It
do you
is.
think it's negative?
Yeah, because what I'm saying is,
It's
bro.
information that you can
Oh,
Anything-
no, but
anything
then-
with that he doesn't agree with is negative.
Let me say this. Let me say this. You know,
There's still
let me say
something
this.
else you need to know.
Let me say this to you. Every time you
Listen,
leave your house, every
wink if you
day,
need any
every
help,
time
yeah?
you leave your house, you could potentially get run over.
aspirin later.
Every time.
100%.
So does that mean every time you leave your house, you say, "Well, I could get run over today. I could get run over today."
Yeah.
The
So I
point
keep
I'm trying to
taxing
say.
every time
so
I leave
the
and every
point
time I get back.
So I'm trying to explain something. So what a pessimistic mindset means is any conversation what comes up. Especially
You know
when
what
I'm
a
always talking about
narcissism,
positive,
narcissistic mindset
you always
is.
come out
You've
with a
got it.
negative. And I'm
You
just saying,
are
and there's
full-on
nothing wrong with
narcissist.
it. I'm not saying
Do you know
nothing
what
wrong
that
with it.
means? Do you know what a narcissist
It's an
means?
observation I've made.
You're a full-on
So what it
narcissist.
means is,
Like
if I say
Blackie,
right now, for
just
example,
talking shit. Like if someone don't
if I
agree
say,
with
for
you,
example,
you think there's a
I
problem.
like
That's a
weed,
narcissist.
You're gonna find
You've
a
got a
reason to not
narcissistic
like
mentality.
weed. If I say I like
Like,
alcohol,
stop trying to twang a man to make him think he's saying something
lives.
wrong.
Two
You
different
narcissist.
lives.
I know
You
that.
tall.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
But the
tall.
difference is what I'm
Lanky
saying. If you say
narcissist.
something, I'm not
What
gonna
do you
find a
mean?
negative for you. I'm
No,
gonna
it's
let you
not
say you're
about
positive.
negative. It's not about
It is about
negative.
negative.
No, because I always
He's
get
just being a narcissist.
Let me say something. Because I always get interrupted. I'm not on shouting and I'm
Yeah.
forcing the
That
person.
doesn't mean
It does mean something.
Yeah, of course it
You
does.
know,
Of course it
tell you
does.
what you
Of course it does.
No, you're doing it now. Yeah, you're just talking
does,
over
yeah, he
me.
don't know how to talk.
So what happens is
Narcissist.
I just
That's what I'm
don't
here,
care.
and I'm the worst.
So that doesn't mean I agree.
Yeah, I didn't say you did.
Yeah. I'm not saying that you said I did. So that you don't have to
But
tell
I'm
me
saying
that
you
said
keep
this.
saying, but I'm saying
No, I'm
everybody
just trying to
everything.
even get a
But
sense.
what you're
You
saying
will
is
never understand me if
Yeah,
you
he's a
don't listen.
narcissist.
Because
to
you're not
a
actually
whole
But
saying
that's a
nothing, bro.
I
narcissist.
am.
All right,
I
go
am.
on,
I'm
go
just
on.
not saying what you want me to say.
Exactly.
You're not saying
narcissist.
nothing, bro.
Narcissist.
I am.
I haven't asked you nothing.
No,
So
no,
what are you
no,
actually
no,
saying?
yeah, but I'm
What
saying
are you
narcissist.
actually saying? That's what I'm
No,
saying.
narcissist.
I
I
didn't
feel
ask you
sorry
a
for
question,
you.
so you're
Here's
just
one thing.
talking.
No, but here's one thing.
So you could
We're
talk.
not
Yeah.
in class.
Yeah.
You're not the teacher. And I'm
I
not
didn't
the
say I
student.
was.
So I don't need you to ask me something for me to speak.
Definitely.
Because
But you're
you know
talking
what?
to me though.
Right, I am. I'm
So
not
I've got to
looking
listen
at
to you.
anyone else.
And I'm saying you're not even telling me nothing though.
Yeah,
That's what I
because
mean.
you won't let me.
What do you mean I
When
won't let you?
No, I'm telling you.
All right,
You
come
won't
on.
let me.
Come
I'm the
on.
one that's
He's a
trying
I'm
to
gonna let you
speak.
right now.
Right.
Psychopath.
And in order to let me, you got to let me for more than 3
All right,
seconds.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, right. So, a lot of
you
the
ever know me to be
information
quiet?
that you're saying
don't
is
get
like
mad.
useful information, but if you don't teach people,
How
yeah,
they gonna know?
Oh, shit.
when to use that information, yeah,
it's
you
time,
can't.
8 o'clock, you
But
done it.
I'm telling you, yeah, I've been about, bro. I've dealt with a lot of levels of fed. I don't
Oh,
think
man.
we haven't lived in each other's shadow, so it hasn't got to be identical to the one that you live. For me to learn the same lesson. For me to learn the same lesson, I don't need to do the same thing that you've done. You can learn the fire's hot in many different ways.
It's a young_spray_official.
I can't remember my one like that. But I got one, people
I'm ready to.
pattern up.
Oh,
Yeah,
right, fine.
no. No, listen, one thing I want you to know, yeah? Like, I actually enjoy, like,
No, you don't.
debating, yeah?
No, you
Like,
don't.
Not enjoying with him.
Hold on.
I
let me-
enjoy him being here,
Yeah,
but
look,
when he's cool.
Like,
You see, this is why, because that
it's
gets on my nerves again,
But
because
you
you're
have to
trying to
remember-
talk and he does
yeah,
that.
Yeah, no.
I do what I want.
I know you
Remember,
can.
yeah,
I know you can.
remember,
That's
yeah,
the frustrating thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
the frustrating
What's
thing.
that? I
made a
don't
point of
understand
saying
that.
When you came with it to let the people know a thing, innit? Yeah, but on a
do you mean
football
your
team,
algorithm?
there's a striker, a defender, and a midfielder.
I'm the
so
striker.
save whoever's
No,
the
point at the striker first.
No problem,
Yeah,
no problem.
he's the defender.
But but you have to let the defender defend, and the defender's got to let the striker strike. That's what I find with it. When you come at you can,
He's having a mad
you could, why? Because someone's saying something.
I'm listening to you.
No,
I'm listening to you.
No,
I'm trying to block him out. It's to you. Trust me.
I know. Yeah. So, but I'm just saying, always bear that in mind, innit? That someone might not have the same objective as you. I might ever just come here to just run joke, and we all got cab here as well. So, like, you know what I mean? Just don't pass the ball sometimes. I don't know. Whatever. I can't assume for everyone, but I know I got a cab here. And I didn't come get a cab to go to a hook bar. So I need to be able to speak.
You know what? This is what I'm saying now.
Yeah, no, big man thing,
yeah,
though.
yeah,
I work
big
now.
man thing.
I go to work now. Big woman thing.
Big
So
man
my
thing.
cab's quite.
Chronic, let me say something. So,
Yeah.
let me say
work
something
hard
quickly
for
on to
that
what you said, 'cause I'm not stopping you.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, this is the difference between this now. You see, you just spoke. I don't
20
have to
minutes.
come back with no but or try to get at what you said. See what you did now? Someone can actually say what they think without someone having to say, oh, but this and but that and rare, because that's the difference. That's what I'm saying.
Did you only not do it to prove a point?
No,
Did you only not do it to prove a point?
bro, because I can actually listen to people. No, what are you talking about?
I'm
What are you
asking you
talking
a
about?
aggressive. Get
Even the
aggressive.
fact, let me break it down. Even the fact you said that, bro.
Check his clear slope, please,
That's what I'm trying to say.
Clear slope, isn't it?
It shows that they even would deserve Like, why would you even think that I would do that on purpose, bruv? You're talking something what doesn't require. That's
Not
what I'm saying.
on purpose,
Sometimes,
because of other things. I know
but
there's
remember what I said. This is
distraction.
what I said. You see this now. This is how I learn. Somebody says something, I hear it, I find it interesting, I go and research it. That's what I do. You know what I mean? I
And
don't
if you
sit
don't
there.
find it
Hold
interesting, what
on.
do you
I
do?
don't sit there battering him with questions. The most time I ask them is, where can I find the book? What source did you use? Because you know why as well? I like to find out for myself because as I said, he might not say it exactly as it was written.
And what's
He
the
might
process if you're not interested?
And it is.
If you're
not interested in what the person's saying, what is your process?
I don't ask shit. I don't ask nothing.
You don't ask nothing.
No,
you
no,
just
I'm
stay
not
silent.
interested. Well, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah,
Because
how do you learn?
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because that's what other people do.
That makes
They're not
sense.
even interested, but they start asking for the sake, and then that's and then the reason
That makes
why.
sense.
And the reason why it becomes patronising because the questions that they're asking, because it's not they don't even really want to know, is an idiot question they're asking.
Yeah.
It don't even come from a good place.
Well,
They're just asking me like
I
an
just
idiot
want you to know
question.
that, see
And then
me,
with
I'm
me,
never meaning to
like
be
I'm telling
patronising,
most
yeah?
people,
You see
I'm
my
way too.
line of questioning.
Yeah.
It's always because I want to know something.
I didn't say you asked.
I know,
me a question either.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just
You
saying
talk
because
about
we're
me.
speaking and you've used the word patronising a couple of times.
Yeah.
I just want you to know, see me, when I come to this show, yeah, I'm linking my brethrens. Like, yeah, that doesn't mean my brethren isn't Young Spray or isn't Miller or you are. We've all got our fan base or whatever. I don't want to. But when I actually come here, I'm actually linking my brethren. I know everyone's a lunatic.
That's how I feel as well.
Yeah, everyone's a lunatic. So I just don't take.
But I don't come here to
things-
wind up people. We're sprays are wind up merchants, so we
right.
got to
But
put
I
with that.
do know
We do
where
have to
I'm
put
going
with
when
that.
I'm going there. Part of being a wise man is a mistake repeated is a choice. So when I come here, I know I'm going to come and I'm seeing lunatic. I heard the lineup. I know it's even more loony than normal. Why are you like, just chill out? It's calm. It's calm
because don't forget, this is the thing. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's different. Everyone's different. I'm never gonna be you. I'm Mills. You see me, I don't do this. So I'm never gonna be calm in this situation. And Spray knows that. That's why he's bringing me back. Because if I wasn't me, he wouldn't bring me here. Because they wouldn't be making no views. So the people know that Mills is that type. And I'm not the only one like this in the
Yeah,
world.
he's gonna go mad.
I'm this
Follow you
type.
to your death,
I'm
you
this
know.
type.
Not every follower
You did
is a
say
fan.
that, Mills.
A lion follows its prey for time. Don't let them
let me say
fucking
something to you
over.
because that's another thing what you just do there as well. I hate people putting me in their category. Everybody,
one's in my category.
I'm not saying you, bro.
Yeah.
Tell you, bruv. I'm
Sorry,
saying.
I did what you said.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
And I'm
but
saying
I
you
stand
keep.
corrected.
But I'm
I
saying.
don't keep. I said I noticed I did it
That's
then.
one of the reasons why I'm saying what I say because it keeps happening. And even when you keep moaning
But
about
there's
it,
something that keeps on happening as well, and no one's doing psychoanalysis of you. So don't psychoanalysis me.
I'm not psychoanalyzing you. I'm not psychoanalyzing you at
something you keep
all. All I'm
analysing.
saying is this year, everyone's different. So with me personally, my motive for coming on this show is not the same as you. Do you get me? I've noticed you who have back and forth with Clue and do things because you like that. There's
No.
nothing wrong with it.
No, it's not because I like it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because the only reason why I said that is I only do things what I enjoy doing. So if I'm doing it, I
You've done
assume.
the exact same thing that I done. He dissed you and you
No,
defended
but
yourself.
no, because with me, what I've done is I made a statement and I've come off. But I've noticed that.
But you done more than one.
But listen
That's
what
back
I'm
and
saying
forward.
because he said something, I say something
That's
back.
back and
But everything
forward.
I'm saying,
But there's no difference in your
everything
back
I'm
and
saying,
forward than my one.
everything I'm saying, Chronic, is said with a direct message. Whereas
Yeah.
I've seen, I don't always watch, but one of the times, for example, I'm gonna say why I'm saying that. I've seen one time you had like a 10-minute thing where you were just gunning the man. And what I'm trying to say is there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm not a cusser. That's what I was trying to say. So you, Pinky, certain people, you're actually making channels off of this and doing.
I don't have a channel.
All right, I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
All right,
I don't
all right,
have
cool.
a channel.
But the
YouTube
point,
channel.
No, I
Chronic,
don't
all
have
right,
a
Chronic,
channel.
I
Yeah,
said
I
that
don't have
wrong.
a channel.
Right, let me get to my point. What I'm saying
you
is
got
though,
mad.
yeah.
I don't have a channel.
A YouTube
Con.
channel.
I don't have a channel.
All right, you don't have a channel. Point.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to say is, the only reason I'm using this platform is because it's got a wide audience. And my problem is the same problem that everyone across the world has. It's the 1%. And the only way it's going to change is by someone starting a conversation. And that's my only motive for being here. So what I have to give up for being here is putting up with arguing and shit. But I don't really come to question. I come to put things out so people can go and research them. Because once they know certain things, it's going to make them snap out of it and think, rah, something's going on. We're being bamboozled there. Let's just, and it's happening. Do you get me? So for views, because don't forget, my subject matter as well, I'm never going to get views for that. I probably will never get monetized because the powers that be don't want to promote what I talk about. The stuff I talk about, they want to keep that secret. People like me, they want to take people like me out. So don't ever think I'm doing this because I want
growing.
things.
Yeah,
Do you get me?
yeah,
But the thing about it is, the world needs more people like me because they rely on people not talking about shit and other people scared to talk about the truth and keep talking nonsense. And another reason why I came on here is because I'm a strong believer in being the change that you want to see in the world. If you want to see a change in the world, you can't sit down moaning about it. You've got to do something yourself. You're going to change yourself. So because I know I can only change myself, I've done enough research on my own, and I'm trying to fucking now spread it because that's what needs to happen.
Why for that?
Yeah, why for it? But I'm spreading it still. Same.
Yeah, I was mad. Yeah.
I went mad. I've got no foot to stand on. If you ever heard how mad I went.
You went
say
mad
that-
earlier.
Yeah, I killed it.
Straight to jail.
Yeah.
No, but he didn't even clock that you went mad for
I
about
did, of course
30
I clocked
seconds.
him, man.
Well, he's pretending.
So, all right, Frankie, what are you telling me?
I'm good, bro.
Right,
How
But
good?
anyway, no, I just want to address the camera because I can't talk to Mills direct. He's a madman. Like, listen, children, people, there's a thing called a lunar eclipse, yeah? I've seen it with my own eyes. I used to study astrology. So when the sun goes behind the earth, yeah, it blocks out the moon, yeah? So when it reappears, there's a big blood clot curve to it because the earth's round, yeah? And there's the sun's behind
an
it. That's
eclipse.
evidence, that's fact. I'm allowed to speak my fact. Go research it, yeah? I've seen it with my own eyes. Why is it a big blood clot curve on the
Hey
moon?
Frank, you know
So
what?
have your own
That's
eyes.
it, that's it.
Hey
Saw an
Frank, quickly.
eclipse.
Hey Frank,
No,
quickly.
yeah,
Frankie.
lunar eclipse is round
Hey Frankie,
on the moon. That's
quickly.
the sunlight.
Frankie,
No, I mean, look,
let me
I
tell you
can't talk to
something.
you.
Let me tell you.
We're talking-
Don't have to talk to me then. I'll just tell
No,
I'll
because
say-
you won't let me
well,
talk. I'm not
well,
talking.
cool
You just
then.
spoke the whole convo.
You sound like a little child
No,
again.
we're going, no, we're talking
You sound
off
like a
the camera
child
like
again. You
food.
sound like a
I'm
child
not,
again.
sir.
Well, I'm going to say
No,
what I'm saying
no,
anyway.
no,
So
no,
I was saying
you
to you.
said to me.
So what I'll say is,
I'm joking, Miller,
you could
go
ask me. You're not joking. You're being an idiot. You know what I mean? Fucking
No,
idiot.
but that's what I said. No, no words called
yeah.
an
So
idiot.
point.
It's
So
personal.
point being, well, if you act like an
It's
idiot, I'm gonna call you an idiot.
I know, but
Act like an idiot, I'm gonna call you an
you're
idiot. Do you know what I
trying to
mean?
say something, innit?
Then you just
You're being him. No, but when he's
child, bro.
I'm
Big
acting
child.
how you've been with me, bro.
Big child.
You don't like it.
So
You're
point
a
being
narcissist.
is, so point being
You're a
is,
narcissist.
so point being
Don't
is,
like it when it's done to you.
you
so I'm
can
playing
have,
your games.
there's pictures of us eclipse with the moon in the picture because the moon does not go over the sun to cause an eclipse. I've
What are
actually
you
got
talking about?
footage of the eclipse and it's zoomed and you can see something goes. No one knows what it does. It's an anomaly. It's not the sun. It's not the moon going in front of the sun causing an eclipse. It's actually like a film that goes over the sun. And like it's a mazza.
It's the sun behind us, you madman.
So,
The
bruv,
earth
you
and
said
that
you
thing.
just said you're not gonna
Moon.
converse with me. So shut your fucking mouth, you dumbass. What's wrong with you?
The sun
I bet
goes
your own
behind
rules.
the earth. It's
I bet
nothing to
your
do
own
with the moon.
rules.
The sun goes behind us. We
It's
block out
silly.
the reflection of the sun on the moon, so the moon goes dark.
Oh,
and
it's
it
silly
reappears.
bollocks.
There's a
So
big
it's silly
cover.
bollocks.
You
The
don't like
fucking
thing.
sun is
Oh,
local
that's
to
a
us.
different. A lunar
The
eclipse.
sun's
I'm
local
talking
to
about
us.
a lunar eclipse.
There's
I'll tell you
no
what,
there's
if I
no
say
lunar
other
eclipse.
things-
I know
There's no
there's
such
a-
thing.
You know what?
There's
And
no
he's
such
fixed
thing.
after as well, yeah.
What was I going to say? Listen, Chronic,
Shout out, I
Chronic.
can't believe what he's letting
Chronic,
Yeah, he
listen,
can't believe it. He's thinking he knows why we got kicked out.
Chronic, I'm talking.
what I'm
Chronic, I'm
saying?
talking
Yeah,
to you.
yeah, I can hear
Listen,
you.
Right, so basically, I've seen on it. Why for that? But bring the kids. I'm gonna bring my kids. Yeah, we're gonna go to the telescope. Yeah, and bring the kids and let me. You
Down a
understand?
bit.
And
Where?
let the
Where's
teachers
this
know.
telescope?
There's one in
Down a bit.
Greenwich where I used to go to a lot. 'cause I
Down a
studied
bit,
Australia.
Pep.
You
Yeah,
don't
go on,
know
go on,
me.
go on.
And we go there,
Why is
and
that
it's flat
cool?
earth for just
Is that
within
the same
2
as how it
seconds.
was
You'll be
before?
squashed, right? You'll see it with your own eyes, man. All right.
Yeah,
What am I gonna see?
You're gonna see everything.
What's
You're
everything?
gonna see, you can look at Saturn, it's round. Why is everything orbital? It all rotates
Yeah,
around you. You can see,
but no,
and
but
they tell you the time.
We're
you know,
back
where
to
it
my
goes, yeah?
point. We're back to my
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
You could show me everything in the Milky Way, everything.
Yeah.
We're stuck on Earth. I can't get to it. Don't
No,
care.
but I'm just saying, we did
Yeah,
the
yeah,
research
no,
right
but,
to say- You
bro,
don't care, you said it the
No,
other day.
big man
but
thing. Like, yeah, I
Big
hear
woman
it.
thing.
I hear it. Yeah, there's Saturn.
Yeah,
that
big
one.
woman, that's what I said to you, I don't care.
I
What
hear all
difference
that.
does it make?
No, but you'll see satellites
No,
in space, not with
Bro,
helium balloons.
big up R.I.P. Curtis, yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Curtis.
R.I.P. Well,
What's going on with
bro, I
Curtis?
swear to God, yeah.
God bless his soul, yeah.
He was the one of probably like a scientist. Knew like he drew houses for a hobby.
Yeah.
Like he was the guy, but like he just died normally like everyone else. Like he just died normally like everyone else. He didn't get.
God
I
bless
didn't miss
his
it
soul.
after he's dead.
No, man,
mad.
I respect that.
He's a
It's my
madman.
game.
But this
like,
guy didn't even just died.
yeah, he did. He just died like everyone else. He didn't have no like great. Like, it was just mad. He knew everything. He knew everything.
Yeah, he thought he did.
You could no.
But he
You
didn't
could
know how
ask
to
him,
not die.
No one knows how to
Yeah,
not
he
die.
didn't know how to. He said he's gonna live till 200.
No. Allegedly, but until you do it, like yeah, I can't say you're not or you're gonna.
Are you in the right
because-
so far?
Yeah. But I'm
You
not,
are.
who am I to tell? No one can prescribe someone's death or when it's gonna be or say you're gonna
He's
die
out of
on
here
the-
before 200. I'm
whatever.
telling
You could.
I'm telling you that he's out
But
of
you're
here
not going to be
before.
able to see it the way you're living.
No,
I want you to be here. I want you to
I
be
don't
here.
care.
I want you to be here. I want you to be here.
Hey, but don't leave me hanging.
No,
like
but I
that,
don't, bruv, why for that? But I don't care. You think I'm trying to
Yeah.
live till 200?
Yeah.
You think I give a shit about this earth like that?
No.
That I want
I
to live
wanna go
till...
see
My
my
mum and dad are
creator.
dead. I want to go
Yeah.
and meet them.
Yeah,
You
wanna
think
go
I
see
care
my
about this
creator.
earth? You can live till 200 if you want. The fuck do I want to be down
So
here?
what are you saying? Would you like to live to your 200? Would you like to live to your 200?
What?
Would you like to
Well,
live to
I'm
your
ready to
200?
meet my maker right now,
That's
bro.
not
If
what I
everyone wants
asked
to kick
you.
it off.
Would you like to live to 200?
No, I wouldn't. I don't want to be an old person on myself. I'm looking forward to meeting Jesus. Jesus. That's it. Boom. If you've not heard my lyric, my gospel song. Simple, man. We're all free, you can't
Would I
control
like
it.
to live to 200?
You look
I
about
just don't-
200.
Yeah, Mr. Red Beetroot.
Joking.
Mr.
I'm having a
Beetroot.
go.
Yeah. Yeah, no. To tell the honest truth, at the rate this Earth's going, I wouldn't want to live till I was 200. I'd rate if I lived till I was 200, but I could only assume you'd be old and a bit more like, you know what I mean? You'd see, but I'd assume your people wouldn't. So what? Knowing everyone dying and me being stuck with the Frankies of the world and I'll just go with everyone else.
Yeah, but you see that now, I just notice everything comes from everyone's perception. So he said he don't want to be that age because he's going to get old, because he believes he'll get old. Do you hear me? I know that I'll get to that age and I'll still be like I am now. But it's
200?
but it's what you know.
Wow.
So,
Mate.
but then, this is what it comes down to. I know that my God is a God of life. So he made every being for eternal. The only reason why we die is because of the things we're doing that are not by his teachings. Like the stuff we're putting in our bodies and the way we're living and the people we're letting rule us.
So that's
why what's happening is happening. If we was not letting the people that's ruling us, telling us what to do, and if we were obeying our God like we're supposed to be, like our enemies obey their God to the T, do you know what I mean? When their God says to sacrifice children, they're sacrificing. When God says to drink blood, they're drinking blood. When them God says for make man wear dress and push a agenda, they're doing their thing. They're doing all of their magic. Because don't forget, it's the world of magic. But all of us, we've forgotten about that. We think it's just the physical realm. Only your five senses, what's been drummed into you. There's nothing outside of what you can see and what you believe. So we're just going to keep thinking we live on a spinning ball. Nothing doesn't mean shit and we're going to die. So when you have that minute perspective, that's why you think that way. But my perspective is not like none of you. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's different. And there's other people that have a bigger perspective than mine. And it's a wonderful world and a wonderful universe. And there's a lot to be happy for. But we don't see it if you're in that minute.
Do you rate
Bare Mills strippers guy, man.
Do you rate mushrooms and psychedelics?
Of course I do, because God made them.
Okay,
God put them there. So
He's on a mushroom now. He's on a magic mushroom now.
No, it is because I've got.
I've not done mushrooms yet. I want
He's
it.
on
I've
the
done
street.
DMT.
You're definitely on the street.
You done the DMT?
Yeah,
You done it?
of course.
How long did you trip? About 15 minutes or longer?
He's definitely.
What have you done?
Of course he has.
Me and Miller having our back and forth. Now this is big man thing. I understand it, like Miller. I took psychedelic from young, yeah. I understand. But did you
Red beetroot.
After you done it, was it completely different? Was you a different person after mentally? Like not for like mental ill or all that bullshit. I saying, did it open? Because I went to a different realm. Did you go to a different realm?
Allegedly.
Bro, you see
You're
that?
still in that realm.
Shut up.
No, you are.
Bro, you see with that sort of thing, you can't ask somebody, did you have that? If you
No,
ask somebody
what
experience,
happened? What was your
so that's how you say it, you know what I mean? Because
You don't compensate with him at all.
I don't really want to go into that.
No, that's fine. That's because it's personal.
Anything's
No,
alright.
it's not because it's personal. It's because you can't explain the ethereal
No, I
realm
understand.
in the physical realm. It's two different realms.
I understand. I
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, one sec. Because if someone asked me, it's the same answer I'd give them. Now I'm agreeing with
No, you
you.
wouldn't.
I've spoke to a few people that are on explaining it though, like and they've explained. The reason why I said that. That's a different.
MDMA.
No, but the reason why I said that, is because a lot of people.
But that is kind of a different realm.
When people take ketamine and they go, I don't take ketamine, but when people take ketamine, they go to chaos.
Do you know what I mean? Like when man buzzing, like it's. I'm not
in a
in.
different realm. You're still here.
So when you lot do it, it's a whole different end. Then
No.
do you know what I mean?
You went to a complete different.
No, but
whole different end.
it's supposed to be. It's a different drug. It has a different.
Can I just break it down something quickly? We live in a realm of frequency and vibration. Everything is sound and vibration. And sound and vibration makes things vibrate at different frequencies, and then we create the solidarity, because nothing's solid. So for example, if you hit a pitch that's on the frequency of a glass, that's what make the glass shatter.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
I know
Everything's
this.
frequency.
Yes.
Things of a high frequency are very ethereal, like thoughts are real things, but they're of a high frequency, so they're not tangible. A rock, this is a low frequency, it's more, you know what I'm saying? But everything's thing, so depending on the frequency of where you put your concentration at, because where attention goes, energy flows.
Yeah.
So where your frequency is at, it depends on what you'll be able to access and what go on. And then God put certain things on the planet for us to use to enhance our frequency and enhance our journeys and them things. The people that control the planet don't want none of that known and don't want none of that
100%.
experimented with. Because you can't control people that are living in the private and living like that way. You can only control people that you've put into a low frequency and got them scared and reacting.
Miller, tell me when I can land. All right, so you know like cats and animals, do you agree with this? It's like people who got cats and dogs, man. I love animals, yeah, all God's
Go on,
creatures,
bro.
yeah. No one said, but you see,
But
like
we
my
need to
cat,
end soon,
yeah,
that's
but
what
you
I'm
see, like
telling
cats, yeah, like there will be cats who won't go up to anyone, yeah, and I will walk down the street. Because they see a different energy, they're in a different realm. Do you agree with that? They see a different so they see a different energy around
And
you. They can
children.
pick up your trust. And children, yeah, 'cause they're
Animals and
innocent.
children.
See, like I've got shivers there.
And animals and children love me to death. Animals
Same
and
as
children
that.
love me.
Children, that's why I've got so many godchildren. When I'm at the wedding, wife for that, Michael Jackson thing, no joke here. The
Yeah, I
kids
feel-
have all
I
sitting
think
there
children,
thing.
yeah.
No, we're saying the children are
Because
innocent.
they're pure
like
springs.
innocent, I don't
They're
think they're
pure.
pure.
Their
Pure
senses, they're
spirits.
pure.
So I say, let
They
me
ain't
land,
been
let me land.
That's it, that's it.
Yeah, yeah, so
Yeah.
let me land. So it's like that, and it's the same with animals. Like, but people will come up to me and say, my dog will normally attack people like that. Like they see different, but more cats are more spiritual. I love cats.
I posted a post the other day that said, animals are proof that love doesn't need words to be shown.
That's perfect. Perfect.
Like, you know
slogan.
what I mean? That's
Yes.
what the proof
Yeah.
of animals
Yeah,
are, innit?
100%.
Because they're doing everything else without words. So it's the words that put people apart. Words, when people got too many or too less. But sometimes people are supposed to say things and they don't. Yeah, sometimes people say they're not supposed to say anything and they say too much.
Spelling, innit?
Blackie.
Yeah, like whatever. Your words
Informing.
can harm. Words can be self-harming.
Yeah.
Whatever, innit? Because even when you're saying, even if you're saying it in your head, the mind, body, and soul doesn't know the difference, innit? So I just feel like words, people they just don't rate them enough for how much they use them.
You're very correct, and that's and words is used to deceive people. That's what they use words for.
Yeah,
That's
come
why
on.
words have got so much meanings and them sort of things there.
Yeah.
But
It was on to say, was
I
it?
was just like, I was talking about animal spirits.
no, I wasn't even gonna.
Nothing.
I was gonna touch on something, but I just for me.
Don't touch on people.
No, come on for that. No, this is a good one.
No,
But you
No,
know,
you're
like
not
with the
gonna-
cat thing as well. You know, like when they purr.
We've had enough of you now,
No,
Frank.
I'm asking because he knows about the animal thing. No, not animal thing. Because it's nice to agree. Because I love my
No,
cats.
you know, let
bruv.
me just say-
But you know, like when
I
they
hate
purr
cats.
and all that, it's like like when we're saying about mental health. You know, like when I'm stressed. And my cat is there, and the cat purrs and
Leave the
everything.
cat alone.
No, it's not, bruv. Leave it. We're not even doing jokes. Like they have healing powers and that.
Don't you
stuff
feel that
can't
noise
see.
is annoying?
No, I love it. I love it. I love it. I like
When
all
they
them.
purr,
No, I don't mind
noise
cats. I
is-
actually like cats.
Hey, let me ask you.
And
Yeah,
they,
I don't
and they
mind
do
cats.
get
Agree with
Let me
that.
ask a question quickly, because I might just. You see, the mind, right? Because I know most people suffer from a condition where the mind's incessantly thinking about stuff,
Yeah.
right?
I suffer.
Right. Most people. The only people that don't are people like Shaolin monks, Buddhist monks,
Yeah.
because
They've learned to control it.
And the only reason why I can
That's
say that because I learned how to do that as well. Not because I'm special, but I read a book called The Power
You're
of
very
Now.
special. You
The
went
Power
to
of
school
Now.
on a
by-
special bus.
The Power of
This is
Now
good what
by
he's
Eckhart Tolle showed me how to do this.
What's
So-
it called again for the people? I
Vibes
need to know.
Cartel
The
showed you how to do
Power
it.
of Now. The Power of Now.
See, this is knowledge.
By
I'm getting
Eckhart
knowledge
Tolle.
now.
So,
sometimes
yes.
it's
So
not
stop
begging.
begging
Hey,
it,
yo,
man.
It's
let
not
me
begging
elaborate
it.
quickly, please, brother.
Yeah.
So,
With your
what I was going to
beetroot
say
face.
was, yeah,
Go on.
the reason why most people can't get, well, actually, let me rephrase it. When your mind's forever thinking about stuff, right, it makes it very difficult to concentrate on stuff because your mind's incessantly thinking. So what this book teaches you is how to focus on your breathing, because when you're focused on your breathing, you're obviously not thinking of anything. Then as soon as a thought pops into your mind, that's when you've broken your meditation, but you just notice the thought, and you go back to concentrating on your breathing. Now, you'll get to the point where you can not be concentrating, like you can concentrate on your breathing for periods of time. Now, I've got a friend of mine who has got to do it, and then she told me that she only got to like 3-4 seconds at first. But I said to her, just keep doing that, and you could get to 10 seconds, 20. Then you're going to get to the point where you could concentrate on your breathing for like a minute. Then you get to the point where you could just concentrate on your breathing and no thoughts are coming in. You're just in the moment. You're aware of everything, but you're not focused on nothing. And then eventually you get to the point where you could just be like that with your eyes open and just be. And believe it or not, that's how I am most of the time. So
That's facts.
the only time when I let my mind think is when I allow it to, when I want to solve a problem, or But then not gonna front. There is stuff like when Clued in what he's doing, talking about nonsense and them sort of shit. People sending me stuff. It's popping up on my mind. But then I know how then to shut my mind off and just be in the moment. Because when you're in the moment, all you got is peace in the moment. There's no problems in the moment. We actually create our problems because all we ever have is situations. And once you have a situation, there's 3 ways you can do with that situation. You can remove yourself from it, you can change it, or you can accept it fully. Anything you do outside of that parameters, you're going to create a problem because now you're just creating. But so that's what I do. So with certain things,
Resetting.
Huh?
It's like resetting.
Yeah,
Because stress is the biggest killer.
It's not even resetting. It's about controlling yourself. That's what it's about, having control. Because what most will happen is a situation happens and some people just keep thinking about it.
Cool.
There's no point in keep thinking about something.
your power,
It's either you're going to change it, remove
on that
yourself.
note,
or,
is that you finished? Because we
we
got to end.
can round up, yeah, man.
Thank you,
We ended
everyone.
on a good note. That was good.
No, do you know what? Do you know what? Yeah,
The end was good.
we've actually gone half an hour over.
Is it?
I'm just letting Myriad know that.
Oh yes.
No, but even more than 15 minutes. We've gone half an hour over. Yeah, bro,
sorry,
calm
my
down for a
leg's
sec.
so
We're just,
mad.
I know, but calm down. Red beetroot.
Red beetroot, I like it. He killed me.
Thank you. Got it. You got it right at the end. But
I'm on my brother.
why for that? But thank you, Mills.
My brother.
We got there without you mashing me up or mashing up Frankie. There was a bit that it got a bit mad.
Beetroot. That's the
You're
song.
gonna love, man. You're gonna be a senior.
Yeah, it got a bit
No,
mad.
I ain't. Brother, I don't want to do this for a living.
It's
It's too much stress.
All right, let me just end the show, please, everyone.
Hours.
Like, boom. Thank you, you lot, for still rocking with us. As you can see, it's still lunacy. It's still madness. We're still gonna have the proper show as well. We've got a good guest. Kind of good. No, I'm joking. Big up Spa. But yeah, same. You just just work with us, please.
Oh yeah, Alpha Male MXX1. Follow that up.
That one didn't get it. Tried it.
Young Spray, Big Bad Spray, Nuffed Up he man, check Google. Chemo! TMD, nuffed up he met, check Google. Shower man, big dog, no puppy, no poodle. GMD, get money daily, still frugal. RTM, top striker, she gave me the frugal. TMD, nuffed up he met, check Google. Shower man, big dog, no puppy, no poodle. GMD, get money daily, still frugal. RTM, top striker, she gave me the frugal. In my sleep, blood, I dream about murder. Wake up in the morning and I think about the bird.